आई थिंक सो। गाइस स्ट्रीम एक बार मेरा स्ट्रीम चेक कर लो, सब सही है। डू वी हैव वाईफाई हियर? वाईफाई पूछना, वाईफाई आई नीड फॉर द। हाँ क्या है पास? पूछ के आना एक बार। हाँ गाइस, क्या मेरा स्ट्रीम सही चल रहा है दोस्तों? हेलो हेलो हेलो। एक तो मेरा इसका ये किधर गया, मफलर किधर गया? ठीक है गाइस, मफलर गायब हो गया है। आई डोंट नो हाउ। हाँ हाँ कुछ बोल। गाइस करण का ऑडियो आ रहा है क्या आपको स्ट्रीम पे, मुझे बताओ। हाय। नहीं आ रहा है। ओके, तो ये फिक्स करना पड़ेगा अपने को। शुभम को बुला। नहीं नहीं, अरे जो गेस्ट आएगा उसका तो ऑडियो आएगा ना। सेकंड जन का ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है, वो फिक्स करना है। और वाईफाई का पासवर्ड चाहिए। मेरे को भी दे दे दो तीन। मेरे को दे दे तू। सेकंड इसका ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है। एक सेकंड गाइस, एक सेकंड। ग्रोइंग पेन्स बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द गेम, ये सब हम लोग शॉर्ट कर रहे हैं। इसको ऑडियो आ रहा है, इसका माइक नहीं जा रहा है। हम्म। देयर इज नो स्लाइडर। गाइस तुम लोग को फैंस को देखना है क्या? जल्दी बताओ जब तक ये ऑडियो का सेटअप फिक्स हो रहा है। हेलो हेलो उज्जवल। पुणे में विमान नगर सोशल्स। यस नो नो नो। भाई कुणाल कुमार भाई, स्पैम मत करो। तेरा आवाज आ रहा है? करण का आवाज आ रहा है क्या गाइस? एक सेकंड रुको, करण का आवाज आ रहा है क्या? आ रहा है आ रहा है आ रहा है आ रहा है आ रहा है। तेरे को ऑडियो भी आ रहा है ना? भाई एक मिनट, ये सब फिक्स हो जाएगा फिर, कुछ सीन नहीं। नहीं, हाइपर एक्स वाला मेरा है। नहीं उसमें बड़ा 100 कर देना उसमें। मेरा भी बढ़ा दे। मेरा 100 ही है ना? हाँ मेरा सही है। नहीं आ रहा आवाज। नहीं आ रहा उसका, उसमें माइक का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है। नो साउंड? किसका नो साउंड? अरे अच्छा नहीं आ रहा, मेरा तो आवाज आ रहा है। वी कैन ओनली हियर यू। सिर्फ मेरा आवाज आ रहा है। इसमें एक और ऐड करना पड़ेगा क्या माइक? एक बार एमी को बुला दे। गाइस तुम लोग को ये आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं? 45K subs and these guys don't know how to set up stream bro. कभी भी 2 माइक का स्ट्रीम सेटअप नहीं किया है इसके पहले. तुम लोग को क्राउड का आवाज आ रहा है क्या? वो पूछ रहा हूँ. गेम वॉइस नहीं आ रहा मतलब? एक सेकंड, तुम लोग को ये स्ट्रीम का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है? स्ट्रीम का आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? अरे तो कब से पूछ रहा वही गावत. तुम लोग को बोला ना स्ट्रीम का आवाज नहीं आ रहा लोगों को. एमी को कॉल करना, उसको बुला. स्ट्रीम का आवाज नहीं आ रहा लोगों को और करण के हेडसेट का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. स्ट्रीम और करण की आवाज नहीं आ रही है. ओके, वही मैं पूछ रहा था. हेलो, अभी आ रही है तुम लोग को स्ट्रीम की आवाज? मेरी तो पहले भी आ रही थी. स्ट्रीम की आवाज आ रही है गाइस? नहीं.
And if we start to see that continue on,
अभी आवाज आ रही है स्ट्रीम की?
major factor in why they may fall off. Again, they might not, but
yes,
time will tell.
no.
Yeah, we'll have to
yes,
see. I mean,
yes, आया. अब ये माइक का भी आवाज नहीं आ रहा था.
So that's
वो भी चेक
something that
करो.
Zeta Division has to figure out as they continue. Well, we've kind of broken down.
हाँ, relax. अभी एमी की आवाज आ रही है तुम लोग को दूसरे माइक पे? वो बताओ अभी.
But is there any hope for Zeta Division? I say there is. You know what?
He set himself up for this.
Some people on the internet said
No,
I
अभी
give
तक
no
आवाज
hope
नहीं
to
आ
the
रही.
Japanese teams, but guess what?
Yeah.
I think Zeta can win today.
Yeah. And if you don't like that prediction, just dogpile him on Twitter. All right, let him
That's
know.
all.
Let him know.
What was it?
At Will
Will
Chobra
Cho?
on
Will Chobra.
Twitter, Instagram, all the different channels. Just that's a little shout out for myself.
I actually thought this was a tough one for me to predict.
Okay.
But I think especially
just lean a little bit to GE.
Yeah, like if I have to bet, I would say that. But I do think
Razor.
honestly it's it's like a maybe
Hello?
60-40 matchup, something like that.
For me, it's kind of that whole thing. If my mind says global, just based off their performance.
इधर दिखा नहीं रहा है वो माइक.
But my heart.
M2 दिखा नहीं रहा ऑडियो
Your
मिक्सर
heart
में.
says nice.
Yes, my heart says.
Check.
हेलो.
Check.
हाँ.
Check.
अभी आ रही है सब आवाज?
एमी की आवाज आ रही है भाई लोग.
At least in the playoffs, and if they can.
अभी आएगी अभी आगे. लेट्स गो गाइस, स्ट्रीम इज सेट अप. चलो मेरी तरफ से एक जी फाइटिंग चैट पे प्लीज भाविन को प्यार, टीम को प्यार. वी गॉट अ विन टुडे. मेरे को सिर्फ एक्साइटमेंट देखना मांगता है. ओके, look at all this. Check this out. Check out our backdrop. Check out who all are there here. मेरा हाथ कवर कर रहा है, sorry.
मैं दिखाता हूँ.
हाँ, दिखा.
पूरा वेन्यू.
Guys, can we say hi to the stream?
भाविन के स्ट्रीम को हाय बोलो. एवरीवन से हाय टू भाविन स्ट्रीम.
You still have to make it to playoffs.
टाइम करो. शो एवरीबॉडी.
Easy.
Hello, guys.
Here in VCT Pacific.
And you know, one thing to point out here.
So guys,
You're right.
we are at the विमान नगर social. अगर आप लोग अभी भी पुणे में हो and you haven't dropped by, this is still a good time.
On top as far as
We're just about to begin the
this is
match.
really more
Little bit of time left.
survival at this
Yeah.
point in time. Trying to get to the next phase where you can actually start to get to the real
Yeah.
elimination process.
Batura was gonna join me. Yeah. I don't think I have the.
Winning the whole series, it's also winning maps, and that's why I think.
Very Sati, हाँ, very Sati. Sati आके stream पे लिख रहे हैं. Sati कहाँ है?
Let's take a look at the map bans and picks. Of course, we'll be able to pull those.
Sati किधर हो Sati?
Now, both
We are ready.
here in the studio and getting ready for the match. Zeta Division, they kind of need this win. We talked about it because they just need to prove themselves to the fans worldwide. Meanwhile, Global Esports just statistically, they technically need a
सही लग रहा है कि नहीं?
They're continuing with the starting five that they've had so far here in Pacific. As 𝐻𝐺 got here,
Game
let's
volume
wait
up
to find
करूँ
out
हमारा
who wins and what the map bans and picks look like.
भाई ट्विच से प्ले करो गाइस. नहीं कर सकता. ऐड का बहुत ये हो जाता है 10 तारीख और वोट नहीं भाई स्ट्रीम होने बड़ा है ना अभी और कितना You're in the VCD stream पापा जी 2x करो बस ट्विच क्यों नहीं देख रहे ऐड का बहुत सीन होता है गाइस कैम थोड़ा बड़ा करो एमी 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 कैम इससे भी वाइड हो सकता है क्या नहीं ना नहीं गाइस रुको रुको हाँ पर फिर यहाँ पे जो बैठा है वो नहीं दिखेगा वो उधर सोफा हो सकता है क्या स्विच हाँ आ गया नेट रिकनेक्ट हुआ क्या देखो एक बार
Kicking off tonight's show here
Guys,
for BCT
are we back?
Pacific 2023
Are we back? Are we back?
Versus ZETA.
We are back. We are back.
Pointing out to the fans, this is their match to shine. It's time for G to break their egg, and maybe time for ZETA to show that they have that much more potential.
There's a lot riding on this.
भाई भाई हमारे साथ रहो अरे नेट डीसी हो गया लेट्स गो टेक्सचर सन
But they are not getting the numbers that they need, and for one of these two teams, it's going to get worse because only one can win, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see who can actually succeed here.
IGL बोलते
Oh no!
We got it!
I can't take it! Yeah, but Aaron thought about a long arc. He was like,
एरिन ने ये किया उसने दिया नहीं फिर उसने दिया एरिन ने दिया नहीं फिर लास्ट में उसने दिया
just wasn't paying attention. Let's be honest here.
Fish bump.
of course. I like the poses here from ZETA coming out. Confidence.
गाइस क्रो के बाल तो
It looks like they're really just trying
अलग
to
है
focus on their game right now, right?
Yeah.
No antics, no humor. We just want to say.
Oh my god
These guys have had so much experience in Japan playing in front of these.
हाँ डिले अरे वॉकिंग के बाद मैं ये करता हूँ 2x करता
Our
हूँ
stage rules, it's awesome, but I mean.
अभी आएगा ना अपना क्यूटी इरेजर
So I think there's going to be not a lot of nerves coming into this.
They shouldn't be phased, and that's the thing. That's why we expect them to do so well. So maybe, just maybe, 𝑋𝐸𝐽 can lead them to that victory that they're so desperately looking for. And at the same time, Coach Eraser, I mean, he's done wonders.
Really bringing together this squad, right, and trying to overcome this. Of course, hey, we see 𝑆K and Lightfast joining the team for the huddle.
Just at the end.
But I love to see
Let's go गोलू अरे
in Seoul, right? So it's no surprise they're not playing today, but at least bringing them here into the spotlight and including them in this team.
I mean, Aaron was tweeting about it. You know, I'm gonna wait for my boy. I'm staying up for him to land. We're gonna watch anime together, dude. That's what team spirit is all about.
हाँ
That's
ये
team
भी
building
ठीक
exercises right there.
Guys, Ganesh and
Finally
Golu
see the whole team here.
in the house
And they're all settled in now, and you know we've got many more weeks of excitement to come. Obviously, a little bit of a turbulent start here for Global Esports when they weren't able to
Emi,
get
tamam,
their
yun ta.
members in time.
And I do think it's important, again, let's remember, even if he doesn't play in map 2, right, even though he just landed, to get here on stage, take a look at it firsthand, get used to the environment. And this is actually an important opportunity.
He's scouting.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than just saying, oh, let's just let him rest for the weekend, just bring him in.
Okay,
right?
G ban fracture, guys.
The green room, things like that. Now we're already into the maps, picks, and bans.
I really think that, okay, there it is. This is what I was thinking about. Because Global had such a good performance on Split last week, ZETA probably want to ban this outright.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want anything to do with that now. Global Esports are gonna go with the Pearl. This is a map that we've
भाई
yeah,
GE pick Pearl
from
boys.
both teams actually. But do you think GE kind of making a good choice
ZETA
here to
pick
start
Ascent.
off the best of three?
I think so, because they've played it before. We've seen how well they can do it. Of course, IGL.
No lime juice on stream, Karan.
When he's playing a controller sometimes, he just has the presence to be able to defend off so much of the map.
The other team
F
has
हो गया क्या?
stronger, ability
भाई
forward.
कैसे?
I think this first map is going to be
About it, they're going to make some mistakes, and G will definitely exploit those.
Yeah, well, now looking at the Asian compositions
password
for
social के
Pearl,
second.
we're gonna have Zeta Division carry on with that Harbor Viper.
भाई stream तो live है guys.
More and more popular
Wi-Fi
on this
available
map, right? You have two different wall smokes. It allows you to be a
Bhavin
little
को
bit
चाहिए.
mobile with your smokes as well.
Password
Meanwhile,
Wi-Fi.
we're gonna go over to the comp that GE has shown time and time again.
Bhavin
Especially
बोलो क्या
Bossy
चाहिए?
playing that
चिल्ला रहा
fade, a little bit of fade
अरे
side
क्योंकि
difference
stream
as well.
चल रहा है.
The picks have been made. We're ready for
अरे
match number one. in this
message
best of
करना
three
भाई.
between GE and Zeta Division. We'll take it over to the casters to bring us right into game number one.
Don't mind if I do. Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you, Des, for going ahead and enjoying this.
Okay guys, Rossi वालों से हाँ ठीक है. Guys 2x कर लेता हूँ मैं.
For this win. Zeta already won the belt, narrowly losing out on the opportunity, taking away from TRX of all teams. Now they're looking to see if they can get here against the would-be Japanese representatives over in Tokyo. We'll see how it all unfolds. I'm 𝐻𝐽𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼, this is Paper Thin, and we'll be guiding you through today's action.
Yeah, man, this is a really exciting day for me because there's so much on the line for both of these teams, but GE came so
Let's go
darn
guys.
close
जरा right में
against
देखो
DRX.
stream पे.
In two different maps, they were, you know,
जरा
right
right
there,
में
neck to
देखो
neck
मेरी
with them the whole
stream
way.
पे
Even on
भी
Haven, one of
हो
DRX's
जाए.
best maps, a map that most teams do not want to play DRX
Thank you for the
on,
44.
and they push them to the limit for sure. So for me, for GE today,
OX
I'm
किया ना
thinking
अभी
just
कितने बार करूँ?
keep that energy up. I saw great adaptations. Really taking advantage of kind of the way that DRX likes to default and play. I thought they were, you know, Aaron called a great game. And then for Zeta, for me, the key to today's game, I don't want to see a
Let's go
slow
guys,
start.
let's go.
I'm
कौन
so
जीतने
happy
वाला है?
with
Let's go,
the
G.
games where they come out
थोड़ा frame में
really
आ
sluggish,
करण
sluggish,
पीछे.
मेरा
हाँ
आवाज आ रहा है क्या?
पीछे हो थोड़ा.
the match against RRQ.
Let's go, boys.
RRQ
देखो
wrapped
guys,
up
करण
win rounds in a row.
इधर भी.
Defender side of Haven, now we've seen
Yes, sir.
since.
Let's go.
RRQ is really good on their defender side on Haven. And I think
ओके गाइस अपन है ना वॉच पार्टी के थोड़ा आगे है. उन लोग को बोल 2x करने वरना आवाज गलत टाइम पे आएगा गाइस.
try to set up
पर वैसे
some
भी
kind
इसमें
of
डिले है
trap.
ना, तो
See if they
हम
can
लोग
get
आगे
some
उन लोग
picks.
पीछे वॉच
Pistol
पार्टी
round
वाले.
under their belt.
मैसेज किया.
If they can snowball that into a map win on GE's pick.
I mean, you talk about slow starts. Another thing that we're looking to not see from the side of Global in the same token. They had nice starts versus DRX.
धीरज कर रहे
Crucially,
हैं लोग.
Pistol still something that they have excelled at.
3-1 at pistol, yeah.
Now they have
Nice shot, Ron.
Instantly gets the head tap there, shutting down Depp on that Hall's push. Tap on the spike to try to bait. They go ahead, they get the reveal of 10 as the
Nice.
smoke dissipates. Texture finds one, dashes over into the cove. Last around the back.
Nice.
To find two,
nice.
but now Texture going in for the pinch. Finds Crow. It's last man standing.
Let's go.
Not gonna be able to find any
भाई तुम लोग पीछे हो भाई प्लीज कुछ करो भाई.
रुकते
बहुत पीछे हैं इन लोग.
Yeah, Global had a pretty good read off this on the rip. They had three players over here ready and waiting. Texture there with some good maneuverability to use that cove against Zeta.
किल फीड नहीं दिख रही bro.
There's nothing super tricky on it.
Kill
But a
feed.
nasty
बहुत
shot
पीछे
from
भाग रहा है.
Lonsky to kick this off last
किल फीड नहीं हो रहा. रुको रुको.
with that frenzy.
कैमरा थोड़ा छोटा करता
At
है.
the end of the day, you know, the reinforcements are quick for GE. They were already in place. Zeta just trying to cut it off with that high side.
गाइस लौंडे हमारे पीछे है थोड़े.
Just used it against them and hit some great
I think with that
अभी
finish
दिखेगा आई थिंक किल फीड.
behind, this is the record now for Global to
really good.
That's incredible.
I mean that.
हाँ गाइस इन लोग थोड़ा डिले पे है. हाँ वो बतूर आ रहा है.
You know, 3-1 in the pistols.
हाँ उसको दे दे बतूर.
High, that was so darn close. Now, and yet,
Guys we have our first guest.
Timing the bit there as he tries to go for the fragment. Nate cuts off the rest.
We have the man, the myth, the legend, Lord Batura joining in us.
Finding that kill, push on the corner, and they are just into the feet.
Hello,
And
hello.
here he
Guys,
goes
2-0 हो
again.
चुका है.
We
And
have
हमारी
eyes on this
watch
guy
party
on
थोड़ी
the
पीछे चल रही है,
Land
guys.
record for kills.
थोड़ा खुद
He is
पीछे
still
कर लो.
out for blood. Does end up getting taken
मैं
down last.
ऑफिशियल स्ट्रीम पे हूँ, उन लोग पीछे है. वो लैग हुआ था ना बीच में.
This round.
हाँ तो
appreciate
2x
that.
करना
Trying to
पड़ेगा.
bait for the ace there.
मैं पीछे कर लूँ क्या? तुम लोग को चलेगा क्या?
Just a good response here. Side of Zeta to at least find some value in this round. They can find one more kill.
किल फीड अभी भी नहीं दिख रहा है.
It's gonna be good there. I think that's a good shot. Take him down. But what
एक
They
से
seem really strong though.
इन लोग को मैं बोलता हूँ 2x करने.
Angle through the door towards B-Link. You know, they're able to
Thank you
get
for
that
the
initial
100 and
kill.
let's
A
go
lot of
G.
space back,
Thank you
though.
bro.
Quick on the
एक
prowler
सेकंड
here.
हाँ
Bail
तुम
will
लोग
get
को
out,
क्या
set him up for
किल
the
फीड नहीं दिख रही
I
है
mean,
ना.
he dies.
इधर से तो नीचे किया मैंने.
His life, you get that fragment
ये
out,
ऐसा क्यों रहा है? इधर
puts
मैंने
the
छोटा किया है.
go in on that Citadel push, and then they kind of just beat him one after the
उधर
other.
कर दिया नीचे मैंने. उधर नहीं हुआ है पर.
हो जाएगा एक सेकंड.
Go ahead and scoop up those 4 kills.
नहीं ये बहुत नीचे हो जाएगा.
कैसे?
थोड़ा और ऊपर. मैंने जो करके रखा था एक्चुअली पर हुआ नहीं. थोड़ा और ऊपर.
थोड़ा ऊपर.
हाँ.
Glass as well.
बस.
One off from the Seeker, so could get that in the round. Ronsky. Rocking a frenzy.
ओके. अभी देखो गाइस ठीक है क्या.
Texture.
But they look really strong.
मैच दिखा रहे गाइस.
Ronski's been on good form as well.
Yeah.
The way Moniet has been playing is a fucking just got that record a day ago.
Yeah. 39 kills bro. 3K 4K तो ऐसे मतलब मजाक मस्ती में ले रहा था.
Swerve करते हुए भी नहीं लेता.
हाँ.
So I wouldn't be too surprised to see this be kind of the MO.
You must be proud too,
for
coming
Zeta.
from under the same
Go
family.
into
Yeah.
Rifle rounds. Of course, in this round,
अभी तो अभी हमारे दोनों हीरे भी गए इंडिया से.
Yeah, of course. I saw the video, bro. It made me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
those
Huh?
rounds
I saw the video. It made me
see
cry. I'm
time
not
and
gonna
time
lie.
again that this guy can absolutely start to pop.
I mean, I'm concerned for his ammo at this point. He's got about 9 rounds left.
That's enough. There's only 5 players.
I mean,
Easy.
क्या लगता है
sure,
गाइस? रॉन्ग की 2-3
as
किल.
long as you're hitting those headshots, which it's texture, so.
Batura mic is busted lower a little.
Excursion over towards A, they decide
थोड़ा
to
mic
push it to
suppression
B,
on
and
करने बोल
He
रहा है.
does go down, but Ronsky managed to find a kill. Also gets that take out on the depth with Laz dead. There's no healing to be found here.
ये राउंड के बाद करते हैं राउंड.
Playing hard.
गाइस 1 मिनट राउंड के बाद फिक्स कर रहे हैं सब. गाइस थोड़े ग्रोइंग पेन्स है. इट्स आवर फर्स्ट.
That Zeta find themselves with. Tap on the spike for now. Go for the opt-in on the
Nice.
Oh, Panther and Bazzi finishes the job.
Nice.
Point blank texture.
Ready.
Headshot on the Crow. Here Zero will find 2 more. Bringing this back into a winnable position. What was the spike planted? 38 HP on him, however. 10 left standing.
Nice.
Back, but one yet finds the
एक
kill.
और, एक और.
The
Nice.
texture gets the headshot, and it is just.
भाई उन लोग को बोलो कोई
clean
फॉरवर्ड
play.
करने. लोग मेरे को गाली डालेंगे.
Players will go ahead, upgrade their weapons, get the defuse, and convert.
अरे जेडी को बोल.
This is
एमी जेडी नीचे जाके बोल दे उसको. नहीं तो इधर. Let's go. अच्छा वो कर देते हैं.
Some thrifty magic, but this is a great setup here. I mean, all this time bought.
हाँ माइक
on the
2
side
है.
of Vector,
Hello, hello.
supreme patience here for Ronsky.
माइक 2 माइक
वाला
2.
है. तेरा mic mute कर.
They still kind of aren't paying attention to it initially. Like, that's a little bit messy there from Zeta. If they don't lose that first player and then half damage on the depth right behind him, maybe this is a different round and maybe Zeta can squeeze it through. That being said, I mean, you're talking about Texture starts hitting heads with those sniper rifles and forget about it.
Well, not an op in hand yet, despite having plenty of cash for it. Texture's still just going to be rocking a Phantom going into round number 4. With a half armor buy.
इससे ज़्यादा there's nothing.
Again,
Unmute yours.
pretty much full rifles, a bulldog in the mix there for 10. There's still a good amount
Okay,
of power
okay.
to work
अनम्यूट
with.
कर दिया. हाँ मैच दिखा रहे. बहुत बेटर लोग बोल रहे. चलो.
Yeah, 10 has some space to work.
मैच ही देख रहे.
Okay, we can match it with them. Do you want to do that?
Global Esports.
पब्लिक गाली डाल रही है. नहीं बोल
That's
रही.
the only way we can do it.
हाँ. गाइस मैच कर रहा हूँ मैं गाइस इसके बाद उन लोग के साथ. They bought, हाँ, they bought again. लोग half armor buy कर रहे हैं, fanatic strat. मत करो पीछे का surprise.
Is the mic better now, guys? Is the mic better?
गाइस देखो पीछे नहीं करूँगा तो आपको ऑडियंस का वॉइस बहुत डिलेड आएगा.
Nothing scouted. Aaron now just existing behind this wall.
Hey, इधर मत देखो, उधर देखो.
Coming in.
इधर थोड़ा आगे चल रहे. इधर मत देखो, उधर
Over
देखो.
the dugout. Another tide pushed up right into his face. He's trying to go for the spray, hoping the Crow's looking to exit, but you know, he's just sat here on default flank. Push in.
Nice shot.
Nice.
The flank coming in through Art. Finds 10.
Marre!
Right up into the front. Crow falling. Sugar Zero dead as well. They have the Cosmic Divide set up to cut them off.
Let's
but
go,
yet
guys.
another one
Easy.
will take him down.
Woo!
Here's the upgrab. Go look for the push. Depth drop.
Oh,
Dash
sorry,
over
guys.
the side. Some nice movement to find 4 kills.
ऐसे
But
अभी गाइस मैं बैक ले रहा हूँ थोड़ा. सबके साथ मैच कर rहा हूँ गाइस.
I'll pause it here when they hit 20.
हाँ when they गाइस इधर पॉज कर रहा हूँ जब 25 पे आएगा. रुको गाइस रुको. 2 go go go.
All Global cared about at the end.
अभी चलो guys, we are
Nice damage done, and
हाँ
maybe in a way here that, you know, for a second I think you might think that Global investing the Cosmic Divide in that round maybe a little bit
fight.
overcooking things, but the way Zep just top of that, I mean, you know, maybe it was for the best. I don't
शॉट
mind it,
भाई,
because it-
देव भाई ने तो
if
4
you
को
get
सुला दिया भाई.
like he did against DRX, then he needs to
वापस
set the
हाँ
ball
भाई
as
भाई.
possible. I'm totally fine with it. They can
almost
get those
same,
things.
man.
There's a lot of economic damage just got done.
I mean, it has economy balance right now on the side of ZETA. I mean, everybody's down in the dumps as far as money's concerned, but they still have looked to scrape together this fairly weak buy. What with the Guardian, the Bulldogs, granted you can do significant damage with this, especially
Nice.
some of the takes, but already Moneyet lurks himself all the way forward, finds 10. Depth,
Excellent.
just
Well
managed to
done.
get one,
That's it.
picks up the weapon to
They
recover.
could hear you breathe.
That could be another upgrade as well as they go ahead and scoop up Moneyet's gun. Reckoning going to be invested. Bro now setting up the walls. Rotations will start coming through. Texture still a world away. Back over on the A site. Fazzy is going to have to cut through Link. But they're still, the Reckoning is expired. They're still not on the site.
This is a problem for ZETA. They're really taking their time to think about it. I mean, trying to pre-fire once a toxic screen came down.
अरे तुम लोग का stream 2x करो ना, live पे जाओ.
It's not going to be the case there for ZETA. But the full defense is up
और
to
Wi-Fi का
here.
password क्या है?
I mean, you see Badsy starting to check. You know, we've seen already alert. Someone yet.
A risky dash forward.
30
Fortunately,
seconds left.
line of sight not given, so can't get punished much more than he already had. Little shot into the shoulder there for Texture. But so much time bought. 20 seconds. The flank is coming through at the moment here from Laz. And I don't believe that Aaron's actually in range, so the alarm bot not going to matter. Doesn't read, but Texture playing forward, so finds one. The push down from...
Nice hit, nice hit.
Down to Laz is the last man standing. This flank means absolutely nothing. Gets one more kill, but it's a 5th round victory for Global.
ये क्या डाउनलोड करवाया तूने मेरे से?
ZETA, they really, you know, try to think about things.
एक सेकंड, क्या डाउनलोड किया है ये?
Try to come through around the
उसको
play.
डाउनलोड कराया तूने?
It's gonna happen. I mean, a good start here for Dap. That's a good
Okay.
movement. Good to see him.
अब
fired
इसका
up.
क्या करूं?
You know, able to hold that angle cleanly is Texture. Aaron able to come free through the toxic screen, catch them off guard. And
If G goes 7-0, I'm gonna do skippity bop dance करके दिखाऊंगा.
मैच किया हम लोग ने. अरे हम लोग ने मैच किया अभी.
skippity
Let's
bop
go,
वो
guys.
करने वाला हूँ.
Just
ठीक
let's
ठीक.
bring that up.
And I mean, now look at their buys again. They're all over the place. I mean, you know, they've got money.
मार साले को, पकड़ पैन के.
Flying down to 700. I mean, a great headshot from 10.
I promise the stream if we go 7-0, I'm gonna do
Quite a bit of damage.
skippity bop on your stream for you.
Okay.
Coming through.
Guys देखो 7-0 जाने का पूरा
Aaron
ये करो,
looking
hope
to
करो.
pull people off. Stop them from
Done
getting
deal without
through.
t-shirt.
अरे without t-shirt भाई बहुत लोग हैं रे. बहुत लोग हैं इधर without t-shirt है NHK.
Flash goes out over towards Art. But drifting away.
That's he. Grabbed the op this
There.
time. Fell and to push that angle. At least a ton of information garnered here in terms of.
I feel like they're playing really
they're not
confident and
Yeah.
I like how they're playing right now.
As compared to the first few games they played,
That's what.
Angle towards
I feel like they're on the upper front.
Yeah.
लेने नहीं दे रहे space उनको.
DRX के सामने भी they played really well. हर बार man advantage, पर उसके बाद round.
missed the
अच्छा,
DRX match.
they had man advantage almost all the rounds.
We had man advantage.
Yeah, I mean, G had man advantage basically, but we threw after that a lot of the rounds.
Locked
Now
up,
they are not.
goes in,
They are
he's
not
gonna
giving
get
away the same mistakes.
hell out of
But
here.
I like the way that they're not giving them any space at all.
It's placed in Link. It's about to go off. Two players
Two लोग detain.
going to get detained here. They get tucked in behind the pillar, which starts coming through. Poe down, instantly dealt with. Aaron somehow survives it. Swansky, he trades one back. The fight from Sugar Zero instantly does claim him though. Aaron now dead. Push up, Sugar Zero.
Oh भाई.
Avoids getting seen by one yet. Finds one. The push out of the flank. A great timing from Sugar Zero. And ZETA seemingly steal a round away.
Yeah, I mean, the
मेरे को
vibes have
गाली
been all
देंगे
over the
अभी.
place for ZETA, but this time a little more patience.
भाई शायद
This
मेरा
is
mic
a
हो
good
सकता है.
adjustment from ZETA. They decide to take it a little bit faster, get that plant down, and then play post plant deep. Even though you have to let two players get detained, that's all part of the
बतूरा
plan there for the
no no guys वो तो उल्टा तुम्हारे को entertain करने के लिए उसने मस्त.
मैं थोड़ा आप लोग को खुश करने के लिए मेरा कंटेंट क्रिएटर का काम कर रहा था. नहीं करूँगा माफ करो.
For most of ZETA, so it seems like ZETA's trying some kind
Guys
of
जी अगर under 6 जीत जाते हैं बतूरा जलेबी बेबी डांस करेगा. जलेबी बेबी.
Time it's Texture going for the push up. Dash at the ready. You can see, I mean, ZETA anticipating this. A nice flash out.
शॉट रे मार साले को
Ends up getting taken down.
सॉरी गाइस भावनाओं में थोड़ा बहर
That's
है
the lion's share of your smokes. Now it's all just on Crow to try to get you into his sight. A great pick. Just no real chance for a counter swing.
Texture is insane on Jet, dude.
Yeah.
The way he's going there, taking the first pick.
वही ना but that was after
Cosmic Divide, you've got
like
rounds
he
to
wasn't
solve
playing
here.
this
OMEN
confident
still
पहले के
got a
games
lot
में
of
That
retake
पहले का few games I did see he was really holding himself.
yeah he was
back.
holding
I
him
don't know
back
Take
not
their
going in
time.
first but now he's going for the
why. Do
duel
they have a psychologist?
Things are coming down on A.
oh yes we do
Yeah,
That's
the last guy
That's
caught
the
that,
reason,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we got
A lot of them outside don't know this, guys, but a
Prowler
psychologist
doesn't
helps
go
you in
deep enough.
bringing your full potential out, by the way. It's not the
Anybody here.
coach analyst, the psychologist also plays a very important
Still
part.
have a
Yeah,
decent idea.
Astralis was the first team to ever have one
Yeah, Astralis was the one who brought a psychologist into the team. Bro, they had a fucking unbeatable
Zeta
record,
can
macha.
read this. It's a pretty similar setup to what we've seen before here on the A with a lot of that utility in the
30
front. They're going to check
seconds
Cubby.
पोपा जी लाइम जूस अरे भाई
It doesn't clear at all.
क्या
Now
बोलूं
comes
मैं
out.
तुम
I mean,
लोग
they
का
should have
जाने को
suspicions that Aaron's going to be in this position. Nano will force him back, puts a bit of damage down onto him. Dash out though is
एप्पल एंड पाइनएप्पल जूस मिक्स है गाइस आइस के साथ सॉरी एप्पल पाइनएप्पल एंड ऑरेंज
Play at a range. Plant coming through.
Spike planted.
0 point.
मारो रे मारो
Go ahead, they look to cut off the op. Cosmic Divide comes in, but instantly 2 kills going to be found. Bazzi and Aaron going to be taken down. Marian pushing forward, finds 2 more. Tep tucked away just on the side of the
वो
wall.
क्या स्मार्ट
Push
प्ले
up
किया यार टेक्सचर
in
ने
the smoke.
पर
Doesn't
चेक नहीं
see
किया
him.
Last player
Like
standing.
ships in the night. Oh, the jump back.
नाइस
Takes the opposite side of the barrier.
लेट्स गो
Do the job. 3 members left standing. As the defuse comes in, Global stops it and stringing together a second round.
This is good awareness here from
जी
Look if you've watched
जी
step before. When there's a Cosmic Divide, he loves to play on both sides. He loves to try to use that up, pull off some highlight reel plays, and they're pretty ready for it. And like you mentioned, that's a real painful loss early for the side of ZETA to have Sugar Zero go down there to Texture. And then you can hear they're ready for it. They know he's coming. Laz was identified. Texture there, good for the finish. And the GE fans looking for their first win here in Pacific. And you know,
फिक्स टाइमिंग प्लीज मतलब हम लोग और वॉच पार्टी सेम टाइम पे गाइस
already gotten a win because they played pretty darn well so far.
I mean, both of their series, I mean, you know, feeling like they went to 3
डिफॉल्ट
maps.
स्पैम कर सकता है पर काउंटर स्पैम भी होता है
पोपा जी, आप
Overtimes
single हो कि committed हो?
सिंगल
Single.
हाँ
ये शक्ल लेके भी आप
single
single कैसे हो?
mapper versus T1 on our
क्या कर रही है शक्ल सिर्फ लॉन्डो को पसंद आती है
आपसे उन चेहरे का मतलब नहीं कि तकलीफ नहीं हो ऐसा ऐसा एक लाइन है ना
हाँ
बहुत दिख रहा है मेरे को यार
down in what 8th place.
क्या करे बतूरा
Doesn't really
जीवन
tell
में
the
ट्राई कर रहा
real
भाई
story of
हर एक
how they've
लड़कियां
been
को से
performing.
बात
They are
करता हूँ
not
आई एम नॉट
being
स्कैर्ड आई एम रियली
able to
एक्सट्रोवर्शियल
make
हाँ
हर एक लड़के से बात
they're
करता
very
हूँ
much
बट लड़कियां
looking
मेरे
to
से
prove
बात
that
नहीं कर रहा
across
तो हम
these
क्या
last
करें
two series, especially with
चुपचाप घर जाने का
Decisive
मोहन भाई
here
दाल
versus
चावल
Zeta.
खिलाएंगे
मेरा भी सेम तुम्हारे यहाँ मोहन भाई हमारे यहाँ अशोक भाई दाल चावल बनाते हैं सब्जी के साथ खाओ सो जाओ चुपचाप एंट्री फ्री है ऑब्वियसली गाइस एंट्री फ्री है द ओरिजिनल स्ट्रीम इज अहेड यस ब्रो वी नो
नो ब्रो व्हाट द हेल
सेकंड मैप
Didn't quite catch that entire
अभी
time,
2x
but I
और
think
guys,
this is something about-
प्रॉब्लम मेरा नहीं है मैं तो कर दूंगा वॉच पार्टी के यहाँ पे नहीं हो रहा है फर्स्ट मैप के बाद वो फिक्स हो
I
जाएगा
could be incorrect in what I was saying.
There's a lot of those.
I just saw Hante and then I saw Chip something and then I was just like,
Maybe a
okay,
restaurant though. It
a
could
house
be-
is involved.
Yeah, or maybe a restaurant sometimes. Depends.
Sometimes you get both fans. We have had fan sign proposals many times in the past.
That's a common thing. That's like a meme in Korea. It's like to
Yeah.
come to the studio and like make your fan side say, "Will you marry me?" You know, X player.
ओले
They-
लाइक करो गाइस
actually just-
कप्पा किधर है कप्पा नहीं आ
That's how I
पाया
met my wife. She didn't make. a
Guys,
sign
hit that
for me,
like and
but I was
subscribe
like,
button, boys.
Will I do?
Is this okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Is this acceptable?
you should
I
run
know it needs some work.
You
but
should run.
I'm
Here
gonna
we are
bite my
years
tongue. This lockdown
boy.
should force out the couple members here that are on the
He's
A.
going to get stuck. Okay, but
Just
looks like
barely
he's
got
now barely made it out. Got rerouted a couple different times there. 10 now inching forward, looks it clear. First Nano will still get popped.
मारो मारो
Holds him at bay for a little bit longer.
पास रेन
Oh, taken down. Cove now taken care of. Dep looks to push in from Art. Aaron once again. Did a dugout. Dashes
नहीं
out.
है गाइस इनकी छठी नहीं है
30
Now they need to
seconds
retake
left.
the site yet again.
ओ भाई
Dashes
क्या
is
मस्त
using
फ्लैश
flash.
डाला भाई
Didn't need to do that, but push out.
अरे नाइस रे
Took a little bit of damage, but otherwise not much to be found by him. It's traded. Texture finds 10. Man advantage still very much there from the side of GE, but they get the plant down and Jeff wins one, but then instantly is traded out. Hit going to be invested in all.
Nice!
Stabilize the aim.
Golpe! Let's go!
GE will once again retain the operator, keep multiple players alive.
That full plus nano nice combo यार.
Around victory right after the timeout. Zeta.
सर ये रेड वाली जर्सी मुझे भी दिलाओ तो जैकेट है दादा. हुडी हुडी. देखो अपना लुक कंप्लीट कैसे होता है मालूम है.
Kind of get something done. They're really taking their time. 10 there took some damage. Crow gets stuck out way ahead of the rest of the team. Gets killed.
ये लुक कैसे देकर
Then GE
ऐसा हाथ कर पूरा रैपर है.
a lot of different angles.
तेरे को डीजे बनना है ये कर.
झटक छोड़ेंगे हम घर. घर. मॉनिटर दिया है उनको भर.
एक हाथ है सरक.
हाँ.
Poking and prodding the map and trying to bait GE out a little bit. Trying to see if they can maybe get a pick, invest some utility early. Because right now.
3 अल्ट यूज करके भी हार गए. Yes.
So far, it just feels like they don't have really any interest in fanning out. We saw that one slow drift where it was, Laz and 10 creeping over towards A, but inevitably they just came back over to B. Like, I feel I'm watching holy moly.
भाई बहुत ओपन पोजीशन है. प्लीज मोने.
Every single round.
हाँ साले को.
Allowed to play ever so boldly. Swings out. 5-10. Depth entering.
डेफ अच्छा खेल रहा है भाई. डेफ अच्छा खेल रहा है.
Target to deal with.
जो अच्छा खेल रहा है उसको बोलेंगे अच्छा. नहीं.
So close though was Texture. Trying to get that flick, but it's the hair off.
Nice.
Still plenty of firepower to offer
Uda,
up.
uda, uda.
Take it down, Sugar
2v2
Zero.
है ना.
Just find one. Brings them now into a 2v2. Ronsky and Aaron try to bring them back across the line. Great timing. Sugar Zero pushes out. Finds one. It's a hell of a lot of damage. Aaron would love to deny the plant. Drops down. Oh, a little bit scattered. Find Laz.
गाइस चलता है थोड़ा विफी हो गया पर होता है.
Bloody back and forth, but Zeta finally get a second round on the board, and they need every single round to get
from the corner.
I mean, a couple of the players
Isn't that spammable from the corner?
That works. He has to go towards the right. No. Not from the left. नहीं. हाँ edge spam कर सकता है. हाँ edge कर सकता है.
But in that position.
Yeah, he thought उधर plan to रहा left side से.
वही देखा था.
Zeta fans, that's something to cheer about. Zeta really needs to get a few more rounds going here. Have a comfortable half.
Guys, public मान नहीं रही है अपनी.
Their economy breaks. Feels like certainly for the first time. Map. That with the Blade Storm. No other ults to speak of. Floating around. One away from the Reckoning for Crow. But it's a good round to use your Blade Storm. Oh, it's going to potentially be an eco. I'm actually kind of curious that GE.
Guys, next time out में the best streamer down south will entertain you. क्या करना चाहिए उसको बताओ मुझे यहाँ पे. Think of the worst thing you can think of.
Yeah, I mean, even Texture could have invested in a little bit more, but obviously wants to go for the operator. Aaron.
अच्छा 9-3 half पे डांस करना है.
1,000 or so, and been relatively safe. But I don't mind this from GE. They're saying we have a significant lead at the moment.
Skibidi up. Yes, dance. Push up challenge by Batu. Dance. Guys, dance हो जाएगा. We have the sofa. चाहिए तो बतू के लिए इधर पोल ऐड कर दूंगा मैं.
But it's always nice to see some teams show restraint when it comes to
work.
You don't see that too often these
days.
Work
after we win.
That's kind of why I'm a little bit
surprised. Below 6. I saw it.
Again, really slow to try to take the site. After
the
last one. Taking decent bit of damage here in the back though. He's Texture. The Sheriff shot connects. That's going to be taken out, but still needs a bit more. Dashes away. Respecting the blade stuff there from depth.
Nice.
Another one.
Let's go. अभी अपन पीछे हो गए गाइस. आगे कर रहा हूँ. अभी मैच हो गया गाइस.
I mean, look at that. 31 seconds remaining on the plant. Such a swift retake from them.
हाँ थोड़ा स्ट्रीम आगे करो कर दे.
Best Zeta can hope for is an 8-4 half, and this is on a map where the attacking win percentage has been what 56%.
नहीं आया.
This is concerning for Zeta.
But how
really out of sorts.
You were there at the Brewdog watch party?
It seems like the protocols are a little off.
What do you feel about the G watch party so far?
G watch party?
जो अपने watch party में जो लोग आए हैं क्या लगता है कैसा experience रहा है?
One thing that I find very valuable about anyone is time.
Yeah.
Money you
can earn.
Yeah.
That's it. Whatever girlfriend will ban They're giving you a time, they respect you. And all of these guys respect the arc, respect the player. Moreover, they respect the sport.
Yeah.
That's all that
True.
matters.
True, guys.
Whoever it
To
was,
be honest, when I was coming here, there were a few people who asked me why you
We're
going
going.
to the other team's watch
Yeah,
party I said them on their face, bro.
Investigated around
At the
A a
end of the
little
day,
bit.
you feel happy for the
Go to
country.
me.
I told you, man.
This is the
I told
first
you it's
time
gonna be
from
BF.
India somebody's gone that
It's
far.
just
Yeah.
The last time
the
somebody
nature
went,
of these things when
the rest was
have this
history. Fucked up the whole scene. We were 10 steps behind.
Yeah.
I really like how Rossi is putting up one step ahead at a time, and Golu coming up from not a very so popular or highly populated region gives up the fans the hopes, gives up dreams for so many people that तू किधर से भी है, तू मेहनत करेगा तो तू उधर पहुंच जाएगा भाई.
they know that with these
मेहनत करेगा तो पहुंच जाएगा भाई तू.
गाइस आगे ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि इन लोग ने ना चीटिंग करके आगे ले लिया है. प्लांट हो गया है अभी. रुको. हम लोग का स्ट्रीम पीछे करा के इधर सब ने ना जब तक लॉकडाउन है तब तक आगे ले रहा हूँ. चलो 2 सेकंड. डिटेन हो गया. नाइस मार. सीरीज हो जाएगा.
Up over the top, but you can see they're reading this.
Nice.
It's gonna be a good spot for the Jet and money yet. Oh, right up between the legs and straight into his head. Depp dealt with. Cosmic Divide now getting ready to expire. Up on top as well is Texture. Let's get traded. Bazzi now has to try to hold this. The push in. Ten's got it.
Anti.
Tato will barely manage to make round work.
2x कर देते हैं अभी.
Not gonna be held on to.
SU 2x.
That's, I mean, it's good they got a win. Painful it has to come like that. You do have a Viper's Pit, one away from Laz's Seekers. You're going to have some good ults. Get on the side.
I think that's it. That's it.
Set up for ZETA. But yeah, I mean, you can see this is read really well by GE. With the crossfires here strong enough. 10 goes barreling in, knowing.
हाँ इतना ठीक है.
With the crossfires here strong
बस गाइस
enough.
अभी तो स्ट्रीम को ही मैच कर दिया अपन ने.
He's got to get in there and make sure it was already down to half. So they're able to do it, but it's so costly.
Yeah.
2x में नहीं देख रहे अभी
We're
सब.
just matching it for 2x ताकि हम और वो same हो जाए.
भाई 9-3 हुआ तो बतूरा डांस करने वाला है.
Bulldog.
तुम लोग ने चैलेंज दिया था.
Flash out. Monet tucks away. Doesn't get found by that.
मार मोनेट इसको. ए बीप कौन है रे अपने घर पे.
Wants to check around, make sure no one's wrapping from Art. Step just clears the Prowler. Top back up to 100, and everybody's going to start drifting into B.
Surprise! It kind of, even though I understand last round why GE played less aggressive off of this information contact at the B long area, because they had the lockdown and the Cosmic Divide, they were playing for retake. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to see them maybe this round be a little bit more proactive, assuming ZETA commits to this fully. The Cascade has been a pretty good indicator often, and I could see them already starting to drift in this direction. Wrongski and Alley, you got Vatsy coming in through Link. They're ready for this one. Let's see.
Okay, 0 point catching 2. Make their way forward. Texture just storming his way through the smokes.
मार साले को.
Lad's gonna be taken down. Up over the top.
Nice.
Sniper out of the sky, but Bazzi finds 2. Just like that 10. The last man standing.
Nice. Batura,
Good measure. In the
you
end,
have
it's
to
gonna be a
dance.
3-half global way out in the lead.
It was just a tough half for ZETA. Again, there's not much trickery in what they do. It's pretty easy to read where they're gonna go.
अरे यार ये कैसे कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
With their agent comp, they're gonna want to go B, but they have to at
क्या?
least push and pull the map a little bit
कहाँ
more.
पे?
Flirt with A. You don't have to full commit to it, but clear Art a little bit more. Clear A main a little bit more. You're just giving all this time in
Guys,
the game to GE to
between
read
the map,
and read you and
1 मिनट के लिए नेट बंद होगा. अभी नहीं. फर्स्ट मैप के बाद.
you know,
हाँ
where
हाँ.
ZETA just fought a
ठीक है.
little bit better. It was GE
अबे-
outthinking, outplaying, outsmarting them. Almost
ऐसा कैसा? तुमको लगता है इतना जल्दी जाने मिलेगा? You have 1 minute to do the dance. Come on. Come on, Batura. Guys.
Oh yeah.
Skibidi bap bap yes. Let's go. थोड़ा अंदर आओ, फ्रेम में आओ. हाँ इधर आओ, इधर आओ. हाँ.
I give everything away.
To me, that sounds.
अरे come on. अरे come हाँ तो क्या हो गया?
Is that what marriage is?
Skippity bop. Yes. हो गया. ये नहीं कर रहा भाई.
Anyway.
Well, plenty to talk about during this halftime for the side of ZETA. As the pressure is certainly going to be mounting. I mean, granted, yes, this is Global's map. Pick on Pearl.
यार देखो मजा तो आ रहा है.
Both of these teams. But
मेरे को लगा वहाँ बतुरा को रेस्टरूम जाना है, इसने बोला मैं आ रहा हूँ, फिर मैं बोला अच्छा अवॉइड कर रहा है ये तो डायरेक्ट।
हो गया गाइस, हो गया। अभी भाविन भाई गाना गाएगा।
No,
चलने
this
मरेगा
is
वो।
a map that
गाइस 20 सेकंड बाकी है, 20 सेकंड में गाना थोड़ी होता है, जल्दी अभी
तू
फोकस।
चलने मरेगा हुक गाने
लेट्स
चलेगा।
गो।
pushed on this.
अच्छा चलता हूँ, दुआओं में याद रखना।
This,
बस
again, it's just too predictable for Zeta. They need to
भूल
start
गया
to
लाइन तेरे जुबा पे स्वाद रखना, दिल के संदूकों में। देखो गाइस
Again, I understand why they want to go B, but you have to at least force GE
गाइस
to respect
तुम लोग भी इधर आ सकते थे, शर्म करो,
when they start making
नहीं आए।
to sight.
W क्राउड, हाँ गाइस क्राउड तो बहुत बढ़िया है अपना गाइस, एकदम पैक हाउस, सब लोग आवाज कर रहे हैं।
Together, but very important pistol round going to be coming through. So far, Depp with the ghost, Pro with the frenzy, classics in half armor for Sugar 010. Laz just going to stick with full
Let's go.
utility
Let's
here.
become analysts for a second.
Investing in the
Yeah.
deal.
Your prediction of the end score. Your prediction.
13-5.
13-5. I say
Weapons
13-6.
slowed out.
If yours happens, I'll do anything that you tell. If mine happens, you do anything I tell.
Okay, चल
Deal?
Putting
deal।
a lot of attention.
भाई पिस्टल जीतो भाई जी,
Point.
अगर 13-5 के नीचे हुआ तो आई विन, 6 के ऊपर हुआ तो यू विन। या दैट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स।
It's the exact score line.
Okay, चले।
Oh man, instantly the damage reply from
मार मार एरिन सालों को।
The flash doesn't go off either. And now around
भाई
the
पर उन लोग 4 लोग हैं
they get
उधर।
the pinch. They're looking to clear him out. Ronsky healing up off the decay. The push comes in from HellrangeR. However, have they overstepped? Looks like the answer is yes.
Spike down A.
Massive kills coming through from ZETA. As Global is getting a bit too far ahead of themselves. Aaron tucks into the corner, but now the spike is stranded right at the entrance of A. Global have no other options but to try to fight this out.
I mean, great awareness
कुछ
here
भी
from
बोलो
Zeta.
सही है भाई, आपके पास
First half
point
was
तो
a
है।
little bit
हम सब आ जाते तो
shaky in
stream
that
कौन देखता?
department.
Point
This
तो है।
भाई
round
तो बात तो
was,
सही है,
you know,
बात तो
showing
सही है।
that
हाँ हाँ
they're
हाँ।
toward here and the way that Aaron
Why
is
not reading
playing,
mods मैसेज? किधर नहीं पढ़ रहा?
sort of keep away with his
थोड़ा थोड़ा
utility.
ऊपर नीचे होता है मेरे रोज।
Flash catches one yet, unable to find any damage. The cascade slow things up and allow an orb to be grabbed.
Orb just get grabbed. Nebula covering.
30 seconds left.
They all go ahead. They back away. They exit this forward position. Just look to defend the spike from the site itself.
Here.
Nice.
Yeah. Pushes out, finds one. Gets tagged down to 70. Swaps out classics.
It is fine bro।
Extra ammo, but time.
अभी नहीं राउंड
running
चालू है।
thin. They need to kill 4 people in the next 10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
गाइस 1 सेकंड है ये राउंड का, कुछ चेक
Push
करना है
is
वो
coming,
भी।
and there you go. The cleanup comes through. And Global, well, at long last, it seems like, drops another pistol, bringing the overall score to 13-5, giving ZETA a way back into this.
Yeah, global pistol sports for sure. I mean, they have been really, really good on these. But this time around, I mean, I like that ZETA gets aggressive, and I like the awareness that somebody might be coming behind them. I think Laz even got a flash out there to check initially, and then it's a good response.
नाइस नाइस,
from the
उनका
side
इतना
ZETA.
प्यारा प्यारा होता
मैं
है।
VCT Pacific
Spike
क्यों
is down
जाना
there.
चाहता हूँ?
And that's,
I think
that's all it
VCT
took.
Pacific is the
So
only
I don't mind the
tournament
idea
where
from
I've seen
GE at
female
all. I
admins
think that's
stand
kind of
behind.
cute what they
Oh.
tried.
Being
It
very
just
frank.
was red. Just,
तो उसके लिए जाना चाहता है।
आप तो खेलते हो मॉनिटर देखो, हम तो नीचे वाले चिल्लाने वाले, हम तो
completely
समझ रहे हो?
backstabbed.
समझ रहे हो?
गोलू मेरे बाजू में बैठ के बोल रहा ओ भाई हेल देखो हेल, और अरे एडमिन है भाई।
That position, maybe
मैं लाइव वॉच पार्टी में तभी कर रहा था वो।
2 or 3 rather than 4 of them.
भाटू को
Either way.
बोल पापा को कंटेंट चाहिए, मृदुल बोल रहे
Toss him
थे
that
को।
pistol. And
अभी तो एक शॉट्स दिया पोपा को।
Sugar Zero pushing
Nice.
up, finds 2. Great timing and a nice lineup. Easy work of them. Rogan pushing the wall. Seems like maybe not necessarily aware that they've moved into this forward position. Instantly gets the thing onto 1. Tries to stabilize.
भाई एक और
Get a
राउंड
second. Puts a bit of damage down onto Ronsky.
निकल जाए तो मजा आ जाए। अच्छा 2v4 है, थोड़ा उम्मीद ज्यादा हो गई, मेरे को लगा 4v4 है ऐसा कुछ।
Just look to back away, move out of this position, but the crunch is coming in. 10 gets himself right up behind them in mid. Now they'll try to cut through. And Sugar
हेलो
Zero
रॉन्ग टीम है। अरे नहीं, इसने मारा ना रॉन्स्किन है।
Okay, Anti-Eco won. A single player loss.
वावा if it's neither 13-5 13-6
4 rounds away from tying this up.
बोथ टीम ओके चलेगा डन।
Really don't lose much out of it.
सॉरी सॉरी मैं गाइस मैं उल्टा सोच ले, मैं बोला जी वाले मार रहे हो, देखा नहीं।
And even though they lose Crow, you know, Crow kind of out on an island. Like you said, he got kind of, you know, stuck up on. And he's still able to react great. Like that snap he had down instantly hit ahead. And then they just, you know, close the gaps, don't give him any exits, finish the job. So good round by ZETA. Let's see if they can get some damage done. Still some bulldogs.
push here. Over at B, but now get the one, but now Lutz getting money up, going to be taken down. Crow finds himself a double. Gets traded back and equalized. Gets it back to a 3v3.
No utility for this.
Yeah.
You just gotta get in there. You know, you have texture smokes, but that's it.
2 cloud bursts. Wall comes back up. Sugar Zero just looking
Guys,
to stop them from even thinking about.
guys देखो 1200 लोग देख रहे हो.
Try to get
बतूरा इनको समझा सब्सक्राइब लाइक नहीं करते कोई भी.
Was watching the stream. Let me tell you, freedom was नहीं round के बाद.
हाँ राउंड के बाद. मेरे को लगा.
Just a wall.
मार दे टेक्सचर नहीं रे.
Sugar Zero, but doesn't get the read on depth. Kills come in. Aaron.
Come on, Aaron, clutch.
The IGL can clutch this out. Spike now down. He's aware that Depp is going to be in Hall, but the timing is coming through here in a moment as 10 gets himself up into that heaven position.
Got the spike.
Breaks line of sight. Continues to creep. There's the jiggle peek. Depp spotting him.
Aaron निकाल रहा है क्या?
We're just playing ring around the Rosie at this point.
Nice.
Aaron, for one. Spots him up with a high ground. Puts a bit of damage down onto him. Ooh, so very close, but 10 will be able to drag him across.
चलेगा.
It's a huge win for ZETA, taking the bonus just like GE did in the first half. Now we've got a map on our hands. Now we've got a game on our hands. Oh, this is so exciting. I was so worried that ZETA just was going to have kind of one of those floppy games where they just can't seem to find their rhythm. But Crow here.
And with freedom of speech, freedom of everything else, I don't know, I don't remember the 6 exact fundamental rights.
I mean, sometimes they're
But
just
you guys also have the freedom
not what you want to see
like the stream for free, subscribe the stream for
the
free.
hopes are so high.
Maybe you don't spend anything,
what they
but
can
you're
do at
making
their best.
somebody's
Know
day
what they're
better.
capable
And
of
when you
at their
get the
best.
chance to
You
make
just don't
anybody's
see it
day
enough.
better, you make
And
it better.
It's frustrating.
Modern beak मांगना है ये.
After
Thank you for the inspirational subscription model. हम भी करेगा ये. Nice. अरे क्या यार एक मारा नाइस बोलता तो डेप 2 मार देता है. भाई डेप को मारो भाई. वेस्ट नहीं लेने देगा तेरे को. वो अपने मोनियट के लिए. अच्छा अल्ट्स क्या देखे. Do we have Astra ult?
Now just 2 rounds away from tying things up, and the timeout gets forced
Timeout लिया
out.
जी ने.
Yeah, I mean, Depth's
Actually, a good timeout coming
a
in.
really solid map. Some of those attackers.
Yeah.
Good timeout to break the momentum.
अगर जी के पास Astra ult है, I think they'll do the Golu call. I will tell what the Golu call is. अगर ult है तो. नहीं तो I want to save the smartness for the next round.
Shorty can't quite find the ace, but that'll do. And this is huge now. Global Esports, I think this is a good time to take a timeout. 4 rounds in a row here for ZETA.
Can we see Rossi next match? Hopefully, yes.
I want to make sure that they don't get that 5th, if possible, just like we saw themselves. You know, GE got a 5th before finally ZETA was able to find their 6th. Yeah, definitely some GE fans, some ZETA fans floating around out there.
बैटमैन को बुलाओ स्ट्रीम पे आएगा वो अभी आया ना थोड़ा अंदर जाके चिल करके ऊपर आएगा लगता है थोड़ी देर में.
यूफो भाई आ जाओ.
आजा बैठ. देखो मैं उसको हेडसेट देके जाता हूँ गाइस थोड़ा इसके साथ चिल करो.
I mean, he's been in the scene for quite some time, so yeah, still obviously a good amount of Korean fans going to be cheering as well on this roster. Somebody who has been competing in Korea since 2018. When his competitive FPS career had begun. It's good to see those fans still following these players as they move deeper and deeper. Now in Valorant, but timeout over. Let's see what that's done.
Guys, we have our second guest of the night, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. UFO. You have your बस सब चालू ही है बस पहन लो. ऑडियो आ रही है आपको? हाँ. Astra ult है. Guys, I think Golu call नहीं कर रहे. नहीं कर रहे guys, Golu call नहीं कर रहे. Walk up call, walk in call कर रहे. नहीं. Nice. हाँ इधर इससे म्यूट है बटन से. आपकी आवाज आ रही है शायद. यूफो की आवाज आ रही है ना गाइस?
This is what makes my dad so sad.
Careful.
So aware of what's going on in there. The extremity.
I think it is. नहीं आ रही है. Okay. अभी आ रही है क्या? I think I had not activated the switch. अभी चालू हो गया.
Great job.
What's up,
guys? Cycling these cosmic divides like crazy.
अभी आ रही है.
Perfect.
आ रही है.
And he's having yet another
9-3 कर्स नहीं चलना चाहिए. अब गेम निकलेगा धीरे-धीरे.
नहीं चलेगा गाइस. 9-3 नहीं होएगा. कर्स भी कुछ नहीं होता है. अपन मारेंगे अपने लौंडे. देखो रेडी है.
Storm up in hand. Realistically, try for anything here. It's just going to be tuck away.
Guys, LKC guys.
Here in shops, get situated.
Officially, we cannot say anything.
Timeout working here for the side of Global.
WhatsApp check kar.
Couple weapons lost, but if you look at the money for Ronski as well as Aaron, they've got plenty.
Oh yeah.
तेरा WhatsApp आया ही नहीं है मेरे को.
I don't mind what they did in this round. I think they had a pretty.
ये तो है अपना 10-7. फिर सामने वालों की इकोनॉमी भाई तो आएगा.
देखो गाइस अभी गोलू अल्ट क्या है ना. गोलू कॉल क्या है ना. देखो इन लोग ऐसा एस्ट्रा अल्ट खींचते हैं. ठीक है. ऐसा एक्स्ट्रा खेल के 3 लोग इधर से आते हैं और 2 लोग डोर से आते हैं और स्प्लिट करते हैं और टाइट ले लेते हैं.
मोनेट का अल्ट भी है. बाजी का भी आ जाएगा.
बाजी का भी आ जाएगा ना. हाँ बाजी का भी वन ऑफ. एरिन का भी अल्ट है इनके पास. एरिन का अल्ट है तो गोलू कॉल नहीं करेंगे.
अगर एक्सप्लोजन में मरता है खुद जाके.
हाँ
तो
अल्ट नहीं और नहीं मिलता है.
You have to die by the opponent's explosion.
Yeah. नहीं ओपोनेंट के भी एक्सप्लोजन से मिलते हैं तो आपको अल्ट ऑफ नहीं मिलता है. हाँ तो वो क्योंकि सामने वाले को नहीं देना होता है उनको.
Wondering if somebody sort of half armor buys that it works so well.
अरे उनका अल्ट बिट आउट करा दिया. डॉग भी बिट आउट करा दिया. नाइस हो गया काम अपना इधर.
3 अल्ट्स हैं ये.
Put that into practice.
अल्ट्स पे राउंड निकालने पड़ेंगे अभी आने वाले 1-2.
हाँ और अपने पास अभी
रीसेट भी होगा ना इसके बाद.
हाँ नहीं पैसा है 3200 1800 4 के पास है. और जेट के पास नाइफ्स आ जाएगी अगर 500 का बाय करना होगा तो.
उन पे भी 3 अल्ट है वैसे.
हाँ रिटेक.
हाँ एक हार्बर का अल्ट है रिटेक के लिए.
No, but for the most part, playing the half armor game has been working out. Fnatic, respect to them, they did the math.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
गलत प्रॉब्लम हो गया बेचारे का.
No, that's what you got to do.
You have a chemistry degree.
If your prediction.
No.
I am part of that.
I think it should be 13-9 or something like that.
No, I'm not.
मैं तो ऑलरेडी गलत हो गया. मैं 13-5 बोला था. 13-5 बोला था.
13-5. नहीं मेरे को डबल डिजिट तो लग रहा है.
ए गाइस गोलू कॉल लेट किया है पर किया है गाइस. देख रहे हो गाइस. नाइस. गोलू कॉल. गाइस भाई बोला भगवान बोला. देखो एक्स्ट्रा अल्ट गैप किया है गाइस.
भाई ये इनसेन है भाई. जो नहीं आया ना पुणे में.
हाँ
वो मिस कर रहे हो कुछ.
मैं तो सोचा इतने लोग नहीं आएंगे पर फुल पैक है.
मैं ट्रस्ट में मेरे को पता भी नहीं था आप लोग आ रहे हो. मैं आ गया संडे का टाइम में. चलो ड्राइव.
हाँ आते हैं. हाँ
जेडी मैंने कॉल किया. बढ़िया है भाई. ओह वाह जीतेगा.
गोलू ने स्ट्रैट बनाया था. हाँ गाइस गॉड स्क्वाड के पूरे दौरान में गॉड स्क्वाड के पूरे लाइफ टाइम में उसने कभी स्ट्रैट्स नहीं बनाए और अभी अपने फ्रेंचाइज टीम के लिए बना रहा है. थैंक यू AK फॉर द 109 मस्ट फाइव लिट एकदम. बाय द वे यूफो एंड बैटमैन को मेरा हेलो बोलना. डेफिनेटली.
Saw it in the pistol round, right? They tried to push him down. They tried to force his isolation.
टाइम आउट में क्या बातें कर रहे होंगे वो
It
लोग.
ended up working for ZETA, but
ZETA ना.
this time around, or not this time, but previous rounds.
जी का कॉम देखते हुए इन लोग एग्रेसिव जाना अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं. और जी के पास एक ही टेक्निकली KO इतना बड़ा इनिशिएटिव नहीं है. अगर मैं होता तो जेट को बी खेला तो ऑफ एंगल पे पिक्स के लिए राइट हार्बर अल्ट के ऊपर रिटेक खेलता. ए पे वाइपर अल्ट डाल देता अगर उन लोग रश करने आ रहे होते तो. और बाकी तीन का मिड हैवी फोकस रखता है. उनको पनिश करता उधर थोड़ा. चालू है ये राउंड के बाद अभी.
ZETA के पास प्लेस भी रहते हैं काफी प्री प्लान्ड. तो वो भी एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं यू नो समथिंग कमिंग अप.
ये राउंड के बाद
देखते हैं ZETA अच्छा पिगी में छुपा के रखा है कि नहीं. They usually have a lot of plays and everything also.
it's trending in the right
बहुत
direction.
structure से खेलने वाली टीम है.
This is
I believe जितने भी लोग हैं ग्रुप में ये one of the most structure में खेलने वाली टीम्स में से.
हाँ, DRX ZETA एक्चुअली काफी कोरियन टीम्स तो है ही है, वो तीनों ही खेलती है और उसके साथ साथ ZETA भी है. ये 4 टीम मेनली है.
मेरे को इन लोग का एसेंट का कॉम्प भी देखना है. Unless इन लोग को चेंज किया हो, मजा आता है देखने. Oh my God, let's go ult.
भागो भागो चिल्ला रहे गाइस लॉन्डे अपने. अरे गलती से
Decent chunk of damage there. It's going to be vulnerable, but goes to the plant right here. The base of the pillar at Hell. And they have it planted. It's going to be a full 5v5.
पोस्ट प्लांट के लिए मॉलीज है अपने पास फुल है. फाइट करने दे. नाइस रे. लास्ट टाइम वो वाइपर वॉल के पीछे ही सब बैठे रहते थे हार्बर में.
पे खेलना पड़ेगा फाइट करके इनको.
हाँ नहीं देखना पुल और ये मॉली रेडी रखा है उन लोग ने जब कमिट कर रहे हैं. दे आर रेडी फॉर द काउंटर. मार रहे. मार चले को. मार चले को. चलेगा चलेगा ना. लेट्स गो लेट्स गो. एक और के अल्ट है अपने पास. नाइस.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, put the Vipers, put the Bevin, and then they just drop to the ground like a curtain and cover it. But it doesn't seem to enter ZETA's mind. And again, adaptations are difficult for ZETA. They're a very structured team. So if you can kind of get them into positions where things are unorthodox, sometimes they do have a tough time adjusting to that with their utility. Certainly we know they're very good with their mechanics at times, and they can play well. We saw last week with 10 playing out of his mind, but we need more here from ZETA as they're on the precipice of dropping this first step.
It is now down. So GE widely still drifting towards an 8 attack.
No, it's not.
But as I say that, Aaron looks to rejoin in.
उधर भी सही चल रहा है ना. नहीं.
Start cutting back across where Depp ready and waiting.
किसका मैप है ये? जी का मैप है गाइस. अगर आपको नहीं पता तो देखो इधर छोटे से इसमें आता है लोगो कि किसका मैप पिक है, तो कभी भी आप देख सकते हो. अरे अरे मारेगा मारेगा मारेगा. अभी नहीं मारेगा. ओ मारेगा मारेगा. अरे मैं सोच रहा हूँ अपन सीटी है यार. क्या हो गया मेरे को. मैं बोल रहा हूँ मारेगा अपना टेक्सचर. मैं बोला टेक्सचर आगे जा रहा है मारेगा. अरे वो लगा लर्क हो गया मस्त.
Good for the retake, but it will not be able to fight to deny this plan.
रॉन्स्की और उनके अल्ट भी राउंड निकल सकते हैं. ये भी निकाल सकते हैं अभी. साइड तो मिल गया है.
टेक्सचर सा निकालेगा.
कम ऑन टेक्सचर. निकाल दो यार ये राउंड. अच्छी बीवी मिलेगी यार रॉन्स्की. निकाल दो ये राउंड.
अच्छी क्या पता ऑलरेडी हो.
ये भी हो सकता है. अच्छी भी मिलेगी टेक्सचर को.
Kind of deny angles or eliminate potential lurk spots.
Right.
मार एक और को.
The other one as well.
बस बस.
साथ में अभी साथ में. नाइस.
Now found. You know exactly where they're at.
अरे.
Manages to win it out somehow. 8 HP remaining. What a play from Sugar Zero.
Nice try होना चाहिए इस 20.
NT guys.
Now 4 more to go for OT.
Hey, let's go guys. इतना अमेजिंग वॉच पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज किया है. 46K सब्स पूरे करो आज यार. जल्दी करो. लाइक तो तुम करते नहीं हो. सब कर दो. और नेक्स्ट टाइम हमारे वॉच पार्टी से जरूर आना.
No one else from ZETA is on B at that moment. And then they get aggressive. They start pushing it in mid. 10 gets in there. They start taking space. That's what ZETA needs to be doing. They need to be making it difficult for GE to work the map the way they want to. Good action from ZETA. See if we can get more. Opportunities go down from GE towards A. A lot of ZETA awaiting behind this wall. Throw it out though.
We're going to lead the dog again because figure, okay, if we get it,
भाई.
try to rush here, step with the tailwind in, try to get that kill for free. Back away, Prowler going to identify one. And it's, I mean, a 4-man stack right now in Art. Fairly unorthodox, but they're expecting this flank to be coming through.
शुगर जीरो ने 1v3 थोड़ी निकाला गाइस, 4v2 अपने बॉयज ऑलमोस्ट निकाल लिए थे।
ये वाला राउंड क्लोज कर लेना चाहिए, क्या बोलते हो?
अल्ट है क्यों अल्ट है? रिटेक भी खेल रहे हैं उन लोग के पास क्या अल्ट है? उन लोग के पास भी कोई अल्ट नहीं है रिटेक के लिए। किलजॉय अल्ट के लिए एक और ऑफ है।
Well, yet dead, Bazzi as well, taken down. Texture tries to aggro swing into the Nebula. Zero finds that kill. Look out from Aaron. Good for one, can't steady the aim for the other.
चलेगा चलेगा। अच्छा guys, for those who don't know, we have made these custom bands for every watch party. UFO ने भी एक पहना है, मैंने भी एक पहना है, ठीक है? क्या पता स्ट्रीम के बाद मैं गिव अवे करूं? आप लोगों को दिख रहा है कि नहीं मेरे को मालूम नहीं। 13-9 यूफो का प्रेडिक्शन, लेट्स गो। हाँ अभी देखते हैं, सही हो सकता है अभी।
To the point where GE has to make their hit, that they're able to then find some of those timings, catch them on the angles. You know, Depp wins his battle with Munyet. Yep. So it's good play from both sides here that comes ZETA.
Tell you what, this goes overtime. Those fans
वर्क हो जाएगा।
उन लोग के पास भी अब तक, हाँ, उनके पास भी अल्ट्स नहीं है ना अब तक, तो ये राउंड काफी इवन है, डेड इवन है।
Well, yes.
Sample size is 1.
Yeah.
Updraft. 10, obviously perfectly aware of this. The flash, nice. Texture doesn't notice it.
He dodged him.
How does he not spot him? 10 gets away with murder. Sugar Zero again finding Munyet, shuts him down. They lose 2 players. Zero coming back away, and not the one to bring them back into this fun parity. The 3v3. 53 seconds.
लोगों को पता है फ्लैंक से आ रहे हैं।
Cut over towards A. Ronsky jiggling out. Not sure how many players he spotted, but still lingering around here at B.
एक क्यों नहीं जा रहे?
Great awareness for GE to push.
Oh, right around the corner. Has it. They spot Crow. They know that he's low. Aaron going on the hunt. To push through this wall. He'll slow him up. Plant now coming down. Laz not in a position to punish. The Cove comes up. What he decides to do, another wall goes in, but Aaron's right here, so close.
One enemy remaining.
Nice! Let's go!
Let's go!
G fighting!
Let's go! The advance it close from there. 13-9 in the end. Great run back, good perseverance from the side of ZETA. Forcing that one to the defending half. In the end, it is Global Esports to win here on their Matic World.
This is a great round here at the end from GE, recognizing the ult situation, knowing that with 10 killing Texture up in heaven.
Guys, मजा आ गया, guys, मजा आ गया, मजा आ गया। प्रेडिक्शन ओपी बोलते गाइस। देखो गाइस, अपने व्लॉग के लिए मैं शूट कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? एक सेकंड। यूफो आपका प्रेडिक्शन सही गया 13-9 का, एंड जी ये गेम जीत चुके हैं। डू यू थिंक इट विल बी अ 2-0 और अ 2-1? नहीं वो एडवांटेज नहीं है आपके पास अभी। दिल क्या बोलता है? तो गाइस देखते हैं 2-0 होता है कि नहीं। आप लोग को तो जब तक ब्लॉक पहुंचेगा तब तक मालूम होगा, पर लेट्स सी यूफो सही होता है कि गलत। ओके गाइस, मजा आ गया गाइस। क्रेजी गेम। एक सेकंड ना, हाँ वो तो डेफिनेटली, मतलब पर लास्ट राउंड मस्त खेला उन्होंने, डबल पुश किया, इसको भी मारा। मैं यूफो में 2 मिनट्स में आता हूँ।
A map that was close, that had contention in it.
Okay, if Texture gets a clutch, then you bury me. Let's get buried, basically. See, I told you.
Entertain you guys.
Well, there you go, Texture. Big time, showing some support here. Fans in the audience. I see those earbuds. They're listening to our beautiful voice.
I know them. They're friends of mine. So.
Not really
Coaches,
sure.
So yeah, they're big fans. But, like, look, it's
big time victory, boys.
Like you said, you got to spread the map here more, ZETA. Like I'm talking about, you got to get some push and pull going.
क्या मस्त prediction थी।
Counting, boys, counting. Once he's got you dialed in. Once
इतनी तो हो गई यार, गेम की जितनी उम्र है उतनी उम्र से
yeah, they had a great start in the second half, but it still isn't enough.
But it's amazing guys. Pune ka crowd is insane and
tremendously.
मेरे को पता भी नहीं था Bhavin bhai is coming here to do the watch party and
fight back at least gives
so many people are going to be here. It is really
we'll
good.
see how they fare on that. First, the desk is going to break things down. That's right after the
ऐसी prediction देते रहो. आने दो यार, second map का कॉम दिखने दो. मैं उसका भी एक अच्छा prediction दूंगा. Don't worry.
हेलो गाइस, करण या पोपा जी आ रहे थोड़े टाइम में. 5 ड्यूलिस्ट. अरे भाई तब आप भी मत चालू हो जाओ भाई, नहीं पता मेरे को. मतलब थोड़ा बहुत पता है भाविन भाई का गाली सुन के. पसड़ भाई नाम नहीं है मेरा यार. 5 ड्यूलिस्ट होता है क्या? हाँ सेंटिनल. क्या प्रैंक? अरे हाँ कुछ प्रैंक करते, बताओ क्या प्रैंक करूं? अरे यार सब लोग मत पूछो प्लीज यार. अरे वॉच माई बैक थोड़ा हेवी है ना, मेरे को बसड़ ही नहीं समझ रहा. वॉच माई बैक कहाँ से समझेगा थोड़ा. ओह सॉरी सॉरी. सारे मैप्स के नाम पर्ल, हेवन, एसेंट, आइसबॉक्स, लोटस और और याद है. एक सेकंड मेरे को याद है. एक सेकंड. देख नहीं रहा हूँ मैं. एक सेकंड मेरे को याद है. वो फक नेट नहीं चल रहा. मेरा रैंक भाई मेरा रैंक अनलॉक भी नहीं हुआ अभी तक. फाइंड, एसेंट, लोटस, स्प्लिट, पर्ल, ब्रीज. इतना पता मेरे को. एक सेकंड ना. ओके भाविन भाई को प्रैंक करो, साउंड नहीं जा रहा. अरे अभी एक्चुअली थोड़ी देर के लिए शायद नेट ऑफ होगा. नेट स्विच कर रहे हैं. सॉरी भाविन भाई को बुला रहा हूँ मैं. मैप स्टार्ट होता है क्या? स्विच कर रहा हूँ. ओके. अरे हाँ भाविन भाई अभी आवाज आ रहा है क्या? भाविन भाई को बोल सकते हैं साउंड नहीं जा रहा. आप लोग नो कर देना. सब थोड़ा बीटी करते हैं प्रोडक्शन वालों की भी. हाँ शुभन, प्रोडक्शन वालों की भी थोड़ी बीटी करते हैं. प्रोडक्शन वालों बीटी करते हैं. साउंड नहीं जा रहा उनके. Is Rossi playing second map? मेरे को नहीं पता भाई. मैं गुप्ता भाई, मैं एकदम ठीक हुआ पता हूँ. सॉरी भाई आपको मेरे शक्ल दिखना पड़ रहा है. भाविन भाई आ रहे हैं, थोड़ा काम से गए वो. काम से आ रहे हैं. हर मैप में टीम चेंज हो सकती है शायद, पता नहीं भाई. भाविन भाई का फोन मेरे पास एक्चुअली ये रहा.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just watched map 1 between ZETA and GE. Of course, Global Esports taking that win. We also watched 𝘍rangeR try to play with his left hand. And let me tell you, I'm actually kind of feeling good about maybe challenging him if he's playing with his left hand. That's what I'm thinking.
I was kind of expecting him to just hit him on like, this is going to be such a cool segment. And it's like, oh yeah, that's not your dominant hand. You can't hit anything.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I mean, he definitely was playing with his dominant hand, the right hand in this one, because they win 13-9. I mean, the scoreline, ZETA tries to bring it back in the second half.
A little bit, you know, the first half just wasn't really their thing. I think maybe they were kind of pushed us just because had so much presence and Aaron read them so well.
भाविन भाई की सारी Valorant की skin change कर दे भाई.
ZETA on the
भाई फेंक देंगे मेरे को
second
बिल्डिंग के ऊपर से.
more prepared. I think GE just
नहीं कर सकता भाई.
those cracks in their
थोड़ा ऐसा
You know, it looked like GE came in so strong that, I think ZETA actually had a pretty good performance overall, especially in the second half. We were talking as we were watching the first half of this that it might be just you know, a wipe by GE, but yeah, I think they definitely started to ZETA deliver at the end.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, at the core of that 𝘍rangeR kind of putting up a performance that a lot of us have been wishing for, right, from this guy who performed so well during ZETA's kind of miracle runs last year, and then he kind of fell off. But again, it just was not enough. And we talked about this before the match started as well. I mean, ZETA, kind of everyone has to fire up. They want to go up against Global Esports today. Now, even in the first half, as we got near the end, ZETA, they started to show some life.
They did. There was a really interesting round. I hope we can throw on camera here. This was the 11th round, so right in the twilight of the first half here. And you can see they came in here. They're exploring around the map. Eventually, they do push into B long here. We see that GES, you know, when they finally get in, they get a great setup here with combined with the cosmic divide. A lot of obfuscation as far as that went for ZETA. And then we see GES come in here for the retake, try to reclaim it. Yeah, there's that lockdown. I was a little ahead of myself, excuse me. Yeah, and it was overall a pretty interesting interaction here. It was really kind of showing how scary GES was, but this is the moment we thought, because I was worried this might become a pretty one-sided series, that ZETA wouldn't be able to deliver, but this was definitely a clutch moment from them.
Yeah, playing out the cosmic divide. Monyet hurt the updraft, so they knew
now
exactly
supporting
what
ZETA.
when it falls, that's when ZETA starts to pop off because they were set up for it. They played this post plant to perfection, just making sure that G wouldn't be able to defuse the spike, and that's it.
And yeah, we had saw that moment that 𝐼𝐍𝐊𝐒 was going to hold that down. For a second, I also thought, oh, this might be one of the coolest plays ever if they actually pull it off. But at the end, not enough.
उसको 5 मिनट के लिए रख सकता हूँ, पूरा टाइम तो नहीं रख सकता. हाँ, एक सेकंड.
That unfortunately was not one of them. Now, you know, moving over, actually right over to the next round as well, we actually see kind of some of the shakiness that we saw from ZETA Division in the first half.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't have every round be a Matrix moment. You can't have every round be dialed in. He knows it's going to be this execute the cascade first and then the wall of smoke to allow them to push into sight, but 𝘍rangeR was prepared for it.
Their own plan, but if the opponents have already downloaded it, you now have to kind of think outside the box and try to get ahead of your opponent sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't be doing the same strat over and over just because it worked, or the same play on the same site over and over. It's important to have a way to randomize your approaches where the other team and trying to figure out what's going on. If they're completely unsure from round to round, you're definitely
now, of course, the two replays we watched so far, kind of focusing on ZETA's side, right? A little bit of hope and some of the weaknesses as well. Now moving over to Global Esports, they took the win, and part of it was, you know, some of the neat set plays that they brought in against ZETA.
Yes, and I think this next highlight is one of those where we can actually see GE forcing ZETA to think more, forcing ZETA to rotate around so much because you have that mid-presence, and then you have this cosmic divide. Very interesting one with a big gap that actually allows for Monyet to peek in and get 𝘍. And of course, they managed to get the spike down. It gives them so much space. 𝘍rangeR with the flank for B link as well. The last player, of course, Deb with an op. He was able to get one, but that is it because this is that GE global map presence that really took them down. They actually played this round off of Coach Eraser's timeout.
Ready to make
gave them the momentum to finish off the map in style.
Yeah, because I mean the casters touched on it as well right as the map ended. It's okay. Well, in the second half, ZETA started to kind of push back.
Twitter
and
पे
G needed
try
a little
करता
bit
था,
of extra
Twitter इनका
time.
open है ना,
Well,
तो
timeout was one of the ways to do it, right? If you buy a little time for your players, regroup, touch upon what's not been working, and then they're able to fire right back and finish off map one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's funny with the timeouts and what
Yeah,
happens
yeah,
with
Twitter
the
on it, Twitter on it.
yesterday. We had a lot of timeouts that seemed to
Fuck
not
कर
have
दूं क्या
any
कर
help.
दूं क्या G
The
intern
teams
salary
when they called for them,
declared by Bhavin
it
Kotwani.
didn't seem to change much at all, but absolutely, no, it's true. I mean, yeah, I mean, you
भाई डर लग
take
रहा है बहुत.
this break, and then the coach has to try to figure out, okay, what is going wrong? Is it a decision thing? Is it a communication thing? And they got to try to tweak those dials.
डर लग रहा है भाई,
in there.
जैसे
And
डर
that
लग
was
रहा
a
है
moment I
बहुत.
think we saw
अगर कुछ scene
proper
हो गया ना.
adjustments.
Yeah, ZETA actually called their own timeout too, but it didn't
Thank
really
you.
work out because you have a player like
खुशी
Texture
को
on
attack
the
करके
other
नहीं
side,
नहीं भाई
and he's able to
साल को
really
नहीं
go
attack कर
in
सकते.
aggressively find that space. He pushes up B, he pushes up different parts of the map, and sometimes with the blades even, and he's just that sharp still.
ये
And, I think
रे भाई
ZETA,
भाई
they kind of
इरेजर
get
will
broken apart
be
because of
what the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his numbers, this is
G intern
it's on
salary
the
raise
very
declared by
positive
भाविन
side
भाई
of
इतना
what
लिख
you
सकता हूँ
want
मैं
from
भाई
your
उससे
star
ऊपर
duelist,
थोड़ा
right?
डर लग रहा है अभी
Everything
लिखने.
kind of at the
लिख दो
upper
इतना.
percentile in terms of ACS, KD,
बताओ लिख दो
goes
इतना.
around even damage rate. He's always good for one. And
April में
that's what
कौन
you want
डरता है?
in
अरे
someone
भाई.
who's entering on the attacking side and oftentimes using that
कभी भी हो
op
सकता है
on the
टीम
defensive
ऐसा.
side.
Yeah, I mean, we've been casting, you and I at least, Texture for a long time, and I mean, it is incredible what this guy is able to do. You know, obviously,
कर दिया
he
tweet.
works great as a
कर दिया.
teammate,
Fuck.
but there are so many individual moments where he's bending
Fuck,
time
delete
and
कैसे
space
करते हैं
to
अभी
pull
tweet?
these plays off.
He's just on stage like, woo, working around
Fuck,
Zeta
fuck.
division. They just
हाँ,
have
हाँ,
no
हाँ,
my
हाँ.
left hand, I'm gonna play my
जैसे
right
भाविन भाई का ना
hand.
तुरंत delete कर देंगे.
It's like swapping hands on his desk. Well, I mean, Texture, he was part of the core that helps kind of bring this map one victory to Global Esports. But let's also remember, this was GE's pick, right? Going over to Pearl. It seems like they were also trying to counter-strat against Zeta. It works out in their favor now.
दूसरी
Zeta,
बार भाविन
they want
मेरे
to
को
take
हाथ
it to a
में फोन नहीं
century on
देंगे.
that too.
They do, and this is where it could get kind of interesting because statistically, we actually haven't seen Global
Low
Esports
bitrate.
play this
क्या
with this new
पता नहीं
roster.
नेट का कुछ इशू है
They
शायद.
did play before, of course. I mean, with the Valorant India Invitational last year and whatnot, but this is the first time we're going to see Aaron and everyone else, Ronski, Monyet, to play with this
Next
roster
map
on this map.
Exactly.
But that's it. That's the thing. I think this is one of those maps where it's such a default that everyone kind of knows how to play it. Everyone has their own ideas, and ZETA has a lot of game tape on this map. It's so
कुछ
easy
नहीं.
for Global to actually
नहीं, कुछ नहीं
study
किया.
how ZETA plays this, and they might be able to come up with an anti-strat for this.
It's a really good point. I mean, this may be a comfort pick where it's like this feels safe, and look, this may actually be their best map. That's a valid point.
Okay, guys,
I
we are
completely
back.
agree with you, Quack. I mean, the reality is, if you have this much data out there, unless you're really
Aja,
gonna be
Muffin.
mixing it up on Ascent and showing us stuff we haven't seen
Guys,
before,
we have
how
our third guest.
exactly, are they going to overcome Global Esports?
The
but I
our
also wanna
duelist
throw
from the
out,
G Phoenix team,
even though that first
our
match
very own
started out
mini
pretty
SK
brutal,
Rossi,
pretty one-sided,
Muffin Loop.
ZETA really did pull it back.
Welcome, Muffin,
it
to the
actually
stream.
was a pretty decent overall map. I think
आवाज आ
they
रहा है
showed
ना?
they can hang here with Global Esports. And I think if there's a map that ZETA could take in this series, I think it's going to be...
QT is here. Thank you, guys. I know.
On stage, we also just saw Monyet have the biggest.
भले ही मुझे नहीं बोला होगा,
from any pro
पर
player.
कभी तो बोला तुम
Listen,
लोग
in a
ने.
lot of other titles, we used to joke about how if you're yawning, that shows that you're still relaxed, and that player usually.
Yo,
plays
Muffin,
the
yo,
next
yo,
game.
देखो Muffin.
So, I don't know, Monyet. He's looking relaxed. He's not worried at all about this ascent.
शर्म आ रही है तुम लोगों को? कभी मेरे को हाय हेलो यो बोला है?
People all over
HellrangeR is cute. देखा, एक ही है मेरा भाई.
That's the secret. They actually make their opponents yawn so much that they can't.
ओपा आप क्यूट नहीं हो. ठीक है भाई. हम स्मार्ट है. We compensate. No sound.
Of course, Agent selects. I think
एक
this is the
सेकंड.
thing.
हाँ अभी देख. मफिन का साउंड आ रहा है गाइस तुम लोग को अभी? हेलो हेलो आवाज आ रही है?
Last week, I don't know what Global Esports.
ओपा मेरे से शादी कर ले. संकेत तू लौंडा है. And आ रही है.
I mean, this is kind of a very tried and true competition.
True. And DRX has played this before as well. We have
क्या लगता है सेकंड मैप कौन जीतेगा?
flash and dash up on
ये
mid.
क्या हो गया?
It's something that ZETA tried to exploit a little bit of as well, but that's where I think it's up to us to see how Global really comes up and experiments with new strats, anti-strats to break away ZETA's structure.
All right, well, this is going to be a mirror matchup between GE
हाँ
and
अपन
ZETA
सिंग्ड है.
Division. GE Global Esports currently
चलो.
leading 1-0.
गाइस तू नहीं होने वाला है कि क्या होने वाला है? जल्दी बताओ.
Versus no tape.
HellrangeR, आप मुस्टैच वाले क्यूटी हो.
Take us into game 2.
भाई जी दिल तो आपने जीत लिया मफिन. मफिन गाइस रिश्ते है क्या मफिन के लिए? देखो मेरे लिए तो नहीं ढूंढ पाए तुम लोग इतने सालों में. मफिन के लिए रिश्ता है किसी का? खुद का नहीं बोल सकते. हाँ
दूसरा किसी का बताओ.
हाँ और सीधा बायो भेजो मेरे को, मैं मफिन को फॉरवर्ड करता हूँ.
असेंट हम लोग पहली बार खेल रहे हैं ना?
क्या पहली बार?
असेंट पहली बार खेल रहे हैं।
हाँ एक्चुअली हाँ रे, असेंट अपना परमा बैन होता है वैसे। ओ भाई
looking for a 2-0, and again, just given the loss they've suffered, they want as clean of a win as they could possibly get here today. ZETA, however, want that.
पोपा जी धीरे 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 बोलो थोड़ा। अच्छा ओके।
See if Ascent can be the catalyst to guide us.
मैं हूँ मफिन।
Let's also see could be walking away with a pistol. Right now,
एसेंट चलो गाइस देखते हैं अभी क्या होने वाला है।
the record for ZETA in Pacific, so they're perfectly balanced.
As all things should be, I suppose. But I mean, I think ZETA fans would disagree with me there. I think they want
ये
to see
तो बहुत
ZETA
फैंसी पानी है,
come
पर
through
ठीक
here
है।
and do another
पानी?
reverse sweep, get another
पानी है, पानी
one,
पी कहाँ?
get another
ऐसे देख रहे हैं तुम?
You know, DFM is struggling, and we thought for a moment, for a hot moment, that maybe DFM was going to figure it out. They looked
क्या कॉम
crazy
खेल रहे हैं
good
जी?
there,
डिफॉल्ट कॉम खेल रहे हैं
a
गाइस।
couple maps, and then
मिरर कॉम से गाइस।
yeah, look good
हाँ।
until it did it. But now this is a heavy stack here from ZETA. It's 10.
Let's go.
Leading the way here, checking for information. Birds hanging out across from each other. Smokes start to come down here for
हम लोग
ZETA.
तो पिस्टल गॉड से निकाल देंगे ना।
Alley, there is the dash. Just able to avoid that 0 point.
Oh, good nano forces
Nice.
there, and now still will get one, but eventually ends up falling to the nano swarm. Nice quick placement there by 10. I mean, this one.
आजा आजा आजा, come on come on.
You know, started just crushing in their previous series. Spotted. They're trying to go aggro and clear out market, but puts a smattering of damage down. Hasn't get lost for the fun yet. It's Laz. Throw find Bazzi. Down to a 2v2. Two players tagged up on either side.
सेकंड हाफ बैठ जा।
Jump up, swing around the corner. Nice. Finish. Finds the shot. Goes.
Nice. मारो बैट। Sorry guys, मैंने कुछ बोला नहीं।
Under his belt, and Global with yet another pistol.
Whatever they have been feeding Monyet the last couple weeks, just keep it up. Whatever he is ordering off of
I don't care if you get sick of it, Monyet. You got a match today, you're gonna eat it again.
Yeah, I don't care if he's eating bulgogi every day. Just let the man cook. I mean, whatever he's ordering off 𝐻𝐈𝐍𝐊𝐒, great. Just keep it up. I mean, he's been absolutely insane. This is just great. I mean, you know, but it's individual moves here from ZETA. They're trying to take these fights one-on-one.
It's like Coca-Cola, so I guess that's the secret.
Yeah, that's the trick. Okay, got it. That's,
I don't know.
for everyone at home.
For me,
क्या लगता है मफिन स्कोर प्रेडिक्शन? अगर स्कोर सही नहीं किया प्रेडिक्ट तो जो फर्स्ट हाफ का स्कोर प्रेडिक्शन अगर नहीं प्रेडिक्ट किया सही तो जो चैट बोलेगी एक, उसमें से एक डेयर करना पड़ेगा।
अभी पूरा हाफ है मेरे पास प्रेडिक्ट करने के लिए।
एक हाफ नहीं, अभी प्रेडिक्ट करना है हाफ का स्कोर लाइन। 7-5 to G। ओके गाइस, मैं बोलता हूँ 8-4 G, ठीक है? अब डेयर तो तुम लोग दोगे। लेट्स सी कौन सही होता है। नाइस शॉट रे, मार रे। अच्छा खाया, टेक्सचर ने मार भी खाया है।
एक और को टैग किया।
What parity between the Jets? Both of them at 18 health.
You were talking about how things are balanced. You definitely got your Thanos glove on today. You got the Infinity Gauntlet.
निकल।
I know you hate those moves.
3, 2,
Let's talk about better IPs. Bronski going to go pushing forward. This might one lands in the classic. Going to be trading him out. Texture finds a second.
Nice.
And then Texture will find third. Bronski, the only member to die. Remembering correctly, this is how Pearl started as well.
Yeah.
Maybe they lost one more person in that. Either way, it's fairly damn clean here for the side of Global Esports. The Monyet now, he's looking to do
रॉ एग भाई देखो, ऐसा
okay, no. Sells it. He's going to be
इतना पाप नहीं होगा गाइस। आई एम वेजिटेरियन आज के लिए।
Marshall in Texture's hands today has been absolutely on fire. See if he can find some more damage. Take another bonus away from ZETA. It is the half armors today for ZETA, so that seems to be the game plan here. Allows them to get 2 extra buys in there. Work better on their defender side, I'll say that. Looking for an angle here on Ted. Shoot utility. I thought he could just dodge it. Thought he might try to cut ahead of the utility.
Oh.
Good hold here from Ted.
Okay. And just hanging back. It's a headshot texture.
Mid fight हो रही है क्या? नहीं।
शॉट जाएंगे शायद।
Mid gamble by G.
Necessary start for ZETA.
Yes.
Saw Global converting that bonus on the defending side there on Pearl. Shots across 10 again, finding another. Headshots looking clean.
Yeah, ये भी मरा।
Tucked into the corner. Oh, spotting him. One yet not ready for Dep to be in that position. A-site now completely open as Aaron and Bazzi will try to rotate around, see if they can deal any additional damage. But for now, ZETA very much on for a flawless.
Spike planted.
The darts, managed to get a tag in, but can't deny the plant, can't get the kill. Crow just going to be down to 52.
Got knew he had heard the updraft there.
Lag हो रहा है.
Aaron knows there's something going on behind him, wants to try to clear it first.
एक second ना guys.
Here with the Aries, just looking for these lurks, just looking for these flanks. But ZETA holding tight, not giving any room.
Guys थोड़े frames drop हो रहे हैं लग रहा है मेरे को.
This much time left. Just going to be the spike sacrifice in the end. I know Bazzi's still going to be situated there in heaven. Sprays out.
अभी ठीक है क्या?
Kills, but yeah,
Is it okay? Is it okay? Hello.
Making the decision.
पूरा lag.
Over. They don't want to give any extra ult charge or cash, so they'll just go ahead and die to the spike. That Spectre and Aries on the ground. ZETA themselves on the board, nice and early this time around.
Yeah, and this is a great round for ZETA. It's flawless. You know, you're only investing half armor, so that's a lot of extra money that you're going to be able to bank up here for more buys.
Hello.
On this attacker side. Texture is going to dig in, grab that operator with half armor himself. Aries for the side of Matsy, so both teams boasting a lot of firepower. Only one away from the ult is Crow.
Guys 2 मिनट में fix हो जाएगा. रुको.
Into his hands here. A 5-stack at A. See if they can get this orb, get something going.
Okay, to get the suppress. A couple people getting caught by that one there. One yet now just going to be jiggling in hell. Drone shot does come out.
Nice now. सही है अब.
Trying to get on top of him. Takes a bit of damage here. Texture forced away. Off not going to be getting any care for the lurk in hell, but yet comes up with one. Looks for a little bit.
Nice. Mar. Nice.
But it was very much a unique play. Just stepped into.
Nice.
Global ripping the shreds. Off going to be recovered. And just like that, once more, stopping ZETA from being able to string 2 rounds together this early on.
Yeah, this is just a good hold from the side of GE. I think they get the info that Def off that 0 point, that Def is there, and that's.
QX करो. अरे guys वो stream पीछे हो गया. मेरा stream पे सही है. Bro, मेरा stream इधर से पीछे हो गया lag हो के. मतलब इधर से मेरे stream से.
We need the lighters.
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe that might be a fire hazard.
Yeah, let's just use cell phones. That's what we do
Fire
these
marshal
days.
might get involved.
This is, and you say I'm the boomer. Like that's what the kids do.
I've done both.
अरे उधर से सही है.
They get the suppression onto Texture, and they're still pushing. You know that he's going to have that operator. It was recovered. They're looking for the re-peek, and depth. Lucky to avoid that. Bronski swings out, will find 10. Answer back for 1. Getting Crow back into this round, though, seems pretty much impossible. Sure that Depp is in a forward position, but okay, now knows exactly which side he's on. Swings out, and Depp gets that headshot.
अभी stream सही चल रहा है ना guys?
On the lurk, spots him going into market.
Time it.
Yeah, it's a bit too quick to be able to get that shot. Had he nailed it, damn, would have been impressive. Now, sight set on B. A 3v3, but players low here for ZETA.
इसके through थोड़ी जाता है.
As Bazzi is entrenched on the site, Odin in hand, swing into him. This could be catastrophic. He gets the kill. Now it's 1 yet. Looking for the clutch. 35 seconds remaining.
अभी stream ठीक है बोल रहे हैं, पर देख ले एक बार frame drop हो रहा है क्या?
Brings them over the line. What a round. What a...
Guys, मेरे को every round के बाद stream का update देते जाओ.
That is a great round from Depp. Surviving that early kind of misstep into mid with the op there. Like I said, even with the null command rolling, the Texture able to find a lot of value, but it's Depp who's just hitting crazy good shots. 2 players there from ZETA were super weak, lined up right for Batsy, but Depp's just too fast.
Yeah.
Insane.
I try that peek.
I die.
Odin, it's, yeah. Immediate death. Depp. Nasty from him. Ooh, the updraft does spot Laz. Really aggressive.
Bro, वापस buffer हो गया. शुभम.
Buffer हो रहा है.
From Texture, just looking to up the pace. Run into a 4-man stack. Their spawn. 10, spotting 1, throws the nano swarm. Texture going to be dealt with. 10, holding the line, manages to find a second. Bronski grabs the rifle. Probably love to.
Stream सही है कि buffer हो रहा है guys?
Getting met up with him at this point.
Entry बंद हो गई क्या? अब तक नहीं हुई है guys.
Damn tough. Door will be shut. Plan comes through. 4 members strong on the site. ZETA surely.
लोगों के रिएक्ट इधर लोगों के ये अलग है. Stream lag मत होने दो. मफिन का live reaction देखना है. Muffin, you are very famous. What would you like to say to all your fans?
पता भी नहीं चला इतना फेमस कब हो गई. But nice, good to see all the fans here.
इतना modest reaction नहीं देना. You have to act cool on my stream, you know. एकदम glasses पहन के सीधा. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
किसी ने तो मेरे glasses पे कुछ गिराया है. या मेरे. Okay, guys, sorry, glasses नहीं पहन सकता अभी. साफ करना पड़ेंगे.
Okay. Depp just sussing it out. Gets the headshot through the wall. Spike will go off, and Bazzi will just hold on to the Vandal as we get tied up at 3-3.
सही है. Okay.
Excellently done. 10
देखो guys, logistical issue मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. मैं तो सुबह निकल गया गाड़ी लेकर पुणे.
He was distracted by, Aaron.
Yeah, no, I mean,
अपना सामान लेकर.
He's really good on this map. You think back to the LCQ, right? Remember we got to cast him.
मफिन दिल में रहती है. Guys, गेम पे फोकस करें.
गेम चल रहा है यहाँ पे.
हाँ, यहाँ तुम लोग है ना, ये सब बाद में करो. मफिन स्ट्रीम करेगी ना, तब भी ऐसा मत करो.
मेरी स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आता कोई ऐसे बोल.
अच्छा नहीं आता guys, शर्म कर रहे हो. मफिन के स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आते बेचारी, डेली स्ट्रीम करती है almost.
Gonna maybe get aggressive into mid here once again.
Here.
Depp does have that blade storm in the back pocket. 10 has his lockdown as well. Ronski did get the no command after dying in the previous round. A lot of big ults to be invested here. Money's a little bit sideways for GE, so this round pretty important for them, especially on their defender's half on Ascend. This is typically a very defender-sided map, so this round in particular, really like to get done, but no push-outs here from GE. So now, ZETA will start making their way in towards mid.
Fun fact, right now in Pacific,
अभी ठीक है.
Across the board for Ascent.
That's awesome.
Just glanced at it. 50-50 Depp again, punishing the off. Unscouted though is Aaron, but Depp is so quick to turn around as soon as 10 gets taken down. A great response. Two players now out of the sight. Depp on the hunt, but it's going to be.
Oh, भाई सीधी चले गए.
Finding Ronski, and they say, "Oh yeah, we know you got that Odin in Boathouse. We're not even going to try to mess with it this time." And Laz is just waiting for the cutoff.
30
But
seconds
I mean, Bazzi and Moniette, there's no reason to even.
अच्छा रिएक्ट क्या?
They know that the round.
ओमन अल्ट मार के सिटी आ गया, मतलब बैक साइड आ गया तो सिटी जाके मारी.
I mean, they read is so well.
They just get this comfort on
any other map, on a few other maps.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's like ZETA and Turkish teams on Ascent. They just go hand in hand. Moniette will find Laz, but given that he's got 4,400 banked before this spike even goes off, I don't think he's going to be sweating too hard about it.
वो ऑफिशियल वॉच पार्टी का सिंबल फेस कैम के ऊपर ले लो ना. फिर लोग बोलते हैं किल फीड नहीं दिख रही गाइस. प्रॉब्लम वो है.
Dude, Sugar Zero, go for it.
I would.
TP right in the boathouse.
Why not? Do it. What if they do it? What if they do it here to set up Depp?
Pro double flash right as the ult is coming in.
Oh, nice.
Right, well, this time Bazzi will be able to find it. Spike goes
क्या
off.
लगता है मफिन जी को क्या करना चाहिए इस टाइम पे?
They'll just go ahead, continue to bank up, hold on to the weapons, and
ये सामान तोड़ने के लिए आ रहे हैं या मिड डिफॉल्ट कर रहे हैं उस टाइम फाइट करके पिछले
थोड़ा जोर से बोलोगे तो मुझे सुनाई देगा.
मिड पे फाइट करना चाहिए जी को. जब वो लोग सामान तोड़ने आ रहे हैं मिड पे डिफॉल्ट कर रहे हैं तब एक आध पिक निकाल के वापस आना.
जैसे वो राउंड टेक्सचर के साथ लिया था, टेक्सचर और एरेन के साथ में. जैसे वो राउंड टेक्सचर एरेन के साथ लिया था ना, जब उन लोग ने केओ के अल्ट को शट डाउन किया था.
Before they start making their moves, and they're making great moves. It's a great on-the-fly play call here. Again, it shows that.
या फिर कुछ तो कंट्रोल रखना चाहिए. कंट्रोल नहीं रख रहे हम लोग.
As the IGL to say, we know where that Odin is. Like you said, just let's get out of here. Let's go over to A. That's going to be the safe spot. At worst, there's maybe one there. They might have known both were there, depending on the utility usage. But
रुको guys, ये इशू फिक्स ही कर देता.
So good to see that ZETA, even after dropping the pistol round, able to recover here very nicely. String 3 rounds together. It's just, it's frustrating to watch them in the early half of every map. On the first map they played so far, because
अभी इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकता गाइस ये टाइम पे.
That's a picture in Binbon, isn't it?
Nice little Binbon drawing.
That's cute.
Very few other Koreans in this arena with that beard. So.
Yeah, He bought us eyes today.
In fact, I would say the answer is there are no other Koreans in this audience.
मफिन प्रो प्लेयर है क्या? Yes guys, मफिन जी Phoenix roster की duelist है and she is really good at it.
Great. Off my recommendation.
Left side के नीचे रख दो.
Well, I showed it.
I know.
अभी ठीक है guys, अभी सब कुछ ठीक है.
and bring them for lunch on one of the broadcast days.
मफिन कॉफी पे चलो 2-0 होने के बाद.
And I appreciate that because that means I get free food from him every once in a while.
Well, significantly slowed down now. ZETA wary about what GE might have up their sleeve after the timeout. Like this, just slow the pace, see if they push out into you, see what the default looks like.
गाइस मैं अभी रियलाइज किया मेरा प्रेडिक्शन गलत होने के लिए जी को सब मतलब सही होने के लिए जी को सब राउंड जीतने हैं अभी. मफिन के बाद एक और मौका है.
बस एक राउंड का और चांस है.
Got that lockdown again from 10. Didn't have to use it in the last round. Didn't get the opportunity to use it, I should say, but here, you know, to me it looks like they're thinking about trying to cross over potentially, or again, looking for these lurks, but the lurk is actually coming through A main for GE. You have Texture and Monyet pushing out. Now, mid crunch, mid to beat, as well as the main hit here. The smokes are coming out on both sides.
कुछ तो कर दिया है पर लेट है बहुत.
Gelato, but they're going to be too late to catch anybody.
हम लोग पीछे.
मारो मारो मारो.
Find one. Down 10. Lockdown out of the equation. Aaron pushing out, finds one. Starting to try to encroach on position.
मार साले को. बस.
Global lose one to close out the round. For them. He just went for it. Yeah, okay.
They had to have known at that point how far out Monyet and Texture were pushed out of the game. They know this is coming back. They're really able to prepare for it.
Fighting!
Start everybody knows it's coming to me.
We've seen him play.
Yes, on this map it has been a lot more A. And speaking of, looks like that might be the attempt here. They're going to try to play right off of this drone aggressive step.
Players.
Oh boy.
Just the more heavily stacked side. Mosky though. Tagged down to 52. There's
nice.
Too quick.
Nice. KJL दोनों के पास है भाई.
Bringing this back into a winnable position. Lockdown however from Aaron available, and he's in position.
You should run.
Going to be the attacking lockdown. Now matched. Drone. Identify 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒. Yes, still in fact in this spot. Look at this spam through. Put some damage down onto him. A Hail Mary shock dart, but it just doesn't go deep enough. A little bit more charge, perhaps would have been able to find it. 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒.
अरे भाई दोनों का एक प्लेयर डिटेन हो गया.
Detain on the opposite side as well.
भाई लोग डिटेन में तो नाइस क्यों चिल्ला रहे लोग.
Standings aside from the HP bars.
It's amazing how that keeps working out.
Turret.
दोनों लो है.
Nice रे बाजी.
Swing out and yeah, he's got to clear the turret. He's got to protect the spike.
Nice.
Got a note in. And he just doesn't give him the chance. Bloody. Come away with another round win. Take the lead once more.
This time, ZETA trying to force the issue with a.
भाई लैग तो नहीं दिख रहा गाइस मेरे को अभी. तुम लोग झूठ क्यों बोल रहे हो?
Set up for the TP up onto the top right box, and it works decently well, but a lot of damage is done here.
भाई ऐसा मजाक मत करो. मेरे को लोगों को बुलाना पड़ता है.
That gives 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒 an opportunity just to lay down serious damage. Able to stabilize.
वहाँ से वो गिर जाएगा अगर तो खत्म.
With this Odin ready for the repeat from 10.
मफिन I am still in contention. मफिन आपको डांस करना पड़ेगा अगर आपका स्ट्रीम का ये गलत हो गया तो. एक्चुअली चलो मफिन गाना गाएगी गाइस. तुम लोग गाना सोच के रखो कौन सा.
मैं अंडा खा लूंगी.
नहीं गाना गाना पड़ेगा. ऐसे नहीं अभी गाइस देखो मफिन गाना गाएगी. अगर उसका प्रेडिक्शन गलत हुआ तो भाई ये राउंड डेब बाई को सुला दो. प्रेडिक्शन गलत हो जाएगा 100%. ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को. अरे जा रे डेब.
Still not super comfortable, bit more of a coin.
दिल का दरिया song.
Really as bad as an 8-4 once again. Cleared on the alarm bot. Let's go ahead and take that back away. Smoke comes across from Monyet, cutting off B main.
They're wary of another B hit, similar to what we saw a couple rounds ago.
Good knife.
A really good knife. Depth's like, oh man, my blade.
Not even waiting for any more noise, any contact. Fragment just goes out right off the rip. Now the flash through. Bronski doesn't hit the door switch. No, he does not.
Bronski
in the smoke, and he's just waiting this out patiently.
उड़ा उसको भी. Nice run on. Nice.
On that KO. Last versus 3. At this point, it's just time to tuck tail and run. Still does have a good amount of cash. Will be able to buy, but 10 down at 50. Somebody's going to have to spot him.
Aaron's ping landed like right on Laz there towards Gelato. They know exactly what's going on, and he's already watching the angle here as Aaron. Going to see him cross shortly.
भाई हाली भी बैठा हो बाजू में मतलब Thank you for the 110 number. तू बोला क्या मेरे को समझा नहीं but
I mean, we've talked about it before, and there's the timeout.
Guys, language sorry, I know. Guys, थोड़ा emotions में बह जा रहा हो guys. Guys, आप लोग like subscribe ठोको guys. देखो 46 के पूरे नहीं किया आप लोग ने अब तक.
Wasn't at lock-in, wasn't able to attend that
Subscribe
event.
करो guys.
Comes out here, has his debut versus T1, and
I
obviously
know थोड़े stream के issues है.
some tech issues.
पर अभी देखो 46 के करोगे तो मैं यहाँ से कुछ आपके लिए souvenir लेके आऊँगा.
Ever since that third map, granted, even though they lost that third map versus T1, they dropped the series, he looked incredible, and then that's just been continuing onward versus DRX. Obviously, Moniette stealing the spotlight, but Ronski could look better and better with every single map play.
अभी ये round पे prediction depend करेगी
He does a great job setting up his teammates, setting up texture.
जी 8 निकालेगी. हाँ अभी हाँ 600 हो गया तो फिर तो बात ही अलग है पर फिर दोनों को करना पड़ेगा चैलेंज. गाइस देखो मफिन गाना गाने वाली है. मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ अपने बॉयज में. दिल का दरिया गा रही है मफिन. लिरिक्स आते हैं ना. हाँ मैं खोल दूंगा इधर चलेगा कोई बात नहीं. मिसल बफ गाइस मस्त मिसल खाइए. तुम लोग को अपना अभी बहुत कुछ आने वाला है गाइस. तुम लोग देखोगे.
And that's how you kind of
emotion जाने दो भाई. अरे हाँ guys.
Sometimes that doesn't happen for Zeta. Sometimes they miss a corner.
ज़्यादा नहीं भावुक हो सकता मैं. G fighting, thank you for the 44 Ishan.
Puts himself in a phenomenal position and capitalizes perfectly on his situation, hitting some amazing shots there too. Yeah, now he's got another no command. You have that ult for Batsy as well. Laz.
पीछे भगा डेप दादा को.
Dueling Hunter's Furies available. Probably just going to send them when they find a good opportunity. Maybe off of a spot. You know, the position that Batsy's in, sometimes you can hit in towards tree if they push that position. Just maybe play off the turret, try to go for some info in towards B main, use it there. So a lot of options for particularly GE's Batsy. Get that Hunter's Furies out, do some damage. No reason to save it. It's almost impossible that 10 gets another lockdown unless 10 is an ace here.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Get a read here on the timing. Bazzi sending out that shock. Expecting that they're going to start making their way forward. Def just updraft, trying to scout out. Pushes forward, turns there. We'll be able to clear it. We'll be able to hit the switch.
मार. टाइम क्यों नहीं कर रहा कोई इसको. 2 बार टैग किया यार.
Hunter's Fury comes across, answering Hunter's Fury now. Goes out, looking to flush him out of Boathouse, but the tag's just not being found. Texture able to open, finds 10.
Nice. अरे नहीं.
Well,
वो क्रो लैग हो गया क्या. ऐसा लगा वो लैग हो गया. Technical timeout incoming, boys.
Global who are yet again now looking to find themselves.
खाने चाहिए.
Thank you.
जी.
Yeah, now their defense is really.
Sorry, 9-3 last year. 9-3. Slightly worse half.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
वो ऐसा सीधा चलते जा रहे हैं.
यूरोप लोन के जैसे.
क्या लगता है मफिन who will win? Guys क्या लगता है मैं जीतूंगा मफिन जीतेंगे?
They really want to try to clear out a point of interest that gets called out early in the round, and it's like all hands are watching that. They need to start working on whoever's coming in, second or third behind the initial attack, whoever it may be, whether it's Def or whoever.
ZETA ने वो करना ही बंद कर दिया जो उनके लिए वर्क कर रहा था.
हाँ.
On these entries for
पता नहीं क्यों मिड ले रहे थे वर्क कर रहा था उनके लिए. मस्ट डीप मिड लेके सामान तोड़ रहे थे अभी.
From time to time, it's not all the time, but see it from time to
ये
time.
क्या कौन है भाई मिड.
Make sure that operator in mid, a smoke to cover that.
ओ है कोई स्कैन नहीं हुआ. रिकॉन फेल किया.
Zeta's so concerned about these lurks.
या तो फिर छुप गए.
The funny thing is G is kind of trying them, but they haven't really mattered. Like, G's just kind of holding the line.
Yeah, looking for the push. He's actually going to go towards Ronski, but again, doesn't check the angle. Ronski spamming out, however. Doesn't get any kills. And
come on, Moniette.
We'll be able to find the kill. Well, down one. Push out off heaven. Moniette dead. Two players now left
prediction जीत रही हूँ पर
हाँ पर राउंड हारने चाहिए
Gonna try to fight for this one. Wow. Again, I mean, I think he's been pretty pissed after that initial death to depth. So this time he's been winning out every single fight versus him with his own. However, goes a bit sideways. Can't get the kill, and he'll get an upgrade. And Bazzi's just sat here waiting to try to catch anybody. There's just too many angles. 10 wraps around. Finds the
guys.
5 at the end of the half.
गाइस आप लोगों को तो मालूम ही है मैं पूरे करता हूँ अपने सारे challenges.
You know, I think there's a dart that came through that threw his crosshair away just enough, but
नहीं नहीं देखो अपन कल करते हैं ना गाइस तुम लोगों को तो मालूम है मैं करूँगा ही इधर किधर से अच्छा डांस फिंस नहीं होगा इधर जगह नहीं है ना अच्छा ना देखो गाइस अपने को डांसिंग स्किल है ना भगवान ने बहुत ही कम दिया मतलब 0 ठीक है तो गाना ही गा लेते हैं ठीक है शर्मा अरे मैं किधर शर्माता हूँ इधर नहीं है जगह सच में नहीं है देखो मैं तुम लोगों को मैं दिखाऊंगा कितनी जगह है फिर तुम खुद बोलना पापा पोपा जी ट्वीट करो वो हम जज करेंगे कितना स्किल है ये गाइस गाना गाते एवढी किधर अच्छा गाइस एक सेकंड मफिन इट्स टाइम फॉर अ न्यू गेस्ट I think Paradox but
Thank you
Para
for having me.
Muffin मजा आया congratulations on winning the challenge guys मैं कर लूँगा अपना challenge आप लोगों को तो पता ही है वो
Thank you for having me.
guys and thank you Muffin and Muffin looks cute हाँ guys सबको पता है अभी ठीक है Muffin का stream जाके like subscribe करके आना next time जब वो करेगी thanks Muffin
Masters being in Tokyo, we can talk about it all day, all night, and we will.
Because we can.
Because we can.
Guys, we have our next guest, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Paradox.
On Zeta's shoulders.
Hello guys.
How are you, Para?
Welcome to Bhavin.
कैसा मजा आ रहा है watch party में?
बस मजा है.
Now you are in the VIP section of the watch party.
Literally भाई ऐसे ही तो vibes चाहिए रहते हैं.
Guys देखो सस्ता तारीख में जिएगा. मना दिया गया है.
सस्ता तारीख बोला जाए. Hello guys.
5-1. Okay, he's 10-10.
मेरा prediction अभी तक तो बराबर गया.
7-5 किया था तूने?
नहीं मैंने 8-4 किया था.
मैंने भी 8-4 ही किया था देख. देखो गाइस ग्रेट माइंड्स थिंक अलग अभी
एक राउंड बस
अभी जी पिस्टल निकालना चाहिए गाइस वरना थोड़ा डिफेंसिव हाफ है मतलब डिफेंसिव मैप है पैरा बफा का पैरा आ गया है अभी जी वन साइड 13-5 खत्म करेगा अच्छा पैरा गेम का प्रेडिक्शन अभी
गेम का प्रेडिक्शन
हमारे इधर का रिवाज है जो भी गेस्ट अगर प्रेडिक्शन गलत करता है तो उसको कुछ एक करना पड़ता है गाना डांस जो भी पब्लिक बोलेगी वो एक तो सोच समझ के बोलना यू हैव टिल द पिस्टल राउंड अभी 30 सेकंड्स तक है 1 मिनट मतलब बेसिकली
30 सेकंड्स
हाँ 30 सेकंड और है तेरे पास
थोड़ा सा अभी एनालाइज कर रहा हूँ एकदम ध्यान से
माइक का दूर अच्छा एक सेकंड वो टास्क की आवाज आती है माइक पे तो इसके लिए
aware yet there's no
13-8 चलो गाइस पैरा बोल रहा है 13-8 मैं बोल रहा हूँ 13-10 लेट्स सी टू जी भाई टकला तो फोड़ दिया भाई
What an angle.
crazy.
Nah, bro. First kill लेने के बाद तो पता ही चल जाता है almost किसके फेवर में swing होगा.
So much more difficult.
सब लोकेशन मतलब ऑलरेडी रहते हैं पोजीशन में.
Whatever site they end up
going. कर रहे क्या? प्लीज अलार्म बोर्ड तोड़ देना शॉट का ऐसा मत करना.
Pausing the rotations though. Aaron spotted.
भाई अलार्म बोर्ड.
That might have just sold the plot over.
Nice retakes.
Oh, swings out perfect timing. We'll be able to still find some value. The tag across last week and lost it down low. 10 seconds remaining. The spike needing to be planted. They get into position. 4 seconds to spare. They will get it down on the ground. 5v4, but HP bars not great for texture as well as Ronski here. So
nice. अरे अपना मार मेरे को लगा अपने वाले ने मारा. Nice.
Damage across.
Nice Aaron. Nice Aaron. Nice! Let's go!
Dropping one so far in this series.
थोड़ा sorry guys, थोड़ा logistical issues है.
Great minds think alike.
I mean, what do we call him now? Because XC was the pistol prince, but now there's a whole group of
Watchparty में vibes एकदम next level है जो. The crowd and everything.
I like the alliteration.
No, I do actually like that.
Guys, अभी ठीक हो गया रहेगा. अभी stream ठीक हो गया रहेगा guys.
So maybe not that. We'll go like the parliament.
I don't understand sometimes how I'm the boomer in this casting duo.
Because you just are older.
That's exactly,
crowd leak कर रही है और उल्टा मैं आगे हूँ.
You know stuff like you come up with references that I don't even like think about. And I haven't heard the band name Parliament in quite a while. Paramore on the other. All about them.
Sure.
Where is Sway? I don't know Sway आई है कि नहीं.
Sway आई है.
Sway आई है. Okay. तो guys देखते हैं अगर G का game 2-0 होता है तो we'll interview Para then Sway. We'll ask them a few questions.
Yes. AMA session.
As it's down to 950. They have that.
मतलब बक्शी वाले इंटरव्यू होगी. जी अब आप अज्यूम कर लो.
Big brain buzzard.
देखा है क्या तूने?
देखा ना.
सच्ची बता.
It's a gamble stack.
I mean, they're shifting towards being.
सच्ची बता. सच में देखा था?
हाँ देखा था.
Just 10, and there's no.
गाइस देखो चैट में तुम लोगों को पता है पैरो को क्या सवाल पूछना है जानने के लिए कि उसने एक्चुअल में देखा है कि नहीं.
It's going to be a tough one for 10, no doubt about
भाई
it.
एग्जाम के वक्त से मेमोरी पूरी करप्ट हो जाती है बाकी सब.
ये देखो झूठ तो नहीं बोलने का.
The previous game.
नहीं एक और नहीं. Nice.
Not even a look at damage there on a Bazzi plant now going to be coming through. And at this point, if you're Zeta, you're thinking about maybe just gathering up somewhere safe. Die to the spike. Don't give anything else over. Opponent already in a really good spot.
This door makes it a little bit easier too. You can just chill here and wait this out.
If Global get a read, they could break it.
Yeah, I would hope that Global does do that. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, well, just break the door. They're probably there. It's like they might push and wrap through. So knife to check.
Check close.
चलो ये राउंड जल्दी खत्म करो. नेक्स्ट दिखाओ guys.
No, they don't have a flash at the ready here, but they're push in. Aaron will give his life as does Kotwani. Two members going to be taken down. Three now.
बहुत costly था. बहुत ज़्यादा costly है.
Good value. As OMEN yet trying to play around the time in terms of being with the classic.
वो लाइव कर रहा है. वो लाइव ही हूँ मैं.
They lose out on quite a bit.
That works out really well for Zeta.
गाइस अभी अपन सिंक पे है और आगे करूँगा तो तुम लोग को आगे पीछे लगेगा बहुत ऑडियंस के साथ.
Zeta could be.
Yes sir.
Individually start kind of checking these angles, and when they start blasting through the door, it's a great response.
दोपहर में.
Just all grouped up. Yeah. Mow them down, and that's huge economic damage.
I was thinking break the door at.
So Para.
Yes, me too.
When are we
prod your way around?
seeing RNT back in action?
Break it.
RNT what?
Back in action.
Back
Don't
in
need to
action.
SWAT team that door.
Pretty much soon सबको announcement मिल जाएगा कुछ ही दिनों में.
Almost with that.
कि हम लोग एक्शन में है कि नहीं है.
मैंने एक बहुत स्मार्ट ट्वीट किया था वैलोरेंट में से आरएनटी गायब करके. क्या आपने वो पढ़ा था?
Yes.
क्या आपको समझ में आया था? नहीं. That was out of the VCL SA context. कि R और RNT गायब कर दिया था मैंने वैलोरेंट में से. बहुत लोगों को नहीं समझ आया. बहुत दिल पे बुरा लगा इतना अच्छा ट्वीट करने के बाद. और वो ट्वीट मेरा भी नहीं था honestly. Okay.
Drone leading in. Hasn't spotted 𝘼𝐽𝐿. Either way, I think Paranoia disconnect off. Cross on a couple people. Throw. Finds one. Looks for Texture. Can't get him. Texture somehow still alive.
अरे 𝘼𝐽𝐿 कब से?
𝘼𝐽𝐿 coming alive. Finding 2 kills. The monstrous advantage now here for the side of Zeta. Spike down to the ground. 10. Spotted. Avoid the alarm bot. Narrowly breaks that line of sight. Texture now dead.
एंटी चलेगा गाइस. बोनस नहीं था. फुल बाय किया था.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid hold.
Let's go. अभी और एक एपिसोड दिखता है इको रेंट का.
Depth to at least get out of dodge. I
Sheriffs.
kind of prefer on most rounds. I don't mind it here since you're, against the bonus. that maybe you have
ये
Pro or
G
somebody else
और
with a little bit of
ZETA के roster में से who's your favorite player to watch
slow
कर
that
रहा?
up a little bit.
G and ZETA दोनों के इसमें.
Slow that attack
हाँ.
up from GE.
To be honest, I would go with Moniet.
Depp did a good job
Okay.
escaping there. He didn't really take
Why?
much damage, just a
Moniet,
little bit
मतलब हम लोग का
from
दोस्त
that
है वो. He
fragment.
plays 10 man with us every
अच्छा.
time.
For alarm bot.
So like we call him
Tried to
Mon
get-
Mon. Mon Mon Sal.
Just couldn't quite get there. He was
And
trying
बाकी
to
वो
be
player
the
तो
little
अच्छा है ही.
alarm bot
हाँ,
that
player
could.
भी अच्छा है, बंदा भी बढ़िया है.
तो मेरे को गोपी की बहुत याद दिलाता
That's
है.
everybody.
That's just the
Thank you,
5 minutes.
Server.
गोपी
I
और
was
skills
actually
की.
curious,
गोपी
like,
तो अलग है. मैं उसको बोला भी था आज अपने साथ में गाड़ी
Oh,
में.
ए भाई ऐसा मटका विटका मारेगा ना गाइस तो मैं नहीं देख रहा हूँ
what
गाइस.
can you say, Aaron?
ये
Just
cheating
simply
है, guys.
unlucky.
Smoke criminal.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful timing there. As they're going to
सेटिंग हटाओ हटाओ हटाया गाइस.
Top mid, but Ken also in position, spotted off those jiggle peaks, and now they got to go the long way around where Laz. Oh, he's looking to do to them what was done to he and his team, what with the Odin.
Yeah, pre-firing that. Expecting to put that corner and it sets up Depp, but he's only able to get one.
10 though.
मार इसको भी मार. नाइस रे
Solid
बाजी.
pick them as cannot, but
Moniet ने उधर मार दिया.
भाई.
one yet gets Sugar Zero. Suddenly the A site's open, but Bazzi has the spike, so he's still got a very long way to go.
One enemy remaining.
ठीक है चलेगा.
Now
3
one
kill मिल
gets
गए वो भी
10,
बहुत
so
काफी है.
Good luck to you, Bazzi, with just the frenzy, Hunter's Fury in hand, but don't think he'll want to pop that in the round. Dart
30
goes out,
seconds
throw, hit it,
NT.
gets the shot.
Good economic damage.
Zeta, go ahead, pick up 2 in a row here in the second half. Now we're just 2 away from tying us.
Yeah, this is a solid.
अरे भाई कुछ FF नहीं हुआ है. मेरे को दिख रहा है मेरा खुद का स्ट्रीम भाई. शर्म कर ले भाई ब्लू डेमन.
The funny thing is because Zeta is cutting funds with these armor buys, it doesn't do as much
F हो
damage
गया.
as you would normally expect. You know, even though they dropped 3 guns out of the hands of Zeta, it's not as big of a deal as it normally would be. So Zeta's quite comfortable with this. They're doing a good job reading the map here. I like the little play that Laz and Depp set up. It didn't quite work. The aim was just a bit off for Depp, even though he's having a very solid map. The way they set it up was quite nice. Depp is going ham.
I mean, he's going for the rush. He is going to be suppressed here, but he
Oh.
gets the reveal! And Rossi's going to be taken
भाई वो
down.
रेडी था रिकॉन के लिए फिर
What a
उतर गया. नाइस
deep
स्ट्रैट
push.
भाई.
सेट प्ले अच्छा था उनका.
वहाँ उधर जनरली उधर तक कोई डैश करके नहीं जाता है.
Expect नहीं करेगा.
Beautiful. The delay on that, so good.
Nasty. Depp
You should
again,
run.
finding those first bloods. Lockdown, going to be burned over here at B. Go ahead, flush everybody out of the site. Picked up as well, Aaron. Going to get as close as he can.
रास्ता फ्री.
Going to be darted. Spam coming across. Smoke now going out. Sugar Zero tries to fake the TP forward. Oh. And has he seen him?
Oh no.
क्या हो गया गाइस?
Has he caught him?
आ गया.
They're going to be taken down, and here's
Nice,
the
Bazzi.
Odin! Bazzi gets 3, and suddenly it's Depp. Started things off with a kill, now needs to finish it with 2 more. Jiggle peek on the corner, Bazzi spotting him, Spike. Still in hand, not playing. Paranoia, does not connect. A couple shots through. Tags him up. The swing on
Nice,
the corner.
Bazzi.
He will get the 4th. Or Riot. Please nerf this gun. I hate it so much.
I can see Mitch Man smiling wherever he is right now across the world. I mean, this is just nasty from Batsy, but
yeah, well,
Depp had a brief moment there when he tapped the spike where he maybe could have got it, but
सामने कर दिया
the
bro, कर
fake
दिया.
tap was the plan the whole time there for Batsy, and he was ready for Depp to push that corner. Depp doing a great job,
Guys,
you know, anticipating the position.
जल्दी 3-2-1 G
dodging
fighting होना
that
चाहिए guys.
paranoia. Texture gonna dodge that 0 point. Ult still going to be in hand.
ये राउंड निकाल दिया गाइस. जी फील आ रहे हैं
Push
अंदर से.
through, potentially set up for a push across. I just see that Odin and I just start giggling because it's just so nasty in Batsy's hands.
Laz as well.
Sugar Zero anchor बहुत अच्छा करते हैं इस साइड पे.
हाँ.
If he can.
ये वाला
Man gonna be
है ना
popped.
पर.
Texture leading the charge, gets himself
अच्छा,
dashed
अब
in.
उनका भी अपना भी है ना
Sugar
इसमें.
Zero,
गन का.
that's going to be hell cleared out. The weapon picked up the Texture. No longer just with the blades. Knight coming in.
मार रहे
Very
इसको
fast
चुमू को.
executor from the side of Global.
टकला पड़ साले का.
Split up through hell into heaven, trying to find some connections. And I mean, that is the entire team from Zeta. Where they're coming from. Good damage out. 10 falling low. Really playing with fire, hovering in this position.
अरे
Oh my God, Hunter's Fury set up top, finds one, gets the tag out of the sky. Crow finding two, finding a third. He just needs a fourth. Finish off Bunyan. The drop down, and he's got it. What a play from Crow. As ZETA reaches
भाई ये
the
बटन
site.
बहुत गलत दब गया.
And that gets a round of applause, a well-deserved round of applause from the ZETA fans in the audience. I mean, Crow, you know,
कोई बात नहीं guys, कोई बात नहीं. Support भेजो chat में टीम को. हाँ गलती से ही खुली. Reload करने का जगह शायद X दब गया. चालू हो गया.
The Hunter's Fury, he gets a kill, spots a second, and still Crow is able to respond.
Crow को pick.
Start pushing and mowing.
ये अच्छा जंप किया रे इसने. ऐसा मेरे को मजा आया देख के.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the fact that that's
unbelievable.
Not even really like a double face. It's just Crow.
अच्छा देखते हैं तो लगता है बॉक्स के ऊपर कूदने वाला है और फिर नीचे कूद गया वो.
Gorgeous stuff.
Guys, hit that like and subscribe button, guys.
सामने वाले का भी एम हिल जाता है पूरा.
हाँ वही वो ऐसा उसको लग रहा है ऊपर है फिर.
It'd be really fun if this is just XQQ and
छोटे-छोटे चीजें भी बहुत मैटर कर जाती हैं.
That just says nothing else.
I guarantee he hit that timeout button like after Batsy got the kill with Hunter's Fury. He's like, no.
He's like, all right, we need a timeout. And he's like, wait, look, I want to take it back.
Like real Crow.
I'd like a refund for this. I don't have a receipt.
No toxicity.
We'll see. Needs to give them a
ZETA
push here
timeout
because
क्यों?
now it's going to be out of his hands. If Global comes
Guys,
back
पूछ
with
के आता हूँ.
this next round, there's nothing that the coach can do to pump the brakes once again.
Right.
So it is a very risky gamble.
It's all on Laz now.
बीच-बीच में lag हो रहा है पर ठीक है अभी क्या कर सकते हैं.
Captain here needs to keep this ship on course. For ZETA, they're going to be doing it against an eco. So that round, now they're starting to squeeze some full armors in there behind it. Got Crow with his, Laz as well with the full 50. A lot of ults, and with his, Laz with his. So Batsy pulling the trigger on that Hunter's Fury.
तेरा prediction खतरे में लग रहा है.
बहुत ज़्यादा खतरे में लग रहा है.
Guys, सोच लो पैरा से क्या करवाना है.
Try to play aggressively off his turret. He loves to do that.
दिल से चाहता हूँ कि जी ये राउंड जीत जाए.
No, like it was so wild and right down fighting three. What the hell just happened?
वो कोई हादसा हो गया भाई.
वो भी भाई दोनों ऐसे क्यों अल्ट कमिट कर रहे हैं? Laz ने भी क्यों अल्ट को कमिट कर दिया अमल?
Not very. Bazzi turns his sights back across and does catch 10.
अभी भी winnable है round.
है तो.
ऐसा नहीं.
1 2 3 4. ऑनेट दादा 3 को सुलाएंगे.
Yeah.
I thought it was an okay opportunity.
He looked panicked. I mean, he made the best of it. But I'm not sure if it was necessarily what he was intending, but I'd have to watch it back and see exactly how it all transpired again.
I liked the idea. They had a pretty good read that there's a lot of players up there. I mean, sure, he certainly got value out of it.
I think the biggest concern is just having that lockdown.
Yes, I agree. I mean, this is an eco, so it's not as critical that you need to use the lockdown. But
okay, throw again.
हो गया. थोड़ा सा prediction गलत.
So there you go. A huge round win for ZETA.
चलो guys, ये निकालते हैं अभी ये game.
But once more, if they had lost that, if they got thriftied, the coach would just be hopeless.
Yeah,
helpless to try to stop anything else, but recover the players here. It's just great from Bazzi, who's having a whale of a time in this map, mind you.
He's having a phenomenal match. This is the Batsy that, like, this is the Batsy that I like to see for sure. 16 and 8 and 6 is a wonderful. Ronsky having a really good map. Now, ZETA falling back a bit. This time, Crow.
बस 2x ही करना पड़ेगा, I guess.
हाँ, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है बीच-बीच में.
And Depp playing together, potentially in short. It looks like.
Guys, थोड़ा 2x कर रहा हूँ, guys.
Drifting over mid. No operators yet for the side of things. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Depp is pretty good with the op. He likes it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, just given the way that he's been playing with the Phantom in hand, screw it. Don't need the operator. They've been doing quite well so far on the defending side.
भाई दोनों flash fail किए.
Flash is going out. Quite a bit of people as they turn away from them and swing out. Pro again, good for one. Puts some damage down to the Aaron. Texture. Sugar 0, but Epic again answering back. This weapon to good use and just clean them up. 2 members down.
Bhavin भाई का last round है. Prediction का.
तो दोनों के prediction गलत है पर even in that case
really, he looked good. I don't know if he's just a little under the weather or something. He's every timeout he's had his head in his hands. He's playing pretty good.
WhatsApp आया.
It's maybe stress today. The weather's nice, so I can't say it has anything to do with that.
No, uncertain. Either way.
अभी आया.
Put his head down, fully concentrate on what the team is discussing.
I mean, there's a lot of people who think, closing your eyes allows you to really focus more on, what's being said, what you're listening to, and you can internalize it a little bit better there. 10-10, man.
Chants तो गजब लग रहे हैं सुनने में. हाँ भाई मजा आ रहा है.
See what I did there?
I mean,
मजा आ रहा है मजा.
It's time, yeah. We have
absolutely.
फोन में डर लग रहा नहीं नहीं अभी देखो लॉन्डे निकालते हैं इको राउंड.
I mean, we saw him. Round 10, that's when he said those triple kills.
True. That's true.
Maybe there's some kind of correlation. It's like a werewolf with a full moon.
तेरी तो क्या चल रहा है?
Oh no.
Half armor,
same time.
Stinger,
सब लोग
Watchparty,
चलेगा अभी we are all on the same page. Nice red texture.
Pro pushes out, however, on the opposite side, doesn't manage to find two. Then HellrangeR getting involved as well, and that just leaves one yet with a stinger.
I love it.
Guys, scan अभी हम लोग socials में हैं तो net का थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे है. We are trying our best.
Of HellrangeR, still wins out. Oh, spamming through it.
कि भाई ये लोग smoke के through ही उड़ा रहे guys, cheating कर रहे guys. PC check कराओ.
Too much longer. Tries to take the fight close.
अरे
That dink across. Lands down to 29, but cannot find the kill. This is going to be the round more so.
हाँ?
The timeout is
Prediction गलत हो गया.
दोनों का ही गलत पर मैं फिर भी क्लोजर रहूंगा अगर जीती तो. हारी तो फिर तो दोनों ही पूरे गलत है.
I love this. This is just, a coordinated play here. Send the recon
उड़ा दिया था
in towards the bell tower, and everybody's crunching from every angle.
Yeah.
You've got him on the eco.
I saw this
Try to,
in Americas.
Oh,
C9 versus Loud.
I don't know if that's where you want to be copying.
Paradox yeah guys, para है मेरे साथ. Let's see guys.
It was actually surprisingly a very good.
आप अगर अभी आए हो तो welcome.
I kid. I only make fun of people I like.
That's fair. But yes, a lot of B lobby crunches, and I mean kind of the original ones. It's DRX, the rush out of mid, the Bladestorm or the Phantom.
So you and I are in sync on that. I'm sorry.
It all
the
comes
flash
back.
and dash, the flash and dash in the mid is DRX.
Name a strategy that DRX didn't invent.
Yeah, that's right. You can't. Yeah.
बेसिकली हेडशॉट किसने मारा मैं वो सोच रहा हूँ.
Oh man,
Headshot मार दिया. Texture को ना.
Especially with that
B
drone
पे
coming.
Odin spam मारा है क्या? नहीं Odin तो है ही नहीं भाई.
पे खाया हो पिछले थोड़ी देर पहले. समझ भी नहीं आया मेरे को.
I mean, texture is pretty beat up already. Not much damage to 10.
Noted.
Just a graze.
Trying to scare him off a little bit.
Yeah.
When there's a varmint in your yard and you don't want to kill it, so you're just trying to make it get.
I like what they're doing here. You broke my train of thought. I like what they're doing, leaving texture behind here. But there is a ping from ZETA. I think they're aware of it.
Okay, they're starting the rotations. Texture's making the call, saying, yeah, I've got some footsteps.
Oh, they're not aware. This is a double pump.
Yep, they're shifting their way back. Texture getting himself positioned. Typically, you're going to expect from market side, and he's going to hold it. The discipline's good. He spots one, goes for it, but no! The swing back 10 manages to get the punish, but it's still going to be Global in a good spot. Plant comes down, 10 seconds to spare. 10, however, gets the recovery, and suddenly we're back into a 3v3.
So smart. Ronski, a big fight coming up around the corner, and he's going to get it.
Nice. Oh, that's a big shutdown, just given how Pro has been playing. 10 still in the mix. He can win this initial fight. He does. Puts him in with a shout, but no. Now it's just
nice. टकला फोड़ा था भाई उसका भी.
Bloody back and forth. He will be able to tie it up at 11-11, but to be purchased on both sides.
Now I think you got the opposite depth.
I thought they were going to be in a rougher spot than they were, but into a good spot. So
No, this is a great play call here. Great setup from GE. Great timeout to dig into the playbook. Get Texture very deep there. Get a lot of information on the movements of ZETA. I thought maybe he might just backstab them, but because it's a double pump, he's able to readjust over to the other side, wait things out. I know he doesn't get a ton of, he gets one kill out of there, but still, that's enough. That's the information, and that gives, in the long run, GE the round. So really well played here.
Yeah.
From GE's side.
I think some people are going to be like, oh, Texture, why don't you kill the Killjoy? He resists the
Yeah,
kill.
it's
He just has confidence he was going to be able to get that swing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like
it's just
I think
fantastic from 10 to be able to get that pivot and find the punish in the end.
I totally agree.
Oh, the push, he's trying to play off the flash. 10 again. Spots him, takes him down. Johnny on the spot with it and dip over the top. 𝐼𝐍𝐊𝐒. Blade through the head, 2 members down. No one even taking damage yet on the side of ZETA. Money will be able to find one, but Depp finds his second kill with the blades.
Come on, Mon.
Love the way he's playing with these smokes, Depp. With that shorty out, if anybody pushes through, tries to gain control. He's
right again, he's got the read on this, but 10's got the shot. Suddenly, Ron's
Plant का पैसा बहुत जरूरी है भाई, plant कर.
Ozzy trying to keep them in this, trying not to give the map point away, but 10 says no.
चलो guys, OT or bust.
A quick diffuse.
जल्दी बोलो.
ZETA now bring it to map point as they look to extend us into a third and final match.
All about it. It's been a great map so far. So back and forth. And a 10, just a great reaction here off that flash. Depth the up and over. Catches the perfect timing on the 𝐼𝐻𝐶. Right click there, right into the shorty, throws that smoke out for himself. I love the way Depp's playing that. He's done a great job there in 3. Again, oftentimes that's the initiator's position. That has been really solid. Being able to play KG. Now the buy is all over the place for GE. You do have a ton of ultimates here though, including the Blade, Storm 4 Texture, so still.
Guns का नहीं but अपने पास utility advantage है.
अल्ट्स बहुत है अपन किलजॉय अल्ट पे बेसिक
उनका एक स्ट्रॉन्ग अल्ट है हम लोग के पास 4 है.
अपने को सिंपल किलजॉय अल्ट के साथ राउंड बनाना चाहिए. पर नाइस मॉली यार, उसने मॉली करके उसका टरेट तोड़ा है.
Hunter's Fury to counter is in 𝐼𝐻𝐶's hands.
नहीं मिड पे मत फोर्स करो रे बार-बार.
वो डिनाइड है पूरी बीम
Hang on to it, it's still fine. He still got it. It's okay. I don't think that drone saw Texture. Going to try to push off of this. There's a spam here. They're turning their backs to Texture, but it's okay.
It doesn't matter because Depp is looking at pizza. Texture dead again, pretty much in the same exact spot. Lockdown, null command, everything pulsing through. 𝘼𝐺𝑒 He's tucking away here in Hell.
देख लिया इसको, देख लिया.
By that dart, Crow able to find Aaron. We'll go ahead and take out the enemy Omen. A 3v4, a Guardian in the hands of 𝐼𝐻𝐶. Got to be the one to plant. Maybe back away, get ready for the Hunter's Fury. Ronski, a monster's kill. 10 going to be taken down. Pops the flash, swings out, staring towards window. Crow comes in, finds one.
Nice one.
Gets 2! But he cannot find that last kill. Laz left alive. 𝐼𝐻𝐶, 5 HP. Shock darts flying.
Tap or go home अभी.
The tap on!
Let's go!
We're going to overtime. This is nuts.
Let's fucking go!
Global hang on by a thread.
I thought 𝐼𝐻𝐶 might play for the Hunter's Fury there. Why not? It's the last round, one way or another. At least in that, until we go to overtime. But you're not getting that Hunter's Fury back for overtime. You might as well use it defensively, but makes the call to try to push aggressively on the angle. Catches 𝐼𝐻𝐶 out, and you can hear GE losing their marbles there. And what a back and forth. 8-4 across both sides. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it looked like for a while there, ZETA was going to really run away with this, but just at the last moment, some heroics from 𝐼𝐻𝐶 was having a phenomenal Sova Ascent performance.
I think maybe
𝐼𝐻𝐶 bringing it right. 𝐼𝐻𝐶 भाई तो मार रहे ले बाबा.
That much time, and that spike has been ticking down, so you can play that out a bit more patiently as Laz. So knows that if he goes for the Hunter's Fury, he's likely to get rushed.
Yeah,
Either
he has
way,
to get deeper if he's going to Hunter's Fury. Yeah.
I mean, no matter what your thoughts on the matter, 𝐼𝐻𝐶 played it to perfection, being able to get that clutch at 5.
बाजी on बाजीगर. ये भी सही है.
He's had some huge plays for GE, some huge ones, especially with that Odin. But yeah, that one right there, maybe the.
क्या लगता है मैराथन ओटी की जल्दी हो जाएगा ये?
quick. Max 2 OTs.
Max 2 OTs? मेरे को वही लग रहा है, मेरे को लग रहा है फर्स्ट OT में जी टपाटप दे दे.
This is what I was hoping for right here. These two teams are squaring up, and I would love to see a third map, but he may have other thoughts. Batsy is going to grab that Odin.
Let's go, guys.
Out the rip.
मार इसको भी तू स्मोक के थ्रू, वो भी बजाता रहता है. खाया है. चलो टेक्सचर उड़ा दे, टेक्सचर सान.
Back over into the site.
Even re-aggress कर रहे हैं क्या?
Coming through towards B, Aaron. Leaning up.
भाई सब लोग वही मॉली डाल के टर्रेट तोड़ रहे हैं भाई.
Look how far out of A main GE is here. I mean, this is such good information for them. They can start pulling back. They got to check tree.
Door's already shut.
Yep. They're going to know it's B here.
Start over the top. And 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒. Looked like he was about to swing right into that. Definitely switch. The door broken. Dart goes across. Kings out on the one. Everything again. Trying to hold the ramp. Pushes up aggressively. There's two players there in the depth. He does it again. Bazzi and both step.
Nice. Maar, ek aur maar.
Bronski arrives. Fragment count down. To the close. Finds one. One yet. And Texas.
अरे यार ये टाइम पे नहीं. हाँ.
And now it's just Depp and 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒. Spike planted. Depp at 51. One yet. Spamming with the shorty. Let's see if he push for any damage. 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒 inches up the ramp. Backs away right as the time comes through. He gets it! One after the other. Lines up the headshots, and ZETA will take the lead. Match point 1.
There we go, ZETA. Finding a great timing to get into this site. 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒 there at the end, playing that smoke so nicely. Knew right when it was going down, stepped back behind the wall, and then turned the corner and found no one facing him from the side of GE. But that time, ZETA playing with the map a little bit, not really giving over a lot of information. Yes, eventually GE pushes out with 3 towards A main, but at that point, they're already deep into mid. They're already re-aggressing towards A main. 10 had kind of only been the one spotted for a long time over on this side, which doesn't give you anything because 10's always here. He's always sitting in B main, making this a nuisance angle for GE to get out of. So now, switch sides. ZETA, a great opportunity, you know, what the great defenders have. Thinking that this should be their moment. Should be that 66.66 repeating % chance of what we saw in the first 2 sides of things for them to win here. There's my math. See, I still got it.
Excellently done, nerd.
I don't even know if I got it right. I shouldn't be so confident
I mean,
in my statistics.
I'm too bad at math to tell you whether or not you
are.
So.
तो अच्छा है इन लोगों का turret के
And I'm not
ऊपर.
going to look at chat later to see if I was wrong or right.
Limit clear कर दो.
No desire to care.
Fast rotation करके हो जाएगा.
It's fine. You can tweet at him.
And drone.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, 10 just gets the timing. Here's the drone. Pushes out. There's no one else there. Depp, a quick headshot. A follow-up on the Aaron. He says, this site is shut. Bronski into the corner. Depp still sensing that presence is here. Goes fishing for the shots. Monyet and Bronski have to do the nigh impossible. A 2v5. Hot flash out. Depp just looks into the corner. They look to flush him out.
Nice.
Finally figure it out.
इसको भी उड़ा.
Down into the side. 𝘍𝐼𝐍𝐿𝐒 looks to hold it. Monyet gets one, but now he's got to go for the stick. Tries to bait somebody in. Dart goes across. The push is there. 10 swings in, but he's got to play it now. Has he got the time? He might have just run out of it.
No!
And now he needs the kill. They're just not going to give it to him. ZETA. They select descent. They get the win, but it's a hard fought victory.
चलेगा guys. NT. Third map है अभी भी.
For a second OT in Pacific.
Heaven.
And now extending this into a map 3. Haven to decide
Guys, G fighting guys. Like, subscribe, ठोकते जाओ guys. Support करो. Punishment cancel नहीं guys. क्या करा है अपन पैरा से बताओ जल्दी. नहीं पर ये only guest के लिए rule applied है अपना. ऐसा है.
both sides, and Munyet there
Stream
just
सुधारवाता हूँ मैं guys.
not enough time to really work things through, and Zeta able to commit a lot of resources there to make sure that he cannot get that plant down. Again, I don't know if he had enough time either. It was like right in
ये रूल कब आया? अभी आया guys. ये पैरा के आने के बाद रूल आ गया.
Zeta had it well timed either way. Even if it comes right off of it, they probably have him dead to rights. So
कैंसिल पैरा. अरे अरे नहीं
Zeta able to find that crucial attacker side win out the rip on OT.
guys. ऐसा सब कुछ नहीं है. अभी देखो 2 मिनट का हम लेंगे ब्रेक जिसमें आएगा करण और मैं शुभम को भेजूंगा स्ट्रीम फिक्स करने के लिए. 1 मिनट रुको. गाइस थर्ड मैप कौन जीतने वाला तब तक बताओ, जब तक मैं करण को फोन लगा रहा हूँ.
Very deserving of a lot of praise from this. Yes. Has been one of the players that's drawing a lot of ire from the
Karan
saying like it's just not performing up to snuff. This is not the level that
I'll admit it, I'm one of them.
नए गेस्ट कौन गाइस? वो तो आप लोगों गेम चालू होने के बाद ही मालूम पड़ेगा. एंड अभी मैं और पैरा जा रहे हैं 2 मिनट के ब्रेक पे. करण आ रहा है, ही इज टेकिंग ओवर द स्ट्रीम और मैं स्ट्रीम फिक्स करवाता हूँ गाइस. थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू पैरा फॉर कमिंग टू द वॉच पार्टी.
Down to the wire, still
enjoy the stream,
very
guys.
close, but it does mean that we have a map 3 now. So again, Haven will decide it all. You don't want to miss that because we've only seen it once from Zeta. GE have been looking pretty damn good on the map.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens with this cataclysmic clash in a map 3. It's going to be coming up right after the commercial break. And after the desk, break down all of the crazy action from that overtime on Ascent. So don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.
That's why Depp was covering his face outside.
Jump on the swing and finish. Finds the shot with a ghost.
Texture there. What?
Him out. Texture finds the second. Dash. The corner home
और
down.
भाइयों
Lucky to avoid that botting one.
क्या हाल है?
Texture going to be dealt with. And Hope Market gets a lockdown.
अरे फोन कर इनको तो मिल गया भाई फोन वापस मेरे को.
Back down to 52. There's the entry. 2 quick kills and Rusty.
ये का फ्लैग देखोगे क्या?
He's just waiting this out patiently. Rusty finds one.
हाँ भाई आ गया फिर.
Swings in the tree, gets 3. Doing it.
Shortly, yeah.
इस बार कुछ और स्ट्रीम ट्वीट करते हैं. लास्ट टाइम मैंने ट्वीट करके डिलीट कर दिया था, एकदम लास्ट मोमेंट क्लच किया था, बच गया. हाँ यार बहुत क्लोज था भाई. जेटा अच्छा खेला बट क्या कमबैक किया. थोड़ा जोर से बोलो, क्या आवाज नहीं आ रही? एनालिसिस करो. अरे बाप रे. अरे भाई मेरे से कहाँ एनालिसिस चाहिए तुम लोग को? हम कहानी है भाई, मैं कैसे दूँ एनालिसिस? समझने के लिए 2 घंटा भाविन भाई के साथ पहले बैठना पड़ेगा. सक्षम गुप्ता निकलो भाई, निकल जाओ. क्या करोगे एम्प्टी सोफा देखकर? बीवी के 3 एपिसोड में तो एनालिसिस तो बनता है. नहीं भाई, माइक थोड़ा नीचे करूं, ठीक है? अरे अरे टेनगो को आईटी भाई, थैंक यू भाई, आई लव यू. मैं इंटर्न हूँ जी का और भाविन भाई तोड़ते रहते हैं मेरे को टाइम बाय टाइम. लेकिन म्यूटेड कहाँ से है? म्यूटेड है क्या? इंटर्न कैसे बनने का? भाई देखो मैंने तो ना एमी ने स्टोरी डाली थी इंस्टाग्राम पे, वहाँ से मैंने मतलब उनको रिप्लाई करके और ऐसा फिर वहीं से आगे बढ़ा. बताओ यार इस बार क्या ट्वीट करेंगे? कुछ तो करते इस बार. लास्ट टाइम बच गया था मस्त. चाय बनाते. हाँ भाई, ऐसे मतलब काम तो होता है बहुत, पर भाई मजा आता बहुत जी. बेसबॉल बैट भाई सच्ची में ऑफ कैमरा सच्ची में मारा था मेरे को। इस बार भाविन भाई कॉर्ड स्मोकिंग। अरे यार लोग अपने ये सब मत ऐसा आइडियाज मत दो भाई।
Welcome back, VCT fans. We continue the night for Valorant Champions Tour Pacific 2023. And guess what? We're not even done with the first match yet, because ZETA brings it back on Ascent, tying the series up 1-1. I mean, what an intense game between these two teams.
Like they pushed it to overtime of all things. It's crazy how well they're performing this time, especially with 𝑘�РO and his assists. And not just that, he's actually stepping up with his fragging.
Yeah, I mean, 𝑘�RO definitely filling a kind of big gap that ZETA's had for a while, but also Depp popping off. And again, just the fact that they have the endurance to make sure they can close this map 2 out to go to a map 3.
And let's not forget how this started on map 2. It was Global Esports initially in the lead. When we were backstage together watching this, we were kind of saying, oh, it's too bad. We kind of wanted to go to a game 3. We were hoping that ZETA can really push through and deliver. And then they started to do it. They started to fight back, especially hard in that second half. Very cool to see.
Well, you guys were saying, oh, it's too bad giving up already, but I predicted ZETA to win this match. So, you know what? I think they still had a chance.
Mr. Willie here, really happy about his predictions. It's still 1-1. Okay, we still got one more map to go, but that's it. I mean, Nick is absolutely right. Tasteless, he was saying, like, the first half ended off 7-5 in favor of Global. But it's this really seesaw kind of map where you see a lot of rounds won and lost by both teams. And at the end of it, it just kind of looked like GE, I don't know, maybe they ran out of steam or something.
Could be, yeah. I mean, we saw them starting to kind of lack the innovations and the calls that we saw from them because
some mistakes too.
Yeah, exactly. They started on the defensive side, and you know they looked pretty sturdy. They had some good reads on the situation coming out of the ZETA division.
Yeah, that's a lot of these plays from Global where they actually played it safe. Kind of held back on the A-short. This 1-0 point was really telling it.
Oh fuck, क्या कर दिया मैंने?
Off of it, it was going to be some kind of an A hit, and that's why he hit this corner. And we saw some mistakes from ZETA.
Bhavin bhai किधर है?
Break पे गए. Just take them down with that triple spray. His teammates there to back up because they had the right read.
Yeah, and Ronski, I know the casters are talking about it as well. He took a little time to warm up when he first landed here.
Okay, Soham. Oh, चटा मैंने confused कर लिया
कैसे. And he's made some good individual decisions as well. Now, if we have
inside news about Watchparty time
he's showing
यार मतलब करने तो वाले I mean
yeah,
हर एक सिटी में प्लान तो है करने का अब नेक्स्ट कहाँ है क्या है वो मेरे को नहीं पता भी होता तो मैं बोलता नहीं भाई नहीं बता सकता
then dashing all the way inside that OMEN smoke, coming out and then comboing that.
हाँ मतलब अभी हम लोग नेक्स्ट मतलब आप कमेंट्स वगैरह में बोल सकते हो मतलब सर जो ट्विटर पे आई गेस ये भी हुआ था ना बीच में ट्विटर पे पोल भी हुआ था तो उस पे और गूगल फॉर्म भी डाला था तो उसमें जिन जिन लोगों ने हाईएस्ट वो थे जो भी सिटीज को शायद वो करेंगे नेक्स्ट
And then Depp just continues to kind of frag out to the end of the map.
I mean, that was like a 4-player play. Depp, first of all, definitely make some really heroic moments, but then
आज मैं पे करेंगे
helped him along inside of that as well.
बहुत मजा आएगा ना बट वहाँ पे
kind of seeing how Global's attacking side didn't quite fall through. A lot of times we see Texture push down mid, but ZETA easy.
Oh fuck, easy. अब यहाँ पे होगा Watchparty में हो.
10 is able to anchor it down. As soon as everyone continues to push into the A site, Depp had that updraft, he had the frag, everyone was prepared for this hit, they knew that B was entirely clear, so as soon as anyone who pushed in came through, ZETA was just ready to shoot them, whether it's from the back or from the front. This A site was under ZETA's control.
Yeah, I mean, they had it completely surrounded.
Again,
it's all coming together towards the end of the descent here for ZETA division.
आपको लगता है मेरे हाथ में है मैं बोलूँगा तो होगा
that area a little bit quicker, a little bit more all around the map.
Yeah, it was very impressive to see. I'm so glad we had such a close series too. You know, we started this day off talking about how ZETA may in fact be the weaker team, and they still may lose here, but they are really making Global Esports work, and now we're going to go into this series.
Yeah, and the real winners here are the two watch parties, right? We've got watch parties in
it's the fans.
both countries. You know, they're getting their kind of time's worth, you know, to really celebrate with fellow fans.
Watchman पे बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स है बहुत अच्छा.
From this map, I mean, it's got to be Depp, right?
I mean, मेरे लिए तो बहुत अच्छा. Oh shit, ठीक है.
Is that a dab?
Oh, it's a dab. I get it. It's hands. Okay, it's hands.
I thought it was mustard.
Yeah, I was like, was somebody eating a hot dog and they spilled mustard on Depp? I get it. Depp,
वही
kind
नहीं
of
क्या.
like dab. It's too bad they had to use like Simpsons arms for that. I didn't quite notice right away.
Yeah, but I mean, Depp absolutely styling over Global Esports this time, putting up the numbers you often want to see on your main duelist playing that Jet with a 302 ACS.
Yeah, a lot of innovative plays, a lot of aggressive plays where he's able to kind of catch GE by surprise.
ट्वीट बताओ, कुछ प्रैंक बताओ, क्या करूँ?
Got a little
बोर हो
bit
रहा है.
aggressive, a little bit over.
जल्दी बताओ.
Times you would see him just holding up by
FIFA?
short.
हाँ,
As
I mean,
soon as he hears footsteps,
मेरे पास तो कुछ है
easy way
नहीं.
to just let it
यहाँ
rip
पे अभी
straight
खेलने के लिए हम
through
लोग
smokes, get
बूट कैंप पे
triple
खेलते
kills
हैं.
on top of triple kills, maybe even peeking out with ops sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to see, and if he had managed to pull those moves off, we probably would have seen
rock roll करो.
A lot of key moments he came in there, got those picks, got those kills, and carried him to victory.
Okay,
अरे नहीं नहीं भाई, मैं इसका रोस्टर का कुछ नहीं लिख सकता.
Now, let's not forget, so far in VCT Pacific, Global Esports, they play this map both weeks, right? Week 1 and 2.
ZETA विन चिल्ला सबके सामने जाके fuck. सीन हो जाएगा.
DRX, exactly.
Yeah, you're waiting for that.
Yeah, I just knew it's going to come to it because they went 11-13, and it's such an incredible performance. At times, like you need to be able to stand up to players like Fox, well, the entire DRX squad, really.
Yeah, I mean, we could list them all off,
Yeah,
right?
Just take every member. Yeah.
But they managed to do it, and that's the biggest thing. And,
Thank you, G, for everything.
ZETA
Had a great time with you, अरे भाई.
as well, you know, they lost this match to RRQ. You had a lot of minor careless mistakes from whether
Come on,
it's
do
Dev
it
or
now.
whoever
क्या
it is.
करूँ?
They have these plays, RQ that is, where they would just
रोस्टर का मत बोलो यार गौरव भाई.
hide in these little
नहीं
corners
नहीं
that
बोल
ZETA
सकता वो सब.
doesn't clear, whether it's because of sight
तीन हो जाएगा.
deploy, just to cut out the site in half, and ZETA doesn't really know how to divide that. They don't really know how to break that apart. So this is a thing where the agent composition might be interesting, but also for Global Esports to find those little gaps to exploit ZETA's attack.
Yeah, because we were talking about this backstage as well. I mean, so many of ZETA's executes onto the site, they just don't clear every corner.
ZETA विन, अरे भाई आपको पता है यहाँ पे पूरा जी का मैनेजमेंट स्टाफ सामने ही खड़े हैं.
These are things they need to clean up if they want to.
इतना बड़ा रिस्क बहुत मुश्किल है लेना.
I think so.
हम भी यहीं पे है. सुकी भी यहीं पे थे.
Yes,
that did happen.
But you know, I think it's important to note
भाई
that
लग
we're
जाएंगे.
already seeing some new play styles from them here over on.
DYFI पहले मारेंगे पकड़ के.
Pull this off here as they go to map 3.
Yeah, there is a chance.
G
Now,
का
one
leak
thing I
zo-
want to note, you brought up ZETA's game against RRQ, right? They end up
जी का लीक देने लायक क्या है?
This is even the 10 popping off. He has a 27 kill record.
हाँ, पोपा जी का एक बहुत अच्छा एक कंटेंट पीस आ रहा है, बहुत अच्छा.
The other players really need to step on this.
क्या है वो नहीं बता सकता, पर बहुत अच्छा है.
You have to, but that's the other thing. That's
बहुत
one of those
unique है एक
difference
चीज.
makers, because in that match against RRQ, Depp was kind of.
ये फक पोपा जी आ रहे.
But what are we seeing?
दिख रहे मेरे को आते हुए.
He's so awake right now. He is so online.
Only
to
fans
find a
का
lot of
tweet
those
किस
strengths
का
again,
only
the
fan?
map that we just saw. If he can do the same thing on Haven, along with 10 and everyone else chimes in, Crow as well, who would play Breach.
By the way, यार
they
भाई
might
मैं
just
जी
be
का
able to
इंटर्न हूँ मैं,
stand up
कंटेंट
Global
राइटर हूँ
Esports
जी
and
में.
basically upset all of our predictions.
और अभी भाविन भाई
Well, would you say that he can?
ब्रेक पे इसलिए मुझे देकर
They might be able to
गए.
win the match.
I was just waiting for that the whole time.
Yeah, that's all I can think about. I'm like looking at Quack, I'm like, you keep going, man. I've got this lined up. But yeah, if Depp continues that performance, right? And even Crow, let's talk about Crow. We picked out Depp as the MVP, but Crow, so many good assists and fragging out, as Quack mentioned. He's really starting to bring up kind of the average fragging power of ZETA division.
Absolutely. A lot of times, and we said this earlier as well,
पट रही है भाई मेरी.
show, but we spend a lot of time focusing on the actual best players, the ones that deliver the most, the ones that get the craziest
Stipend
plays
कितना है?
off, the most kills. But it is important that the players who may have been a little bit weaker before,
Stipend
they
क्या
can
होता है
tighten
भाई?
that up, they can play well. And I think what we're seeing here from ZETA, especially in Game 2, especially in the latter half of Game 2, is that they were able to do that.
फक सब पोपा जी के साथ फोटोज
Saw
खिंचा
that
रहे.
exactly in that highlight that we picked out, the one with the 4-player, the one with that dashing onto A main, closer to Gelato. But
जी फाइटिंग, अरे अब यहाँ पे तो भाई बहुत क्रेजी वाइब है, मतलब तुम कुछ नहीं करोगे भाई, नहीं यार फट रही है भाई। गए पोपा जी गए।
Well, it is gonna go down to the wire, map number 3 between Global Esports and ZETA Division. Global Esports currently starving for a win in league play here for VCT Pacific.
Delhi होगा Watchparty.
Did get that win against RRQ, but if they want to live up to the reputation of 2022, being the best team of Japan, the
मेरा स्ट्रीम है, आप कौन हो? आप कौन हो? मेरा स्ट्रीम है ये। Yes. मेरा स्ट्रीम है, आप कौन हो? No sound, no sound.
ZETA had, I think, a game back there that if you weren't a fan of ZETA now, before, excuse me, you are now. At the same time, if Global Esports does fall down here, they're going to be tied with Detonation, 0-3.
Okay, guys, welcome. We have our new guest, the big brain IGL of the Phoenix team, Rose.
Hello.
Rose, क्या लगता है? What is your prediction for this half?
I cannot hear you in the headset.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा सा खुलना।
Okay.
हाँ।
Sorry.
No sound. एक सेकंड। ए, तुम लोग मेरे को पागल बना रहे हो, मेरे को मालूम है। हाँ, पागल बना रहे हो, मेरे पास फोन है गाइस, फोन में मैं सुन रहा हूँ सब, ठीक है? स्कैम मत करो ये सब तुम लोग मेरे को। अभी बस हो गया तुम्हारा स्कैम।
अभी तक कर रहे हैं।
रोज का नो साउंड।
You tell me, what did GE do wrong?
On the first map, second
on
map.
the first map and in OT specifically.
Ascent में, like I felt some rounds they overcomplicated a bit. एक round था उनके पास kill ult था, KO ult था, सब ults थे. They could have went for a simple B hit.
Yeah.
Instead they took mid, lost a few picks at mid, then ulted A, then couldn't get in the A side.
Yeah. There were 3 mid that
Yeah.
round. Yeah.
तो अगर मैं रहता वो situation में simple B ult करता, if let's say if I don't want all of the people to go into side, I just let the jet dash along with the Omen TP, get the plant sorted, एक late lurk, एक दो B main, secure the round. Because नहीं तो spam भी पड़ता है recon का. To avoid all of that, you can do this.
As they were mentioning, ZETA, it's a map that they did drop to ARC.
Yeah, and ZETA's been struggling on their attacker side. So for them to come here on the defender side, hopefully they can kind of set the tempo, set the pace, you know, come through with a strong side. If they can find another pistol win, that'd be huge, I think. I mean, like, every pistol win, it feels like, is so crucial against GE because these matches are so close. And for GE, man, like, if they drop this map, I don't think that's the likely result. I think they are, right now, from what we've seen, potentially the better Haven team. It would be so heartbreaking because they've been so close so many times. And to have this one not come through.
Guys, देखो retake है, मैं तब तक forward कर दे रहा हूँ 2x करके, नहीं तो फिर तुम लोग बोलोगे guys crowd ये कर रही है, वो कर rही है.
How far out ZETA is here towards attacker spawn.
Far out, man.
Yeah, it's far out, man.
Krogan's back away.
TT push कर, भाई जी.
Aaron trying to play around the back to drone.
मार एक और
one. Let's go for the reload.
एक और nice टकला bot टकला.
To find the kill. But now
Bot.
Lance jumping the corner. So the head gets the headshot. Heck should take it
Eh?
down. Finding the
Nice.
Yes. Pushing forward. We'll also be able to finish him off.
Nice. Nice.
Pistol round. And GE will continue to just absolutely dominate. When there's no economy, when there's barely util.
Scoreline predictions help. Scoreline predictions.
I feel 13-8 G. हाफ का 8-4 G. I think attack में ज्यादा राउंड निकालेंगे आज.
I mean, just what a monster he is.
पर ये मैंने लास्ट दोनों टाइम 8-4 बोला, दोनों बार. Almost I was right. What is your prediction? हमारे वॉच पार्टी का रूल है, जो गेस्ट है अगर वो गलत होता है तो उसको कुछ टास्क करना पड़ता है. तो ये राउंड तक दे रहा हूँ, डिसाइड कर लो.
So if you are wrong, you will also do
No,
something.
My watch party, my rules.
I mean, it's been known for a while.
I say 7-5.
7-5 to G.
Yeah, G
Remember
7.
that tweet from last year? He's like, yeah, you know, all these guys are cracked. They have so many good controllers with names to start with M.
Guys, this is Rose.
So it seems like it's just
Who
a
is
matter
this
of
cutie?
time.
हाँ मेरे को कभी नहीं बोला who is this handsome? अभी मफिन आई, रोज आई, तो चालू हो गए तुम लोग, हाँ?
Yeah, I don't think
सही
that
है,
was-
समझ रहा हूँ मैं. Where your loyalties lie.
Yeah. I mean, hey, there's been worse names in esports.
That's
आप
true.
कोई बोल
Had
रहे
a
होंगे.
top player in League of Legends.
Kash.
Dart, Fart, and also at one point named himself Fart.
Really, he went full.
He name changed 3 times.
10-2 guys, 10-2 देखो.
See,
ये
stuff
जो
like
आशा
that
की किरण है.
boggles my mind. But you know what? They're players. They can do what they want. As long as they play good, who am I to?
He didn't. From memory, I don't think he was particularly the most impactful. Anyway, we'll focus back in as this creep has come through over towards A. Long, widely abandoned here from the side of ZETA. Texture gets himself into hell.
नहीं
As though, with a frenzy at range, finds one.
भाई ये क्या हो रहा है भाई?
A singular kill. Death, however, as the explosion of death continues, is going to be the last one standing. Gets that headshot across.
10
Aaron
seconds left.
tagged down low. Push on the corner, and Death gets the 4K for the thrifty to tie it up.
What an answer! And he's gonna grab the Bulldog to boot. What an answer from ZETA. The Frenzy's working a treat here for them. The crossfire good, and Munyet cannot find that opener. Had he gotten that, maybe the round goes very differently here for GE. But look at the crunch here. Look at the timing on that.
ये
Depth,
क्या
so fast
हुआ?
react. By the way, Depth on the
कैसे
set,
हुआ?
averaging 200 damage around.
क्यों
He is
हुआ?
really
Well,
कब हुआ?
that is just
तो
impeccable.
छोड़ो.
They were talking
ये
about
ना
it.
सोचो.
Q looking like he was not in the game. His head wasn't there.
चलेगा चलेगा गाइस, लॉन्डे कमबैक करेंगे, कोई बात नहीं, एक राउंड हवे.
Sprays, I mean, yeah. You're just slow walking into the spray. Aaron doing a nice Angel impersonation back at Champs. Or maybe it was Copenhagen.
That's
I
the
don't
second
remember.
time we've seen that from ZETA. Yeah,
I do love you, Angels.
I love Angel too, but he has got a bad rap.
Been doing a lot better this time around. Depth though, still looking to hold things down. Dashes into his teammate. Pro is pushing forward. Bazzi will be able
चलेगा
to
चलेगा,
find
nice
two
nice
with
eco, nice eco.
Second to finish things out. Zeta gonna be 2-1.
Yeah, good hold. Not much to take home from that round here for GE. Just tried to go for the hard push and still mostly half armor. Depp is going to go for the full armor. Is he? He is going to keep a rifle. I was curious if he's going to go like super eco. Just
डेटा एंटी स्टेट कर रही है, वो तो करके आएंगे ना गाइस, जो डेटा है उनके पास.
drop down to that half armor, so okay.
जी का कॉम का थोड़ा लिमिटेशंस है गाइस, तो वो लिमिटेशंस
Already sitting on that Hunter's Fury.
के हिसाब से सामने वाला टीम खेलती है हमेशा.
Still fully invested in this half armor strategy. Should have the read here. Depp gonna go for the push. They get the reveal. A bit of damage down. Swings on the corner. Bazzi dead. Aaron taken out. Texture counter swings. Finds Depp. And then Crow is there for the added punish. And suddenly it's a 4v2.
फनाटिक का प्ले छापा गया है ये.
I mean, gee, they knew exactly what was happening as soon as the fault line, as soon as they hear that tail went forward. They know that he's in window, but
didn't matter.
They just don't have the cover.
Well, and Laz here has been phenomenal with his utility on the last couple maps.
इन लोग ने यूटिल क्यों नहीं यूज किया? रॉन्ग्स के पास मॉली था, मॉली डाल देता विंडो के अंदर.
वो आइट से बचने के लिए इधर-उधर कूद रहे थे.
हाँ, but as soon as you see the stun and the dash,
instantly the volley.
हाँ, instantly मॉली फेंक देता मैं तो.
You want to see changes of pace. You want to see adaptation. You want to see different looks, deeper playbooks from ZETA. And that is exactly what we've gotten on the last two maps. Didn't get to see it much on Pearl. They're on Ascent and Haven so far. Looking really good.
Munyet spotted, thinking about going for the one-way. Moves haven't spoken. Ooh, I mean, there's a pretty significant gap. Gets himself into the corner. The drone coming forward, and yep, it's been spotted. TP's away. Paranoid to try to buy some time. Fault line not quite going to connect. Nobody watching Heaven for now. Munyet again, getting himself into a blind spot. He's trying to play this out so sneakily, but eventually the shots will connect. Bronski now having to do no, just everything, but unfortunately there's just too many targets. Like a dog in a pet store let off the leash, doesn't know what to go for.
अगर मैं अभी जी होता गाइस तो कॉन्स्टेंटली 5 मैन रश करता, क्योंकि या तो मैं जेटा के पुश के अंदर जाता जहाँ पे मैं 5 मैन हूँ तो मैं ट्रेड कर सकता हूँ, या तो एम्प्टी सेट में जाता जहाँ पे वो रिटेक करेंगे। Rose, what would you do?
Confidence has to be sky high.
I think their comp is like, you know, G's comp that they cannot slow down the game a lot.
Yeah.
They have to play fast.
So strong. And, you know,
because they don't have a lot of info except for like Sky, Dog and Flash.
Exactly.
Tremendous amount of assists they had on their initiators and their controller.
I mean, Monyet, I think he saw just as much. Doesn't get stunned, but doesn't matter.
Again, TP use कर, flash use करना यार.
Very aggressive updraft just to see if he can spot anybody else over towards A main.
No smokes. They should go B.
No, they cannot go B. I think in their head. Because C push हो चुका है ना. If they fall now.
Play it a little bit more towards sewers. To drop it down texture, angling into the cubby. The nano at the door. Let's see what this retake looked like for ZETA.
Yes,
a lot of utility.
There's with a shot. Ronsky going to be eating a little bit of that damage from the aftershock.
Nice. उन लोग का KGL तो at least नहीं use कर पाएंगे.
Bazzi now delaying. Thought about using the Seekers earlier, but Ronsky says no. I'll delay with ult, then use Seekers late. Nicely timed.
Nice.
Texture finding one. Step again. Blades. It's Texture.
Nice, Eric. Nice.
Turning the tides around just a bit. Lose out on 2 players, retain 3 rifles. Find second round.
Guys, serious करना चाहिए जी को ये round.
It really is that ultimate that ZETA for being able to really bust her and retake. They had a decent amount of utility. The Vault Ryan is back online. 4th row, but they can never fire it off by the time they try to push through. Able to line up the crossfires and the utility. What a tremendous round there for GE to bounce back. It was starting to look like maybe ZETA had a firm grasp on this, especially with Depp coming out there getting that early kill.
I'd love to take a glance at his first
guys.
deaths in this series.
अब प्रॉब्लम ये है सीरियस करने का कि ब्रिज भी आ चुका है.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, the look in on that one at the end. Sugar Zero.
मार माका.
2 quick opening kills. Getting the 3rd. No, bro.
Nice trade, nice trade.
And Aaron's there for the alley-oop. A nice quick push through garage. Now the post plant util is set up. And that's Depp and Laz making the call.
Guys, भाई बोला भगवान बोला सीरियस हुआ कि नहीं?
10 and 4.
10 and 4.
Yeah, for Depp.
Hot damn. That's
pretty good. He's having a phenomenal series.
Wow. That is going to tie us now as they just wait for the spike. See.
Guys, माँ का लाडला बोलने वाला था मैं guys. तुम लोग क्यों ऐसा टॉक्सिक मत बनो चैट में प्लीज. देख रहे रोज ऐसे ही करते मेरे साथ. मैं कभी कुछ बोलता ही नहीं हूँ. इन लोग गलत सफिक्स प्रीफिक्स खुद से ऐड करने कौन बोलता है तुमको?
Hell doesn't abuse at all.
हाँ.
तुम्हें बदनाम मत करो guys.
ओए यार प्लीज समझ नहीं रहे हो तुम लोग.
But okay, spike goes off. Global finding themselves in a fairly stable position. Texture dead, but 2,500 at the bank.
रोज दीदी भी लाइक मेरे को बचाओ कोई. भाई रोज सॉरी मेरा ऐसा इंटेंशन नहीं था.
More like hell को मैं बचा रही हूँ अभी इस पॉइंट में.
देखो guys. IGL to the backup.
I mean, you hear that at the end, all quiet.
वो तो हमारे रील का सिर्फ एक फन सेगमेंट था.
हाँ.
Otherwise we got each other's back.
Yeah.
They are still very much in the trenches.
देख रहे हो guys. उसमें भी तो एक दूसरे की टांग खींची है. तो मार इसको. उड़ा नहीं रे उड़ा. अरे अपना मर रहा है. नाइस नाइस नाइस. अरे भाई डेव भाई को कोई सुलाओ यार. अरे सुलाओ यार.
What is this man on today? 5 HP, he's got to back away, but the damage is dealt. I talk about stability. And that just gets shattered. The floor just fell out from underneath Global.
He's out of this world right now. I mean, that is just unbelievable from Depp to use those dashes to get out of there safely with 5 HP at the end of it even.
बुरा लगा guys.
ज़्यादा ट्राई पिक नहीं कर रहे उसको.
फर्स्ट एक हाँ एक बार स्पॉट हो गया उसने. 2-4-2 ट्रेड हो गया उसका. थोड़ा आराम से भी खेल सकते थे सामान यूज कर.
kill.
Come on, run. उड़ा इसको उड़ा.
Well, giving up his position and
Winnable.
Pro wisely, not even going to try to challenge this one. Plant comes down. Using a knife does at least confirm that there's nobody else playing from that A-Link side, but for the rest of the team.
Garage window. नहीं.
The audio cue down, still on for that.
अरे
It's 9-2.
उधर नहीं रहेगा ना.
Gets it in the end.
Actually रह भी सकता है पर.
Insane. I mean, just insane from Depp. Just to take full control over mid here. And just absolutely go bananas.
Ace.
I'm just flabbergasted with the way he's playing here today. In that first one, a little bit whiffy, but that's okay. He's right back there for the second. The third is crisp. Oh, that fourth one. Clean on top of the box. The timing, the crosshair placement, immaculate.
Aaron और texture का swing साथ में आना चाहिए था.
हाँ.
And this was the depth
And
we were promised.
चलो 2-4 उसके बाद में 3 vs 3 हो गया. फिर तो इतना यूटिल है. दोनों गराज वाले को मार दिया. तो अज्यूम कर सकते मिड पे 1-2 और है. तो बोलो ना उनको 5 मैन जाना चाहिए. यूटिल पूरा यूज करके जाना चाहिए.
I think that's what happens. No, early अगर picks मिल गए teammates के, you force that trade.
Yeah. कभी-कभी मरने देना पड़ता है.
But as far as FPS goes, he's been ever present.
Just a little bit of
फ्लैश किया टेक्सचर दादा अपने बंदे ने कोई नहीं
saw
है.
this against DRX. They put a lot of pressure as they try to set up for a C hit. And there's the lockdown there for Aaron. See if they want to create some space, but they don't get any response out of the Killjoy utility.
भाई इसको पिक मत देना
What
बस.
they did against DRX was Buzz really likes to play in the garage there with that utility, or well, DRX should. It is whoever's playing Killjoy for DRX. And they didn't find any of that utility really. So other than the one nano swarm,
भाई उसने पूरा कंट्रोल रखा है रे
weren't able to
अकेले.
see the other nano. So now they are going to reaggress here. Just checking.
रीच अल्टेरॉन मुश्किल लग रहा है दोस्तों. Sorry to say.
Shots flying to the pop flash through that smoke. Sugar's here going to be taken down. And had he swung over towards garage side, would have been able to get texture, but maybe it doesn't matter too much as they get flushed back. Another elimination. Zazzy.
2v2 हो गया. अरे.
On the flank, finds the headshot, strands the spike out into the open.
I got the spike.
Detain texture. Moving towards Laz. Footsteps.
10
Third.
seconds
Noted.
left.
And there's just no time. Again, similar plan. Depp already encroaching on this position. One kill gets him a dash. Push out. He's spotted. He's not ready for Depp. The cleanup comes through. And Zeta will stretch the lead now by 2.
कोई तो डेफ के पानी में कुछ मिला क्या होगा इस. पेट खराब करो उसका.
These garage hits that eventually lead into C to try to clear the utility, get into the site. But Depp in the backside of all of this was able to identify.
बहुत स्लो खेल रहे क्योंकि ए लेने के लिए उनके लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल है. सामने वाला ब्रीच स्टन और ये सब करेंगे ना अगर.
Make sure he doesn't trigger it.
आई थिंक उन लोगों को ए लॉन्ग पीपी कराना चाहिए कभी में. जेट डैश के साथ फ्लैश फोर्स फाइट करना चाहिए वो.
Because B and C was not possible. Breach all.
I don't know exactly. I think Aaron might have
been. Right now at A, if they have to take A lobby, they have to use the teleport
but
into the corner.
still, you know, kind of
A long पे left side पे.
He's making sure
that will work out really well for them.
At least they should have pushed him back.
Yeah, they're not pushing them back at A.
Gets that big kill. Forces Texture to grab the spike and move back over to B. And then Laz just able to kind of bait Texture out, set Depp up.
I mean, it's better safe than sorry. Because
yes,
I think we've all had it where you're trying to create past an alarm bot or a trademark. Maybe not trademarks as much these days, but they still exist from time to time in your ranked games. And then you say, okay, it's deactivated. And right when you're about to get out of range, it reactivates, tags you, and suddenly you get headshot. Right. Exactly where you are.
Exactly.
So it's just way better. Oh no.
क्या हो गया? हाँ. Close call guys.
ये हमारी टीम की हाइप है.
हाँ.
नहीं देती.
नहीं मैं तो चिल्ला के बोलता था. गणेश. कभी गणेश. गोलू तो हमेशा देता था. कप्पा भी रेडी रहता था. गणेश और स्किल्स कभी-कभी गायब होते थे.
Double push out A.
I mean, if he doesn't get that fist bump,
right, then
the series is over.
Right.
Everything's going to fall apart. Laz is going to be tilted.
आपस से उन लोग इन्फो लिए जा रहे थे ए पे वी आर
Dep getting really aggressive here early.
Oh, and what a oh
Nice.
Okay, Hexer must have been spotting him. Crow will be able to snipe Hexer though. Entering back, swing on the corner, and even though he's not up, 10
Nice.
finds the headshot, swings in, finds Ronsky, snaps onto Aaron's skull as well as Bazzi. And this is the 10 that strikes fear into the hearts of his opponents.
अरे ए पे मारो रे डेप को
do
ए पे मारो
a
डेप
blink
को
and you
ऐसा
miss
नहीं
it
निकलेगा
round.
राउंड गाइस
It costs Zeta basically nothing.
I mean, I love that Zeta's getting aggressive against these ecos. I mean, Dep was pushing space, overthrew
Shot,
A like
bhai.
right out the gate, almost. Like him and Laz were kind of working together a little bit just to see if GE would poke. Once they did it, he was on his horse. He didn't need to be because 10 was just better. But regardless, like the aggression, the
अरे
information
हाँ.
that Zeta's able to get off of that on these ecos is huge. Oh my
Oh,
God!
and Depp says, yeah, I'm going for it, and finds one. Can't set it for the other. Laz now looking for the follow-up. Will be able to get two before getting taken down. The jump on the corner, and it's
Khatam
two
kar diya.
back-to-back lightning fast rounds, pun not intended. As Zeta just storm away with this lead, 7-3. Again, we talk about the strength of both teams on the defending side. The more rounds that Zeta get racked up themselves here, when we swap, the better.
This is crazy. I mean, just the confidence is just flowing through Zeta. I mean, just absolutely insane. A lot of ults to play with for both sides. Seekers, again, that null command that proved
मैं
really
पीसी फोड़
powerful
दूंगा
for
मेरा
GE here on this 8.
सच्ची में पीसी फोड़ दूंगा हाँ
ult.
अभी नहीं होगा गाइस
One
लैग
yet.
अभी वो हो गया है
Oh, 10 knows.
And he does, and Moniette now still very low.
Nice.
Oh, somehow wins out the fight. He's getting snapping this at the end of 10 the last couple of rounds. Very damn impressive there from Moniette. He's been having the quietest
भाई
map of the
बाजी के
series
पास
so
जा
far.
भाग के
अल्ट है
यार
मैं मेन स्क्रीन पे देख रही हूँ
In from Aaron. Good timing. Ronsky goes ahead.
सॉरी गाइस
Seal is looking
नहीं नहीं हो गया ठीक हो गया
by
गाइस
everybody on the enemy team. Catching all four. Spray through. Aaron finding two. 0 answers back. We'll find one. Actually goes into the smoke. Things are starting to slip away just a bit. Crow. Now in a 1v2, but the time just isn't there. Final headshot. And to stay alive. That is now 4 rounds here for Global. 4 rounds of win streak from Zeta. But they need this bit to start feeling comfortable.
10 just a step behind. Finding yet as he comes out of it. Aaron here doing a nice job working that smoke. When they were coming, and yet good for the final kill. Once it's all said and done, to the GE fans.
अभी अगर ये लैग हुआ गाइस मैं उठ के जा रहा हूँ यहाँ से सीधा कोरिया में बैठ के करूँगा अभी इंटरनेट का प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं चाहिए अपने को
Tools to work with. Still the Seekers for Batsy.
Yep, again, here we go aggro. Zero as well. To support if necessary from Sewer. In the meantime, the rest of Global turning their sights towards B. Tailwind up over the top.
Nice.
The catch on a Crow.
Get him.
Sure, trying to get into a position to punish. Spots him for a moment.
Come on,
Flash
get him.
dedicated to him, but now 10 just pushes out of the smoke. Off the flank. The lockdown forcing everybody else back. Spike did get planted. Seekers go through. The tap in. They're looking for the clear. They're so close to getting it, but now he manages to hold this to
ये
half.
क्या कर रहा है
Step for the off, finds Ronsky. Suddenly, it's all on Bazzi, and he is dead as Depp collects the third. We'll ride into the second half with Zeta out in front.
चलो चलो गाइस वी कैन डू दिस
For a half for them.
दोनों के predictions fail हो गए
I mean, I just
8-4 तो हुआ
from Zeta. Just
मैंने 4G तो बोला ही नहीं
Not count. No,
8-4 हुआ नहीं 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 गाइस रिवाइंड करके देख लो मैंने 8-4 बोला था मैंने 4G बोला ही नहीं
8-4 to 3 बोला गया है
absolutely nuts.
गाइस तुम लोग गवाह हो क्या मैं सही बोल रहा हूँ या मैं गलत बोल रहा हूँ
Incredible performance.
He's just insane.
भाई 7-5 रोज का था मेरा 8-4 प्रेडिक्शन
Now,
था
for the first time in a very long time.
in favor of G बोला था ना हाँ हाँ
Whatever
हाँ
he's
बोलो
doing with his
हाँ
head in his hands, it is
हाँ
working.
कहा नहीं था
Why not?
As we go into this halftime, and he's right back to just meditation.
भाविन प्रेडिक्शन के चक्कर में टीम के लिए बोल रहा हूँ मैं तो अभी बोल रहा हूँ जी जीतेगी मैं प्रेडिक्शन सही कर रहा हूँ मेरा बस
It's not like he's actually worried or concerned or anxious.
RCB equals to G में भी ऐसा ना कहो हम मुंबई इंडियंस हैं मतलब साउथ एशिया में तो थे अभी भी बन जाएंगे यहाँ पे भी थोड़ा लर्निंग कवर रहता है इस सब जगह
G got this.
बिग फैन थैंक यू चप्पल चोर
Once ZETA got that second round win, got that.
If you are the coach, what are you saying during this 1.5 minutes?
They were a different team.
At this time, I'm saying that we get pistol, we get the map easily.
On their attacker side, because they need.
आगे का as a coach बोल रहा हूँ as a coach like you have a देखो total 1.5 मिनट और 1 मिनट और टाइम आउट मिलेगा you have only 2.5 minutes एक 1.5 मिनट अभी है तो तू क्या बोलती कि what would have been your game plan अभी ये देख के
They're starting defense, right? So we would have read something about what the opponents do or usually do. So I'm going to set up that and I'm going to pump up my players in that moment. You know, this is what they're going to do and we know already. So we just have to play on our pace. And if we play on our pace, we'll definitely, you know, win.
मैं तो बोलता डेप को मारो पे गाइस गणपति बप्पा मोरिया बोल दिया गया अभी तो बस ठोकेंगे पिस्टल बहुत क्रूशियल है गाइस
It's just not even fair. They're heavily stacked at B. If they're anticipating a hit, if they're going to try like a paranoia flash and then a push out with texture, it's not going to be coming. It's an A hit. That gets stalled up for a moment. As does ZETA.
Quick flash out.
Quick rotations from GE off of that.
ZETA decide to back away from this. GE in a 4-man stack scenario with just Aaron operating between B and A. Texture's going to look to push up. Step just around the corner. Flash out, they swing. Nothing spotted, but look here, the drone down into sewer.
एंगल चेक करो यार
Dashes over the side, but he's going to be paranoid.
मारो इसको भी मारो
Counter swing finds that kill. Poking and prodding here. 0. Wallace Laz just trying to find a trade back. Meantime, 10 gets himself here onto the B side. Oh, shit. The night, Aaron does not see him.
Oh.
Dart gives away a lot of information.
Nice.
Aaron, so good with the frenzy.
Finds one, full blind onto 10. Nano swarm to buy a little bit of space. Push out though. They double jump. He's got some extra covering fire. He'll clean up too.
Aaron got this.
Left all in his lonesome, and yeah, it's not going to be the 17-5.
At this point, you shouldn't use the flash for info. एक ही flash है तो pop के लिए use
This
कर
is
दो.
huge for ZETA. You know, GE. I like the setup they had in the beginning.
The first flash was a waste.
It was a pretty even trade.
एक ही flash था ना.
Yeah, that was a waste. No,
Yeah.
Molly through there.
And they don't need to use it for info at that point. They need to use it to burst. गाड़ी की शादी.
Heavier part for GE is still over on A. So therefore, ZETA is able to get there, get that plant down.
Oh, 21-6 and 1 from Depp.
He is just.
नहीं guys, it's not over until it's over.
His last two maps. Clearly,
वो लोग ने भी classic round निकाला था.
Much more comfortable. And this is a full stack.
चले चलो.
Full stack push coming out of C. Alarmbot is there to play spoiler to this. And sees nothing. Smoke comes down. Yep, puts it into the ground, and this should tell 10 everything he needs to know. They get the watch. He swings the corner. It's 2 quick kills. But yeah, very easily cleaned up. Bazzi now going to be the last one left, trying to approach from behind.
Is this knockout match? No, bro.
Spectre, so at least has that in his hands.
अच्छा जब तक इको चालू है रोज देखो मेरे बोलने में तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते तो आप ट्राई करके देख लो अभी मेरा इफेक्ट चला गया है अभी इधर से
गाइस कर दो लाइक सब्सक्राइब कितनी मेहनत चल रही है यहाँ पे रेज हो रहा है चीयरिंग हो रही है लाइक सब्सक्राइब प्लीज
पुणे लेके आया हूँ मैं पीसी सेटअप अपना पूरा
पीसी उठा के
समझ नहीं रहे हो तुम अभी देखो नेट की गलती मेरी नहीं है बता देता हूँ मैं तुमको
No problem.
Finish them off. That's ZETA now locking in their 10th round.
Yeah, it's looking pretty darn good for ZETA. A little bit of mishaps towards the
Have
end
you
of this
played
round, but
with this comp?
yeah, this is red.
The Giga comp.
G is running, right?
I have not played with this comp. I was not impressed by the comp at first. But जब उन लोग DRX के हमने खेल रहे थे, right, on the defense, they were taking a lot of gambles and proactive. तो वो काम कर रहा था DRX के सामने. But obviously ZETA के पास वो data है, so they are only waiting for their info. वो problem हो रहा है. And attack side पे तो even against DRX it was not a great attack side. अगर आज आपने मेरा वीडियो देखा होता तो ये सब पता होता. But ठीक है guys.
That's payback for what happened earlier.
Well, that's payback. In fact, his depth is just going to be able to take him down. Bazzi tagged up, 30 HP remaining. Dash in, Texture.
Nice Ron.
Leads the charge. Flash is going full.
Nice.
Texture finds his second. Smoke down, now throws down. The shock darts start flying through. Puts it out, but he certainly has his work cut out for him. He's just holding for the finish. Texture will be able to get it.
Oh boy, this is हो गया, this is हो गया.
The fuse comes through. Texture dies.
Nice,
so
nice.
Still, decent damage.
You guys have played Sky and Breach, right? You guys have played Sky and Breach, right?
I never liked the Sky Breach comp.
Super costly for them.
But you have tried it. You have tried that comp.
एक बार ट्राई किया था.
Pretty good for ZETA, but they want to cut funds a little bit here.
रोज आपके लिए एक सुपर चैट आया है.
Part of their econ strategy here is to kind
Rose,
of
आपने
make sure.
इतनी प्यार से बोला आप अभी करता हो लाइक. Thank you रोज.
A monster has the covering fire.
पर यहाँ पे दुखी हो गया ये देख के मैं.
Survives 21 health. Finds 2. 10 now.
मार 10 को मार.
Giving things away. Aaron thinking about swinging on it.
नहीं रे रेन.
Lose these fights, it seems. Unbelievable. What? Once? One yet? The one time.
What?
There's one yet. I mentioned it. Doesn't win that one. Push out. Gets cut down. The Bulldog at range. Sugar Zero just.
भाई मार रहे भाई बहुत.
And now Bazzi. Left all on his lonesome. ZETA. They're taking it to 11. This one goes to 11.
What is with it? The 10 rounds for ZETA. That's when 10 decides it's time to turn on the Jets sometime. It's pretty interesting, and Patsy here just kind of left in a position where he has to save.
Yeah, just look for exits.
Yeah, money's not good for GE, and roll again, dude. A couple of these
Need to do something new. क्या करे बताओ आप.
So impactful.
I mean, you have to anticipate now. Given the economy, I mean, you'll have a couple buys. We'll see what they manage to shake together here on Global, but without pulling off an eco victory, just like a half-buy win.
Right.
You're gonna give ZETA that match point.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm expecting a timeout here from GE, but they're left in a really challenging position.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
बहुत late ले लिया time out.
For the side of
I
GE.
think they should get the op in on Texture.
7 rounds to go to
Op
get
on
themselves
हाँ,
12
that is
guaranteed
the
overtime.
एक चीज जिसके वजह से उन लोग A shot पे आगे बैठा पा रहे थे Texture को, but now they don't have
Still
that.
got 2 banks for ZETA.
But if you watch the DRX वाला game, right?
XQQ.
DRX gave a lot of respect to GE's KO knife early on में. And ZETA know कि
They're not giving any
It's this
respect.
weird thing.
हाँ
with ZETA.
क्योंकि
It's like,
GE has nothing else to contest that area apart from the knife or a flash.
They start clicking on all gears, and you can see how fast, how clean they are compared to what we saw at the beginning of Pearl. Their aim's kind of all over the place. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to practice with them before the matches to get them a little more dialed in, a little bit faster. But once they are dialed in, this is the ZETA that we saw at times last year that can beat anybody. Can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the world.
Come on, Eraser Cutie, कुछ अच्छा बता दे और game जिता दे.
Great for GE from the rip, from the start. But once ZETA gets to these defender sides, that's when they really start to gain confidence and momentum. And here again, a strong start on the defender side is transferring over to success in the attacker side. Yeah.
And there's so many ults on the way. ZETA, one off the lockdown of the Rolling Thunder. Just Texture with the blades. Popping those now. Spam through, trying to see if there's anybody playing forward in window.
Waiting this out a little bit. Expecting maybe some kind of trap play out of that timeout. Right now it's just a shift towards A. Drone's gonna lead the way, just Batsy spotted.
Yep, now has to run.
Reach again, look at pass. Ek aur
They don't want to try to rely on the knives to clear out the dog, and Shorty doesn't quite do the job. Double push.
Yeah.
Both flashers just trying to gain some space, but gotta back away.
Info ले ले lobby में. Info ले ले lobby में.
Global.
चल ठीक है, stack है.
Opening picks once this Zek comes through. Maybe they can win this out and deny that match point away. They absolutely need to.
Nice. Paranoia पकड़ कर.
Waits to throw it, ducks it in. Depp arriving, oversteps, goes out of the cloudburst for a brief moment. Dissipates.
Nice run.
Cutting down two.
Nice.
Extra going to be able to find a third.
एक का टकला फोड़ा है.
Man advantage there for the side of Global, and yeah, by tailing it out, he's rotating back over towards long, but 13 seconds remaining to the 0 dead. There's nothing more that 10 can do.
Let's go, round by round.
And Global, they will stay alive.
Nice.
Gonna get 10 down with the blades, and 6 rounds for GE, and there's some hope. That's a huge round for them to win. How they can, really stabilize that economy. Great play here from Wronski with that Bulldog, finding those headshots. Texture right there to back him up on the other side of the box. Great setup here from GE. I think just kind of a little bit too predictable here from ZETA. Kind of that early push with that drone. Brings it away. And even though they are patient, they try to wait it out a little bit. GE doesn't move a muscle. They're gonna get it done. 0 points gonna come out. Yeah, he's still going.
Yeah, I mean there's the avoid on the fall line. Push out 10, dead.
अरे एक बार.
A little bit too much.
अरे नहीं रे.
Depp will find 2. Long now opened up.
मार.
To hold the line. It's only good for 1 though. Depp
भाई पांचों आ गए. 2 और है अपने.
Lockdown available from Aaron. Might be necessary to try to stave this off, but she's gonna back away or at least try to fake this.
Certainly he can't get the second ace. Like he can't pull the Forsaken, right? Like Depp has been unbelievable. And he's only down to 85 health. I mean, yeah, he loses some armor, but he's been winning these fights so fast.
Globally, I think that would give us, 6 aces in 2 days. As the check comes in, Aaron, it's just a little bit whippy. He won't be able to get the ace, but he gets the 4K, and ZETA get match point.
भाई डेब भाई बहुत मार रहे guys. 27-9-2.
To get themselves into overtime once more.
Yeah, I mean, even though they maybe could have stabilized the economy, it's not going to come through, and it's Depp again, just absolutely insane today. The man could do no wrong. Just blasting on all cylinders, long range, short range. It doesn't matter. Blade Storm operator, he is doing it all.
4 ults to work with, but a counter lockdown available from 10. And obviously, no Hunter's Fury to clear. Likely just going to have to be an exchange if those come into play. And I mean, from the Global side, they certainly will. They have to throw everything at this round just to try to stay in it. And it's going to be a nice and early lockdown to try to flush them away from this position. Monyet, in the meantime, gets himself tucked in mid, just below the window stairs. But no, he's actually going to push forward. Wants to go for this backstab, and he's being joined by Aaron as well as Wronski.
But ZETA, you have to expect this, and they do.
They're watching.
No.
One player detained. There's the push. A little bit whippy. We're going to switch the corner. Finds another. Of course, we find a third. And they're not done yet. Because they're able to find one depth.
मेरे को तो लगा ग्रेविटी चली गई. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty interesting here from GE, just using that lockdown to force ZETA into that flank that comes through, and it works. I mean, 10 there, just a little bit off with his crosshair, and that cost ZETA dearly. The rest of that round,
do you think this is like a game plan? Because if you use the killjoy ult so early, people will think to re-hit the same side, right?
हाँ, तो उन लोग that's why they were pushing down mid. Yeah.
Right? So this is like a game set
Yeah, they
plan.
wanted to. Yeah. तो ult के पीछे they wanted to push mid. उन लोग सोचेंगे यार क्या पागल हो गए इतना जल्दी ult यूज कर दिया राउंड में, अपन बाद में अपना किल ult यूज करके जाते हैं. काउंटर इंट्यूटिव है, राइट? या तो तू सोच सकती है अरे अपना अच्छा मौका, या तो तू सोचेगी अरे कुछ तो झोल है, इतना जल्दी क्यों यूज किया इसने. और फिर भी रेडी थे उन लोग, फ्लैंक देख रहा था, वो विफ हो गया उसका. ठीक है, अच्छा रीड है अभी वापस. 4 लोग है भाई. क्यों जा रहे हो यार वापस? पॉलक करना बंद करो भाई, बता दे रहा हूँ मैं रिपोर्ट कर दूंगा रायट को.
इधर तक आके क्यों जाएंगे एक शॉक डॉट मार के वापस?
Wide open. ZETA just decided to go there. Seems like they might have interest in A yet again. The drone is going to get cleared. Don't see too much else. Seeker's now going to be let loose.
What info
playing
do they
forward.
have?
Still at A lobby just to clear these Seekers and kind of bait, and it's working. A double rotate out from Global, shifting back over towards the A site. But
भाई टेक्सचर से वापस आ जाओ.
Aaron trying to hold this position. Needs to go huge. Depp, he gets the read, he gets the headshot. He's up and over the top. The reveal is in from the dart. And Depp will find a second.
I love this. I love this from ZETA.
Hunter's Fury in. Rusty on the ground. Moniet managing to find one. Gets the second. Cannot get the third. Bazzi with the Guardian desperately trying to clear the lockdown. He is able to do it. He does the rest. What is that drawdown? Bazzi. He may have just saved them.
Come on.
Bronski's back into the game. 2 flashes, the pop flash, they double swing the corner. Bazzi, low on HP.
Let's
go! Show me that replay does what in the hell was that?
That looked over, it looked done. I love the way ZETA plays this. They're back and forth across the map. They cut those Seekers off before they're able to get any real information. They have this red, they kick the corners, they clear the angles that have been causing the problems, they get this beautiful spot. Dev's got 2 kills, the lockdown's there. It looks like everything is coming up ZETA.
Insane.
And then he oh my god! The pull-off.
What a shot.
Unbelievable.
And that's gonna force the timeout.
पर अगर वो एक शॉक डॉट यूज कर देता ना तो राउंड जीत सकता था इजीली, क्योंकि वो मरने ही वाला था डिफ्यूजर.
Yeah, seriously. That was on the precipice. I mean, Batsy, for all intents and purposes, the only one left alive because Ronski's on the ground.
Oh guys, बीपी बढ़ रहा है guys, heart beat बूढ़ा हो गया हूँ.
Yeah, with the Guardian this time. They did it with the Odin on set versus
नहीं, शॉक डॉट करता अगर एक मर जाता, let's say बाजी तो मरने ही वाला था. उसके बाद you can jump pick and get info. You don't need to commit to a fight.
Like I think what he
शॉक डॉट करके अगर pick करते हैं, both of them are fighting you, then also you have a chance to get traded easily, right? शॉक डॉट you like 7 सेकंड लगता है डिफ्यूज करने में. You can.
No, why I'm saying is I think what he expected was they tap and both of them will hold him. So he thought he'll get 1 kill and fall back and then.
हाँ, that's what he thought. But I'm saying just add one, एक शॉक डॉट ऐड कर देते तो
use कर
लेना. उसको मालूम रहता ना बाजी लो है, इतना मार खाया तो.
How deep can you dig?
Well, seems like they've got plenty in the tank. We'll see. I hope. Give me another overtime. This has been just a wonderful series. It looked like maybe it'd be a little one-sided after that Pearl, but ZETA since stepping up big ways. 10 starting to make his way in towards Garage. Able to clear a little utility and find a little info potentially. Still looking to see if
जानबूझ के ड्रोन नहीं तोड़ रहे क्या? ये ड्रोन कर ही नहीं रहे. अच्छा मिड यूज.
Really cautious at the beginning of these rounds. Kind of working the long angles of the map, just seeing if anybody's getting out there. You have the alarm bot on to see if anybody really gets aggressive out the other side, but it's a 3-man stack.
पैरना पकड़ के बैठा है क्या?
All your flashes in one basket.
0 point. Hedging 3.
This is a big gamble. If this hold does not work for GE, they do not have much utility for a retake.
Okay, Dog spots them. They're going to start backing away. Aaron not quite watching out into
30
B main.
seconds left.
This is great for GE.
There. Nano Swarm just to try to push somebody off the corner. Texture looks away. 𝘼𝐺 TPing in. The paranoia looking good. The push out. Aaron sniping one out of the sky, but 𝘼𝐺 manages to steady. 10 comes up with another one. Now 𝘼𝐺 fighting back. It's he and 𝘼𝐺 again. The duo that needs to keep them in this game. 𝘼𝐺 this time. No res. Not at full HP. They have to shock buy some time. A flash. A shock. That's the post-plant utility right now from ZETA. The damage comes in. 𝘼𝐺 trying to take down Crow. Can't quite get it. Bucky pushes up, finds him. Laz backs away. 𝘼𝐺, however, playing from the back, goes ahead, finishes him off. Now again, 𝘼𝐺 in a position to try to clutch. Taps it, knows where he's at, and 𝘼𝐺 has the headshot. A triple kill from him, and ZETA will take the series with 13-8 in the last map of Haven.
ZETA ready था DRX का गेम देखने का gamble setups के लिए, because he was gambling a lot वो गेम में. Info fake करके या info लेके, मतलब depending on the rotation. तो ZETA एक शॉट अच्छा खेला.
Absolutely starting to get their form back. This ZETA that we have been wanting to see
हर मैच
again
से
since the beginning of 2021. This ZETA we have been missing so
anti guys,
dearly
anti.
is beginning to find its form, and to beat GE on Haven here.
What did you think of the game, Rose? How was your first watch party experience?
It was amazing. I've like never been to an actual watch party before. This is like my first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
कैसा गया? How did you enjoy the Pune crowd?
Oh my God, it's insane. Everybody's like so full of energy. You get pumped up. Like for every kill, you get pumped up. It's insane. The energy is insane. Like if you
guys, if Pune
watch party, please come.
हर वॉच पार्टी के लिए आना गाइज. मैं अपना पीसी लेके राही की तरह चलता जाऊंगा. होपफुली दिल्ली, अहमदाबाद, हैदराबाद, बैंगलोर, जहां भी होगा. भाई जी कब जीतेगी? जल्दी जीतेगी ब्रो, जल्दी जीतेगी.
Like for every kill, you can feel the energy. You know, you can feel the room with energy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane guys. बहुत मजा आया. I know you guys are disappointed that we lost. We are also disappointed, but सबसे ज़्यादा disappointed players खुद रहेंगे, right? So guys, we need to support them.
Not to play with them this week. Say, you know what, we need some time. And I
अरे वो चप्पल चोर, मैं को कुछ बोलना नहीं है, नहीं तो ध्यान में.
This seemed to be the right decision, but unfortunately, ZETA showed up in a way that we have not seen from them.
This was not a must win, guys. 4-5 लोग भी 4-5 गेम भी जीत गए तो भी can do it.
And again, I talked about it earlier, but to be so close so many times here and still not find a win, consistently push teams on every map they play. They rarely have a miss.
Okay, चलो guys, on this note, I will not be streaming second game. Obviously, यहाँ से possible नहीं है. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you Rose for joining me on the stream. And bye bye guys.